cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around the Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. Like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gifted, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you can relish in. I'm hot, dog, what that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up, they want a females thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front, I'm trying to get a lake front. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. And the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love, and now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Hey, man, what it is, this is Dean, and I am your host, man, and this is By Any Means. What's up, family? How y'all doing, man? Hope everybody is doing amazing and graceful and all of that good stuff, man. What's the deal, y'all? Miss Joette is in the building, man. Happy Saturday, Dean. Hope it's all going fabulous with your little princess. It's 100%. I appreciate that, Miss Joette. Thank you very much. Too Much Zoo is in the building. What's up, Too Much Zoo? Anthony Shell in the building. What's the deal, Ant? Clit Farm in the building. What's the deal? Cam J Network is here. To my brother Dean, show love. Please hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, don't be no Earth man. We not about to do this today. Don't be no Earth man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Y'all know how we giving it up. And Cam J said yes. Rolly is the A side over Devin, just in case y'all was wondering. We gonna talk about it today. Lee Jackson is in the building. How you doing, sir? Tim Carey is in the building. How you doing, Tim? What's the deal? Trey Scales is in the building. What up, Trey? What's going on, man? Ramon is in the building. What's going on? All things, always on all things. What's the deal? All things. How you doing, man? What's going on, family? Only one song? Well, you know what? You know what?
Dean, best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Everybody wants you to be humble when you great. But I know what I am and I know what they ain't. It's Dean. Philly, Chester.
You either gonna be a coward or live honorable. I say fuck judges, they dishonorable. When you a phenom, her head is phenomenal. This world cold, so I stay somewhere tropical. When you God's angel, shit get diabolical. Like saying I ain't one of the greatest, that's undeniable. Every beat I get on, you know I get maniacal. When you rely on them, they become unreliable. Damn, that's why jobs do 90 days. And my bars cold as an Alaskan cave. Soon as you tell Caucasians your ancestors slaves, that's when they give you praise in a higher wage. It's all a diversion to not see your worth. You keep coming in last, cause there's things that you ain't noticed first. I'm like the rent, no matter what, I'ma be the first. The devil real, I seen a junkie still ate granny purse. But God real, next day he had an overdose that made it worse. They give you presents, still your presents, gift and a curse. Most people only act godly in church. I stay grounded cause people that I love in the dirt. Got 3 daughters right now, I done gave life. Won't call you broke, I just say that you ain't saved right. Cause when you ain't fly, seem like everybody take flight. Your day ones, they a snitch on you the same night. Can't have leeches around, cause they backbite. They'll get you pinched faster than a crab fight. Cause when you get a grip, you realize y'all ain't that tight. Okay, I'm sorry, young nigga, hey, that's life. Your father might not be around, it's my job to teach you. Just in case he ain't here like alopecia. My name Deem, how you doing? And it's nice to meet you. If they can, they'll cut corners like a slice of pizza. All for the cheese. Liars do shit you won't believe. That's why I feel the breeze, smoking blue cheese and Belize. I can't be fake here, so I gotta bob and weave. I learned the method, man, and I think that's all I need. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. If I get a deal, please don't be surprised. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. And I learned that the only limit is the sky.
Yeah. What's going on, family? Hope y'all doing amazing today, y'all. Let's get into some great boxing talk. But first, first thing I need you to do, though, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you ain't being no damn Earth man. Make sure you hit that super chat. You hear what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you hit that super chat, and make sure you hit that like button. And most importantly, make sure you're not being an Earth man or an Earth woman. That's all I ask. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know, man. Best rapper alive for sure. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. What's going on, family? I'm over here chilling, man. You know, on this nice little Saturday, right? On this Saturday morning, yeah, on this Saturday morning. Yeah, you know what I told you. Yes, y'all be good. Yep, man. Listen, man. So can let me get some things straight. My brethren, ride again. Yeah, Quee, ride again. 100% ride again. What up, Dre? Dre in the building. What's up, Dre? What's poppin', family? Um, Let me get some things straight here today, good people. Am I hearing this straight that Rolly Romero is the A side to Devin Haney? Say it ain't so. Am I hearing? Am I with Face? Say, what up, Face? Do the Devin Haney. What up, Dame? What up, Dame the Great? What's up, Phase? What's the deal, Brody? Phase, is you gonna be an Earthman today, or are you chilling? I told motherfuckers Jai Bataille with the IBF about that IBF. Damn. Um, Zufa played Jai. Damn. So Cam, they did strip him because I was hearing back and forth. So they did strip Jai Bataille. Let me know in the comments, Cam. Am I hearing Rolly Romero is the A side to Devin? Let me tell you, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only ever made me glad. Let me tell you one thing, chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only made me glad. What you gonna do when 50K is all you do? What you gonna do when you gotta pick up the Rougarou? So let's talk about that, yo. No, Dre, I'm on him today. No, Dre, no, we not doing that. So let me get this straight. Davin the Dream, former undisputed water walker, face of boxing, Debo Dev, Hanos, they call him, I just want you to know, 40 mil bill, what they call him. Hanos, they call him, people. The IBF isn't sanctioning the Ibitoba fight. They definitely stripping him, and they made a statement about it. I'm gonna text it to you, bro. Appreciate you, Cam. Thank you, brother. God damn! Look how far we came, dog. Look how far we came, homie. If I would have told any Devin Haney fan in 2024 that in 2026 he would be the B side to Rolly Romero of all people, um, to tell you I would have said that, or even I ain't even think that. Gap two games in the building. He said, "Mr. Knockdown of the Year, you lying, Dean." Knockdown of the year. Lord have mercy. What do that even mean? Knockdown of the year. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Hey, what I say? What I say? What I say? Okay. Huh? Good. Now y'all take you about to you gotta have sleep. All right. Knockdown of the year, right, Jermel? What the hell is he talking about? That's crazy as hell. You saw it, Dean. I did see it. I saw something. I don't know if I saw that, but I saw something. Hold on, y'all. My daughter's in here acting crazy. They don't want to take no nap, but they got me twisted. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta get y'all back on the schedule. You don't want to take no nap. We ain't doing all that. Hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. Hey. Right, Jermel? Right, Jermel? You gonna take a nap, ain't you? Right, Jermel? Don't be an earthman. That's Rue knockdown of the damn year. You Earthman of the year, Phase. Phase, we might have to make up another award. Who Earthman of the year? Since you like making up the awards, Phase, I got an award for you. One hit a quitter. I got an award for him. Earthman of the Year award. Yeah. That fit perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Earthman of the Year. Phase the King of the Earthmen. Some of the stuff I heard yesterday was just egregious. But Devin Haney fans, let's talk though. Let me stop playing. Everybody get in the building. Please like, share, and subscribe and hit that super chat. Gap Two Games says Jamel was born in the same hospital I was, making Texas look weak as looking weak right now. God damn. Um, Devin Haney fans, first off, can we get something clear? Is Devin Haney the B side to Rolly Romero? The reason why I'm not, we got to get a definitive because I just want to know where people coming from. Because if he's not the B side to Rolly Romero, we gonna have another issue, and I'll let y'all figure out what that issue may be. But I just want to see what people talking about in the chat. Please tell me, do y'all think? Who y'all think the A side or B side? Especially you, FaZe. Matter of fact, let me ask FaZe. Let FaZe get me started. FaZe, who do you think is the A side? FaZe? Huh? Huh? Who a tired ass Cowboy fan in the building? What's the deal, bro? FaZe, who do you think is the A side in this fight, gang? Please tell me. I would love inquiring minds would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Haney. Oh, Haney. Huh, Haney, huh? I was hoping you was going to say that. See, hold on, y'all. All right, let me draw. Now, Haney, okay. Well, I'm glad that you said that, Phase, that you think Haney is the A side to that fight. Because let me tell you what's going on, Thrill Hill. How you doing, sir? Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you hit that like button. Phase, let me tell you something, gang. If Haney is the A side, then Phase, y'all got a much bigger problem because Haney fans told me for the longest. Yeah, they told Dean for the longest that B sides can't send contracts. God damn. Hey, 2 cents boxing, right again, right again. I told y'all I was right again. Hey, oh, you know you messed up, right? Hey, Haney fans, if this is true with Rolly Romero and what Devin said, it was true, kinda. So I'm gonna stick to what Devin said. Y'all know y'all messed up, right? Don't get started. Nah, we gonna get started, Phase. This is what I am here for. This is my job. This is what I am here for. Phase. What happened to the whole Haney coat talking about B-sides? No, all things is about to get dark. All things. You know, I got the memory of an elephant. They thought I forgot. I'm the memory of an elephant. They thought I forgot. I think he getting A-side paperwork. No, I don't want to hear it. Y'all hear the Earth Man? This. Do you hear Phase? 2 Cent, write that one down. That's a new one we in here. That's a new one right there. Hold on. I think he getting the A side paper. Oh, okay. Oh, so he ain't sending the contract, but he getting the most money. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 2 Cent, write that one down. Yeah, write that one down. Phase. I thought B sides couldn't send contracts. That was y'all whole argument the whole time leading up to trying to fight Gervonta Davis 2 years ago or a year ago or whatever that was. Haney fans, please don't tell me that Haney is the A side to Rolly Romero because if he is, and if it's true that PBC sent Devin a contract, follow me. If it's true that the PBC sent Devin a contract, people, then that just go to blow out the water another narrative that we have dispelled that I've tried to before. But people was talking about, oh, David Benavidez and them ain't really sending an offer to Canelo. They was on the same side of the street. Well, Devin, it's funny that Devin is the guy that get to dispel y'all biggest narrative. Lord have mercy, ain't God good. Chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only ever made me glad. I like red off a Friday, or that's different day. Chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only ever made me glad. Y'all some damn earthmen and y'all cook, nigga. Yeah, that and Devin said if it makes sense, and they was sending, yeah, man, y'all niggas is cooked, man. And they asked Bill Haney why I was going if y'all the A side. No, man, I'm just, it just gotta make sense in the right deal. If they come with something, man, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Y'all niggas that B sides don't send contracts. Now you got a B side sending you a motherfucking contract. You feel what I'm talking about, gang? We not playing like that, dog. Y'all flip flop too much. Devin of all people can't be the guy that get a contract sent to him by the B side, is what Dean is saying, and I'm gonna harp on it. Devin the Dream Haney cannot be the guy that gets sent contracts. Meanwhile, saying y'all the A side. I knew y'all was gonna do it. What you about to do? Y'all Devin Haney fans is cooked. Mrs. Van is in the building. What's going on, y'all? 2 Cent Boxing said, I will be live later today, y'all. Sorry about last night. Don't worry about the 2 Cent. We gonna be in the building anyway. We always rocking with you, 2 Cent. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Make sure y'all hit that cash app. Devin Haney fans, y'all know y'all bought the beer at 11:59 game. Devin Haney, out of any fighter in boxing, is the only one that I don't never want to be a B side to ever send him a contract because that was y'all whole argument. That B sides don't send contracts, gang. That's why he got to get it from Tank because Tank's the A side. I always said it's DHP. They getting their own money. Why they can't go send an offer? I had the biggest Devin Haney fans out there, channels that is dedicated to him. Told Dean personally, Dean, the A side, the B side don't sing contracts. Every time it's time to point responsibility towards Devin and Dream Haney, y'all find a way out of the game. But you ain't gonna get out of this one because I remember and got the memory of an elephant. Unfortunately, I got the memory of an elephant for y'all. Unfortunate for y'all, I got the memory of an elephant. I just killed y'all whole argument there. If Rolly Romero and the PBC did reach out to go get a contract, then that means that Devin Haney, like I said, they knew they've been willing. And I just want to dispel another argument. Remember this one, y'all? Remember Devin Haney and them ain't want to deal with the PBC and all of that. Y'all remember that argument? They ain't know how to get in touch with Al. Remember Bill was on camera talking about he don't know how to get in touch with Al. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. My baby, y'all. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that super chat, hit that cash. I'm getting back to y'all Devin fans. Y'all, but listen, you listen, y'all ain't in the clear, homie. Hold on. But Devin Haney fans, y'all cooked. I never want to ever hear them talking about he don't that's another narrative. This is like the seventh, eighth narrative that has been dispelled and maybe in a matter of the last 4 to 5 months. Y'all is cooked out here. I knew that y'all cannot concede that Rolly was the A side, and I knew it would make my argument. See, I like bringing you into traps. Just like Gervonta Davis. It's funny. It's funny that y'all got sent into a trap just like Gervonta Davis. That is the craziest part about this. I knew that y'all couldn't concede that he was the B side to Rolly Romero. So since you're gonna say he got the responsibility of the A side, I thought but PBC sent him a contract though, right? I thought that's not something that happens with Devin. That's what y'all told me. It definitely not something that happened with the PBC. Lord have mercy. Lord have No, J man, we done cooked all of their narrative, J man. These narratives is officially cooked, gang. Officially cooked. I thought B-Sides didn't get contracts, especially not Devin, and especially not Devin from the PBC, but both of those things happened. Don't switch it up now. Y'all spent 2 years arguing at one point. Don't switch it up now. Oh, Devin can't do nothing. He can't be proactive or nothing. He can't make the fight happen. It's all on tape. He can't do nothing. But I thought Devin got a promotional company. No, but no, I mean, Devin, I mean, it's still though, like with Tank, you heard what Leonard Ellaby said. Oh, I thought that Devin was the face of boxing. No, but Dean, well, tell that nigga to act like he the B side. No, he ain't gotta act like he the B side because he the undisputed champ, but he the former undisputed champ. But now the nigga a co-main. Damn, no, I mean, Dean, he not a co-main. He really the he the second on the card, but He the highest paid. Nah, he wasn't the highest paid. He wasn't higher paid than Ryan Garcia. No, Dame. No. We meant that he was paid more than Rolly. See, we didn't mean that he was higher paid than Ryan. We meant he was paid. Man, y'all don't get the hell up out of here. Shout out to my guy Patrick Bell in the building with the Dom. He says, Dean, one of the reasons I rock with you is because of the passion that you have for the sport of boxing. Um, where is it? I haven't heard it lately. Oh Lord have mercy, Patrick. It's listen. I got my babies around. I can't get be having them all excited, and I be trying to let them take naps, and you know how I go. That's what we doing right now. But I don't like that you said I ain't got the passion right now, Patrick. I don't like that. I don't like that, gang. I don't like that, gang. I might gotta turn up a little bit more. I don't like that. So no, you done struck a nerve right there. You done hurt my feelings, Patrick. I ain't even gonna chat, Patrick. You just hurt my feelings a little bit, gang. I ain't even gonna cat, fam. You hurt my feelings, fam. For real, you hurt my feelings, man. But for you, Patrick, if I've been lacking any passion or any enthusiasm, gang, I apologize. And we gonna turn it up, and I'm gonna start that right now. If I've been lacking any enthusiasm or any passion, I apologize, bro. I apologize, fam. Um, I will say this though, gang. We not doing this, man. So Rolly Romero is definitely the A side to this. Don't switch it up now. And then I would love one thing I would love y'all more than anything. I would love for a Devin Haney fan to tell me he is the B side. Oh, you cooked. See, I knew y'all. I knew that they wasn't. It's good, man. He said they want screen by any means, right? Ain't that funny too? People be wanting they complain about the screen by any means, and then when I don't be screened by any means, now it's like you can't live more life crazy. You feel me? Life crazy. All things. Dean not lacking no passion. No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you saying that, man. I appreciate that, bro. I don't care if you leave a dollar, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated, man. Thank you for saying that. I needed that, y'all. He said, Tucson said Devin fans is under hypnosis. Well, they could be up under hypnosis already, but I'm the one with the watch. So yeah, they under my hypnosis. Yep, you 100% right. They under Dean hypnosis. I'm the one with the watch right now. 100%. Absolutely. See. You gotta see what the fuck is wrong with Devin and them. See what's wrong with Devin and his fan base is that they really do need to be hypnotized, just like I did kid when he was growing up. See, his mom left because I used to be in a mirror more than her, and she couldn't accept that I was prettier than her. So what I did, because his mom wasn't in his life, I needed to put him under hypnosis to get over the mama problems, even though I was his mother and his father. Even though I was his mother and his father, but I had to put him under hypnosis. But then I had to do a little some stint because I went to jail for clapping niggas. You see, Patrick Bell, I just hope that you understand, Patrick, that I went to jail for clapping niggas. And I did it with a passion, okay? I did it with a passion. You know, so you right. The Haney fans, they definitely under motherfucking hypnosis if they think that they could ever beat my son. Greatest fighter of all times, hands down. Hands down, greatest fighter of all time, hands down, five styles of boxing. So Tucson is 100% right about that. Hey, Patrick, you like that? You like that, Patrick? That was cool. That was cool. Shout out, my guy. I appreciate you, gang. Yeah, you feel me? One hit and quit or chill. I went to jail for clapping niggas. Five styles of boxing. Damn, Andy fans all cooked out here. And you know what's gonna be the worst thing? Can I tell y'all something? Come here. Come here, bring it in, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash. App. Hey, Andy fans, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to do y'all like my daughters do me. Hey, Haney fans, let me tell y'all something. What's gonna be even worse is if Devin be a undercard again. If Devin be a undercard again, it's gonna be a wrap. I'm just letting y'all know. If Devin be an undercard again, it's over. It is completely over. It is completely over, y'all. If Devin be an undercard again, it is completely over. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Come on, let's go. Let's go party. No, it's time to take a nap. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, greatest fighter of all times, hands down. See, I told y'all that Devin wasn't really like that. Make sure that you hit the like button and you hit the super chat and you hit the cash app. See, I told y'all that Devin wasn't really like that. He caught my son with a phantom punch. You know what I'm saying? It was a phantom punch, and we couldn't see it like that. You dig what I'm saying? That's the only thing. He did not outbox my son. See, I'm telling you, I told y'all we was barely the B side to Devin Haney. We was barely the B side. See, Turkey came to us first. And normally he come to the A side first. See. Hold on, y'all. Normally, I told you when he caught on with that punch, it was because we had some of that bad Arabian meat, 100%. It was because we had some of that bad Arabian meat that night. Devin only threw 72 punches. See, he only landed 72 punches, and my son landed 65. It ain't no way if you see y'all don't know nothing about boxing. See, it ain't no way you know how to do math, and you don't understand that he didn't outclass my son. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Yeah, we had to get some of that back. I just want to know, y'all. Tucson said, "Dean, you think Oscar gonna fool with Bill again after he tried to sue him?" That's a great question. Hold on, Tucson. That's a great question. Take a sleep. I know it's dark in here. It's dark when you close your eyes too. Lay down and take a nap. Huh? You ain't scared when you close your eyes. It's dark when you close your eyes too. Just close your eyes. It's the same dark. What's up, y'all? I just can't believe. I really want to get them so mad too. Sent that somebody come up here and admit that Rolly the A side. Then I'm done with Haney fans. That's the last nail in the coffin. But since I know that y'all gonna stay on that side and continue to press that he is the A side, which he could be, then that means you're gonna also have to get up here a little later today and be like, Dean, we apologize for saying that B sides can't send contracts and Devin should have been doing more to try to get a Gervonta Davis fight. That Devin could have been reaching out to PBC. That is also things Devin Haney could have been doing to try to get a Gervonta Davis fight. But remember, y'all said his hands was tied. He couldn't do nothing. He didn't know how to call out. He didn't know how to make things happen. I remember the arguments. Me too. Sit. Everybody. We was here. Creole the travelers in the building. We was all here. That was y'all biggest argument. Don't try to not use it now. When anytime we will give y'all any responsibility for Devin to do anything when it comes to fighting Gervonta Davis, y'all always found an excuse. And then when we caught y'all in the corner, every time we had y'all in the corner, y'all main thing was when we had y'all in the corner, y'all main thing was, oh well, Dame, he ain't the A side. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this, y'all. Y'all not gonna keep running with the same old narrative that y'all been running with for the longest, dog. Yeah, well, yeah. When we had you walk down, hold on, hold on. We clinched every time you had us in the corner, Dean. You right. Yeah, y'all going clinch. That was the thing that y'all was using every single time in the corner. And guess what? Now that's crushed. So please tell me, and Devin Haney said this was real. And unless y'all want to admit Devin Haney's a liar and they him and Broly lying. Either way, Haney's clean, I got y'all. Unless y'all want to admit that Devin lying and him and Rolly capping because they sent them a date for the same day that David Benavidez was fighting Zerto. Yeah, okay. That makes zero sense. They're not sending them a date the same day that David Benavidez fights Zerto. They're not doing that game. But let's take both of them on their word that they is telling the truth. And Devin out here talking about, man, Brian don't want to fight. We going to just fight Rolly. Like it's all set up. Oh, okay. So they sent you a contract and you the A side. You big Dame Devin Haney. Haney's clean. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whole problem is Tank Side specifically said y'all can't send a contract or dictate no terms. Well, you can't. You could definitely say they send a contract. You definitely can't dictate terms. See, that's two different things. But since, but since I know that frequent want to come in here and muddy up the water, see, you can send a guy a contract for something you know he wouldn't refuse, like Caleb Plant did, like they did with Caleb Plant making the fight with Canelo. That still don't mean that you dictate the terms of those said negotiations and contracts when they do officially get signed. That's two different things. Good try, though. Good try. That was a great try, but we all know that's two different things. They don't never sign a contract or they negotiate or the term sheet the first time that they send it over. That's how you start negotiating. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's a great deal where there ain't nothing else to talk about. Yeah, sometimes it's a great deal when it ain't nothing else to talk about, but most of the times that don't happen. Somebody gonna have critiques here, ring size, you know what I'm saying? Venue, date, X, Y, and Z. It might not even be the money. The money might be, see, that's the thing. It might be different parts of the contract that gotta get negotiated. Or why they don't even take it the first time. It may have nothing to do with the things that y'all think it got something to do with. It can have everything to do with one fighter don't want to fight here and the other fighter do. It could be ring size. It could be date, anything. Also, it could be money as well. But I just know that y'all cook right now, dog. When we sitting up here talking about Devin Haney, dog, because there's no way that y'all telling me he the A side and he got sent the contract, and that means that the whole time y'all was lying for years that B sides can't send contracts. What's going on, William Old School? What's the deal, player? That just mean y'all was lying the whole time that B sides can't send contracts. Like I knew y'all was. Any promotional company could send any contract to any fighter. The fact that y'all was actually believing this bullshit is the funniest goddamn thing in the world because it's stupid. It don't even make sense. Networks send contracts on the behalf of other fighters. Networks send contracts on the behalf of other fighters. More B-sides send contracts in fighting or is the reason a fight get made. Now, it's a prime example. Canelo, Caleb Plant. Canelo, I mean, Caleb Plant made that fight happen with Canelo. Canelo didn't want that fight initially. Caleb Plant made that fight happen. Leonard Ellaby also on video saying who gonna pay Devin, and that fight ain't ready. Yeah, he probably, let's say frequent he is on camera saying that Leonard Ellaby ain't Tank Davis. And again, that's why you got to negotiate frequent. Did Tank Davis say that? And like y'all said, Turkey got the big bread. That's what I'm saying. Every time y'all they try to sit up here and find a way about it is no, bro. Y'all told me B-sides don't send contracts. My point is every time is a time they're trying to point Devin Haney with some type of responsibility to make fights. He is the most. Him and Shakur is the most. We the A side, but we ain't gotta send you nothing people I ever seen, dog. Tank Davis, the only person that every single person that he fight, he damn near. It's so irritating to talk about the Hanos clan. He speak for Tank like Bernie speak for Lemar. One star, what's the deal? Dean by any means, one of my five favorite content boxing content channels. I appreciate you, one star. Thanks for the comment you sent the other day too. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that super chat, hit that cash app. Make sure you show your boy some love, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you show your boy some love. Like we not doing this. So that just means that the whole 2, 3 years, y'all, they've been bullshitting up to y'all and using every time you get trapped in a corner, they last argument, they trap card, they Uno reverse back to you card was, oh well, Devin not the A side, Damon. He don't dictate nothing to Tank. That's what y'all will fall back on. Well, Rolly is the B side, and it seems like he's dictating a lot. Or, or, or I could do you one better. Infrequent, how about this? Or I could do you one better. If y'all gonna say, well, Dean, Tank ain't Devin, then are y'all willing to admit that Devin not as a big of a star as that y'all try to act like he is, huh? Y'all ain't ready to have that conversation. See, I got you either way. Which one of you y'all want to admit? Frequent phase? Which one of it y'all want to admit? Or are you going to admit that, yeah, Dean, he a A side, but he ain't a Tank A side. Oh, okay, he not a Tank A side. What you saying, huh? Oh, okay, you're not a Tank A side. I hear you. Okay. So are you going to admit that Devin Haney is not as big of a star as that y'all try to make him out to be, and that don't nobody got to do shit that Devin be talking about? Unless you like a Regis Prograve or something. Is y'all ready to admit that today? Tucson, I'm just wondering. Creo, everybody, I'm just wondering, is that I mean, I'm just wondering, is y'all ready to admit that part? You're gonna have to admit something today though. Because either I remember y'all said B-sides couldn't say contracts. Now, well, Dean, he's not a Tank A side. Okay, well, he's not a Tank A side. Then what are you saying? Then why was y'all ever comparing him to Javante Davis? Why was y'all ever telling Tank he got to concede to what the fuck he was doing? Why was y'all ever telling Javante he got to go to 147 to fight this nigga? Why was y'all ever telling Javante he got to send Devin a term on his time? Why was Devin Haney ever saying I'll fight Tank but under these conditions I'm not doing X, Y, and Z? It's funny how all of these boxers got so much motherfucking pride when they come to making fights with Javante Davis, but everybody else they begging and pleading and on one knee and talking about, come on, bro, let's just make it happen. Reach out to your peoples. It's so funny how they can get on one knee for everybody else, but when it comes to Javante Davis, they want to act like they some big star. But then the craziest part, then use that he's such a big star that they can't dictate nothing to him. God damn, I'm bad with this shit. God damn, I'm bad with this shit, dog. Same people band up, frequent flyer, one of them. Same people, y'all, that'll sit up there and use Gervonta Davis' popularity against them, like, oh, Dean, he's the A side and all this, that, and the third. The same people that are using popularity against them will be the same people that try to turn around and use his popularity against. Like, you can't say Tank is so much popular than Devin, but then turn around and say that somebody got to do anything that Devin's on about. Well, he's former undisputed. What the fuck do that mean if he ain't close to the A side to the guy you say is less accomplished than him? What does being undisputed mean if he's not the A side? What does that mean? It clearly don't mean that much, obviously, right? But that's not real conversations that y'all want to have. Ramon said Tank Davis is the most sabotaged fighter of this era. Boots is the most avoided. Hey, Ramon, I couldn't say it no better, gang. Ramon, I couldn't say it no better. I agree completely. Y'all gotta pick one today though. And I'm telling y'all, frequent biggest nightmare is if that nigga become a co-main one more time. If he become a co-main a third time in a row, y'all is cooked, dog. I think I'm a rant for 30 days and for 30 nights. If Devin Haney better be let Shakur let Shakur have became a main event fighter again before Devin Haney, and I'm cooking y'all for 30 days, 30 nights. You better get that Ryan fight, Devin. You better get that Ryan fight, nigga. Go ahead and fight Jack Catterall or somebody, nigga. You're gonna be a co-main again, and I'm gonna go on a rant for 30 days and 30 nights. I'm praying. I'm praying. Go ahead. Y'all don't fight Ryan Garcia. Like I told you. Juke said, Dean, no. He said, Dean, you giving them excuse. No, no, Dean. You giving them excuse. No, I got him, Juke. Don't worry. Either way, I got him. Go ahead and don't fight Ryan Garcia. And don't be the main event. And I'm gonna go on a rant for 30 days. See, Dean, I'm sadistic, bro. I can get you anyway. I like when people be thinking they smarter than me. That should be hilarious. That should be hilarious, y'all. So go ahead, don't fight Ryan. Act like you all prideful, and then become a co-main again, and I'm gonna cook even worse. I'm gonna cook even worse because then we gonna have to have a different conversation. Then you can no longer ever compare him to Jeremy. If he become a co-main third time in a row, nothing he accomplished mattered. Nothing. If Devin Haney becomes a co-main third time in a row, nothing he's not more accomplished than Gervonta. Yeah, let me turn up today. If Devin Haney become a co-main the third time in a row, he's not more accomplished than Javante Davis. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that means that his fights wasn't big enough nor important enough for him to be a main event for you to even say that he is. Clearly, it's not helping the sport. Clearly, it didn't move the sport forward. Clearly, it didn't make no waves. Yeah, I said it. I know y'all. I know y'all sick. I said it. Yeah, I said it. Eric said, Tank said it trending boxing and everyone else wants to follow but scared to admit it. 100% gang. Kurt Hurd in the building. What's the deal, Kurt Hurd? He says, all Devin has to do is rematch Ryan Garcia, whoop his ass, then all will be right with the original trajectory. I don't understand why he not just doing it. Kurt Hurd, you know why he not just doing it because he's scared if he get his ass whooped again, they all of their narratives go out the window. Like I told everybody, if Devin Haney loses to Ryan Garcia again, I guarantee they first fight gonna get another 10 million, 5 million views. Because then everybody's gonna go back and the first fight's gonna count against them if he loses to Ryan again. Because if Ryan clean and all that, and he beat him basically the same way, then all that it was the eye stream and all of that go out the window, and then Devin not being as good as we thought he was, all of those things come up. I guarantee you, we're right again. I'll be right again. I guarantee you, what you gonna do when you got to pick up the Rougarou, nigga? I guarantee you that. That's their biggest fear. That's why they don't want the Ryan. See, Devin fans gonna lie to you, gang. The reason why Devin fans really don't want to fight with Ryan is because if he loses, the Austrian excuse go out the window. They're done. If they lose to Ryan again, they're done. Ryan Garcia will be the star. Devin Haney will be fighting Brian Armin too and shit like that again. He'll fight Karen Cook and Dodgers if he lose to Ryan. Devin will fight Karen or somebody like that if he lose to Ryan. He would have to. But y'all don't want to hear the truth. See, a Devin fan, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Show your boy some love. Y'all being Earthman today. Y'all ain't even showing your boy no love today. It's all good. It's all good. I love y'all the same, though. I love y'all the same. It's all good. You feel me? But can y'all at least do this? Make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Please do that, man. I done put my babies down for a nap to come cook it up with y'all. Please make sure you hit that like button, hit that super chat, hit that cash app. I appreciate that. Listen. Hold on. There's one calling me right now. Hold on. Hold on. What you say? Hold on. Go ahead. Go potty. Go potty. Give me a second, y'all, real quick. Hold on, y'all. I apologize, y'all. Give me a second, real quick. I'm dealing with that real quick. Good girl. Go ahead. Put it in the toilet. Put it in the toilet. Come on, Nani. Lift up, Nani. Hold on. Yo, I apologize. Please stay in the building for your boy. I'll be right. I'll be right with you. We gonna keep the conversation going. I apologize. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just saying, man, we're gonna have a lot of narratives gonna get dispelled. Hold on. What are we talking about in here? My guy, stealth mode in the building with the pound. He says in the first Ryan fight versus Devin, there was at least one fighter on PEDs in that ring. Stealth mode. I agree with that all the way. I'll just let you pick which one it was. You feel me? I'll let you pick which one it was. You feel me? Matter of fact, it was, we gonna leave it at Stealth Mode said, yeah, both for sure. He said, what's the strand today, Dean? I mean, I'm smoking some BS today, bro. I ain't even gonna cat to you. I'm smoking some BS today. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't like it, Banda. I don't even want to talk about it. Cash said, real talk. He said Devin is one of the one that was on the PEDs and on his head got dribbled off the mat. Lord have mercy. Cash crypto, come on, dog. Come on, Cash. Lord have mercy, man. Make sure y'all hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash. I guarantee you that's the main reason they don't want the Ryan fight again, bro. I'm telling you why they don't want the Ryan fight again. Hold on. No, band up. I be using the paper and the grabber, bro. I've been using the papers and the grabber for real lately. Delusion. No, delusion is when he become a co-main for a third time. If he don't fight Ryan Garcia, I'm gonna cook on you for 30 days and for 30 nights. And I just don't want you to get upset about it, Freeland. Yeah, I'm gonna cook on y'all for 30 days and 30 nights. The conversation, because obviously all of that stuff that y'all talking about, how can he be a star and he was a co-main three times in a row? Name me another star in the middle of their career, in the prime of their career, they was a co-main three times in a row. Let's talk about it. I mean, frequent, since you want to talk frequent, I'm just asking. He said niggas be alternating realities. Oh, yeah, I know. Let's alternate the reality. Can I ask you something, frequent? Can you name me another guy that's considered a superstar that would be a co-main three times in a row at the prime of their career? I see you typing a lot, frequent. Can you answer that question for me, buddy? Can you answer that question for me, big dog? Huh? Can you answer that question for me? Can y'all name me another fighter? It won't even be nothing to talk about no more. And for y'all to sit up there and act like that stuff don't matter, y'all know it matter. And so to act like it don't matter, I'm not even letting y'all get out of that. We know better than that. Frequent. Frequent Javon, we not letting them get out of here. Javon said, then these niggas be people, these niggas think people be talking about him on YouTube equals superstardom. That's what I'm trying to tell him, Javon. Hey, I need some answers, man. Greg Hackett in the building. What's the deal? Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to GHB TV. Y'all better not play with me. Y'all know what's going on. Shout out to Greggy. And y'all already know it's $ Greggy Cash. Holla at my bro. $Greggy Cash. You dig what I'm saying? And make sure y'all holla at Dean too. Make sure you hit that super chat, hit that like button, hit that cash app, and all of that good stuff. Frequent stop typing. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did stop typing. Cash Crypto says Devin and Buzz start growling like the damn hawk after getting with Conti and them therapeutic uses exemptions. Them therapeutic use exemptions is tearing boxing up. Frequent said, Dean, the commercial for that car only had Devin and Ryan. No Rolly, no Ramirez. Bro, Ryan and Devin both the main event of that fight. Lord have mercy, delusion is real. So they both main evented the fight, and they was both fighting in two different fights. Y'all, I'm gonna leave frequent comment up. Can y'all please hit the like button, hit the super chat, hit the cash app? I'm gonna leave frequent comment up. I want y'all to read what frequent said. Say that one more time, frequent. What did you say, frequent? You said, Dean. The commercial for the card only had Devin and Ryan. No Rolly, no Ramirez. Bro, Ryan and Dev both main evented that fight. Lord have fucking mercy. God damn. Y'all niggas is a different breed, gang. Frequent, I gotta give you that, bro. You a different breed, gang. You someone like I never seen before, gang. That's crazy. So they both main evented the fight, but they was fighting in two different fights. So if that's not peak delusion, if that's not peak delusion, like that is peak boxing entertainment right there. God damn, frequent, that is hilarious. I just want you to know, yo, that's what they do. That's peak. If you know, if you want to know what hallucination looks like, frequent flyer. Just read that comment. That is crazy. Like it's so delusional. I'm impressed. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I nervous heard that before. I think that was a typo. That's okay. The- William Old School said, "Dean," and I can hear it in his voice. Dean, it's called retardation. Yo, I can hear William Old School saying this shit to me. Dean, it's called retardation. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. William Old School. That's exactly what the hell it's called. 100%. Step up to the plate. William Old School is the winner. That's exactly what the hell it's called. William Old School, exactly what the hell it's called, gang. I appreciate you. This is goddamn crazy, dog. This is crazy. Anthony Shelton, not even Boxer Accurate said something that dumb. I'm just telling you, gang. Let him co-main 3 times in a row. Y'all think I'm done with y'all narratives? I ain't done with y'all. Y'all talk too much. And y'all mad the Slim Reaper is right here. Yeah, Dean, I'm right here. I'm right here for you. I thought B-Sides no state contracts. Won that debate. Go look at that debate, who I had a debate with about that. When you go look at back at debates, go look back at a debate I had a debate with about people who like say they claim the debate and they the best debating and all this shit. But then if y'all go back and look at that debate and then see what's happening with Ryan and Rolly right now, and then I'm Ryan and Devin and Rolly right now, and then what Devin admitted, then you know Dean won a debate. Right again, nigga. I let people talk that like to talk because you get to see how full of shit people are. Fanbo podcast said, Dean, some of these fans is in delusion. They think they gotta take that. I think they gotta take medicine too, gay. Hey, Fanbo podcast, I think they gotta take medicine too, gay. I'll keep 100% honest with you, King. I think they on some type of medication. I think they was some type of narcotic. They got some type of prescription drug in that medicine cabinet. 100%. They got they Adderall. They got something. Oh, colada pins. They got something in there. Dude, you real. I'm just saying, Cash, them niggas got something, Cash. I ain't, they got something, something. Hey, what did say, Cash? He said, nigga, I'm from the way. I believe there was something, something. Damn, you really, hold on, what Cash said, hold on. He said, damn, you really cooked that sucker, Ben from the barricades in that debate. Oh, 100% I cooked that. I cooked that a lot of them both times we debate. Everybody know. Just go look back. Go look back on KO channel when we debated and look at the comments. 70, 80% of the comments was saying I won. And then now the topics that we was debating, if y'all go back and look back now, when revision, like looking back now at how everything transpired, it's not even a question if I won. It's not even a question if I won. It's not even a fucking question. It's not even a fucking question. Bill already admitted to talking to Steven Espinoza. That's number one. And as we see, B-Sides and contracts, so much coming from the same promotional company that he was arguing with me against with another fighter. My work speak for itself. Shout out to my guy, Knockout Boxing 86. Takes age like fine wine, in case you ain't heard. Yeah, it takes age like fine wine, in case you didn't hear. Shout out to my bros, man. Make sure y'all hit that super chat, y'all hit that cash app, y'all hit that like word. That's just me keeping it a stack. And I'm really praying somebody come up here and tell me that Devin Haney is the B side. That's what I really want. But they'll never do that because that's gonna kill every day. Like, being a B side to Rolly Romero is hilarious for Devin Haney. And the truth of the matter is he probably is. That's the saddest part. And we ain't gonna never know if they don't disclose that verse. We had never done. We had never know, bro. Like I'm gonna just be real with y'all. We had never know, man. But I'm about to drop this link. I'm about to let y'all come up here and chop it up with your boy, man. Come up here and chop it up with your boy. Let's get it popping. 2 Cent, why is it so sad? What you mean, 2 Cent? What's sad? Chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. They only ever made me glad, 2 Cent. I ain't sad about nothing. I'm 100% okay. That's Devin and no fan. Boy, become a co-main for a third time. I would never even argue with a Devin fan again. Now, like I'm dead serious. If he become a co-main third time in a row, it ain't nothing to argue about my favorite fighters. There's literally nothing to argue about. And that's just me being keeping it all the way a stack. If he become a co-main third time in a row, there's nothing to talk about when it comes to Devin Haney, my favorite fighters. And if he become a co-main third time in a row, he's not more accomplished than Gervonta Davis or none of that shit. How the fuck you accomplish, but it don't translate to dollars. That shit don't even make sense, bro. If your accomplishments don't translate to dollars, you ain't that motherfucking accomplished. And I ain't saying Devin not a millionaire. I'm talking about in the grand scheme of things. He's a he getting money. He gonna be good forever if he do right with it. You feel what I'm saying? He has done a lot in the sport, but as far as any like if we talking about where you should be, the way he is talked about, like people talk about him like they talk about Canelo. That nigga ain't nowhere near that. That's my point. I'm saying it's a disservice to the guys who actually is at those pinnacles. I think it's a huge disservice too. You can't be a Kobe fighter out here talking that crazy shit, bro. You just can't. It just is just principle, bro. It's just principle, gang. You can't be a co-main fighter out here talking that bullshit. You're a co-main fighter talking like you running boxing. That's my problem. You cannot be a co-main fighter talking like you run. That's the problem. Shout out, hold on. What's up, FaZe? Hold on, FaZe. Javon in the building with the pound. He says they don't get it. A star can't be manufactured. He was like, the people who choose who the superstars are, the people choose who the superstars are. Devin isn't relatable and has zero personality. That's in his opinion, and he's standing on it. That's his opinion, and he's standing on it. Hold on, we got another super chat in the building. Hold on. Fanbo podcast. What's the deal, bro? He said, Dean, today boxer do more ducking. Oh, Dean, today boxers do more ducking than they do boxing. Fanbo, that's one of the things I hate the most about it. We spend more time talking about the narrative than we actually talk about the cook up and the good work. 100%. What's going on, FaZe? What's up, Earth man?
Oh
What's the deal,
man, no,
bro?
no, man. I'm just watching a good show, man. Where we speaking
I
about the great Devin
appreciate you,
Haney,
bro.
man. Devin
Yeah, he
Haney,
gotta get this work today. He gotta
man,
get this
such a
work today, bro.
man,
He
such
gotta
a
get this work
fucking
today.
phenomenal boxer, and you know,
Phenomenal.
I love the
Pretty
topic.
good.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Can I
yeah.
ask you this though, FaZe? If he become a co-main third time in a row, don't that make him less accomplished than Gervonta Davis? I love that argument. Yo.
Man,
I'm trying to start shit today, FaZe. I'm sorry. I'm
well,
trying to
well,
start shit.
well. I mean, accomplishments. You gotta accomplish the stuff. I can't just give it to you. You know, I would love to see Javante undisputed, but he's not.
But ain't the biggest accomplishment in the sport being the face of boxing? What other accomplishment can you have bigger than it? Bigger like
Well,
Gervonta Davis can't have no accomplishment bigger than what he got, in my
well,
opinion.
well. You want to be undisputed. You know, a lot of people want to be world champion.
No. Floyd
Well,
Mayweather's undisputed.
you know, a lot of people want to, have a clash with the best guy in the generation. You know, so it just all
Who
depends
the
on
best
what's
guy in the generation? It seems
well,
like
if
the
it
best
was
guys. It seems like he for all the best guys in the generation. They all trying to fight each other now. That's what it seemed like to me, FaZe. What it seemed like to you.
that Tank fought all the best guys in the generation.
I was like, I'm just who on Devin trying to fight.
Hold up, Ding. Hold up,
Hold
Ding.
on, hold on, bro, hold on.
No,
Just
but
the two niggas Devin trying to fight and two niggas he beat already. I'm just saying, man.
man, no, man. He can't just be given the more accomplishments, man. And Tank accomplished a lot already. It's not too far off, but
What other phase? What other being the face of boxing is an accomplishment? Would you rather be the face of boxing or be undisputed?
oh man, I
Stop
mean,
it, Phase. Get up here and fucking lie
but
and be the
but but
earth
but
man. Go ahead.
but
Go. I'm
Dean,
gonna let you answer.
would you
I'm
feel
gonna let you answer.
would you feel pressed about like I would feel pressed. I would feel like damn, I'm the face of boxing, but niggas is trying to pull my card. You know, let me beat
What
up one of
nigga?
these niggas.
Who? Devin? Nigga
Like
ain't worried about it.
Keyshawn over there saying he gonna knock him
Nigga,
out. That's
Keyshawn is a
crazy.
fan. That Tank already showed the world he wanted this. Keyshawn wanted Gervonta Davis to sign him. You can never talk shit to a nigga you wanted to sign. That show you how popping Gervonta Davis is. That Keyshawn
But
wanted to
but he
sign
on
him.
he
He
on
was
the thing
popping in.
saying he gonna knock him out. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah, but he was the same person a month ago saying he understand where Tank Davis come from and that he good for boxing. He said that also. He just said it at that other interview you talking about. He also said Gervonta Davis need to come back and he good for boxing and boxing need him. He also said that one.
Oh, that's
So
a
when
fact.
you phase, I don't like when you tell half truth though. If you gonna say what he say what he say
Well,
all
but,
the
well,
way. Phase,
well,
how I
well,
give
both
it
of them.
up, gang.
Both
You
of them.
know.
Shakur. I'm talking about Schofield. He gotta just. I mean, look, them couple guys. They just saying so much crazy shit to him, and it's like,
They ain't fighting each other though.
yeah, no,
That's what I'm saying. Phase, how they gonna talk shit and they ain't fight each other?
that's some lame ass shit. That's the lamest shit. That
Come
140
on,
shit.
gang.
That 140 shit is the lamest shit I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. You got
You
Richard
can't talk shit
Henderson.
about Javante. Phase, you can't talk shit about Javante when none of the rest of you niggas fought each other. And then the one fight that y'all niggas did add that fought each other, that shit became a no contest. And you
And
got Shakur fighting Tio. That's
Shakur
it.
won't even fight Africa. Like that's crazy. Like nobody can
Shakur not
fight.
fighting Africa. He not fighting
Abdullah.
Abdul. Well, he said he'll fight Abdullah, but that's because Abdullah made it that way. He
But
wasn't
shoot,
like
I don't know how true that is because they both were Jay Prince. So I
no,
mean,
they have to make it. The manager ain't got shit to do. They ain't in the same training camp.
mm,
You feel me?
mm,
I don't think Jay Prince gonna do it either, Fades. I'm
yeah, that
just
don't make
saying that
sense.
the
That
manager
makes no
shouldn't be an
sense.
excuse though.
Yeah, that's no sense. So it's
Y'all
like,
having the same manager because that's like that's like saying we got the same agent in the NBA, but we can't play against each other. That's what I'm saying. That's sucker shit, bro.
mm-hmm.
That's sucker shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Go ahead, Phase. Phase and Band Up. Y'all go ahead and chop it up. I gotta go check them out real quick. Hold on.
Band up. What's the deal,
What the business is, man. Smoking on the best. You dig?
man? You know, just covering this Devo Devin Haney, man. They saying that he a B-side guy because of these last two cars, man.
Man, I got something to tell D. I'm gonna wait for him to come up. I got something for it when it come to that. But I think motherfuckers just think Dev moved too fast, and I thought he was moving too fast early on, but he got some fans.
What you
know
mean?
what I mean? Like that's what I say.
What
Like,
you mean by that? Band Up. He moved too fast. Talk to me. Like elaborate on that.
um, if you're gonna move as fast as you did with moving between weight classes and going for this, that, and the other that you were trying to go to on your way to Ryan the first time, even like, could you imagine if Devin beat Ryan? You know what I mean? We wouldn't even be having all these conversations, and his trajectory probably would have kept going up. But that I feel like that's fast. He was moving at the age he was moving at. Correct
Yeah,
me
he
if I'm
was. He
wrong.
was.
People don't usually
No,
move
I
like
agree. He was going in the right direction for sure.
that. Yeah. So
Love
I
him
feel
or
like
hate him, he was going in the right direction.
yeah. So I'm like, I feel like you know what I mean? He kind of went too fast and he hit a fork in the road. If you know what I mean, usually I feel like if you're gonna go
That
that
same
fast, you
fork
really,
there, though,
really
man. That fork.
yeah.
Hey, man. Not only is that same fork there, it's another fork in Rolly Romero on the side. You got two forks now.
See how he fucked up? Dean, they ain't gonna tell you he the A side. They ain't gonna tell you the B side. They gonna tell you he the C side. Dean, he the neutral quarter.
God damn, like
Devin,
he the better another. That same fork, that fork can go nowhere. That big ass fork right there with a left hook. That fork got a left hook at the end of it too. And he
hey,
put
the
a
earth is our
dab on
turf,
it.
man.
And you know
I know,
I
I
think
know. Hey, hold on, man. That old face. I know the earth is y'all turf because y'all the
Yeah,
motherfucking earth, man. I
yeah.
know the
There you
earth is
go.
y'all turf. Y'all like
Yeah,
that nigga on Spider-Man 3, motherfucker. You ever watch Spider-Man 3? That's
yeah,
y'all.
man.
You goddamn right. Y'all take on all the elements. Y'all did. You
Hey,
a motherfucking earth, man. Go
we
ahead.
got the most dominant. Man, he's gonna dominate Rolly Romero, man. Dean,
Oh,
and I can't wait to see
yeah,
that Sunday of Monday.
in y'all head, phase. He gonna dominate Rolly Romero. You 100% right. In y'all in the Hados clan and the group text, 100% right. I agree with
I think that's 1,000% accurate.
that.
Yeah,
Ah,
he creep.
i-
He
is
creeping
he
in
the
the
B
prime.
side? Is he the B side to
he the
Rolly?
Z side
What
team.
what what the thing about it is, Rolly got the promotional company, you know, and
Ah,
and and Devin just
what
be free.
promotional company is that? If you don't mind me asking.
The PBC, right?
Yeah, PVC.
Yeah, you
Yep.
know them dudes. That's a stable organization, bro. You know that's
Yeah,
very
I
stable. They more
know.
stable than the Zone and all that other shit. Top Rank don't even
Yeah.
got a network, so you know they really stable, so they can provide more things to make the fight happen, man. You know they can get a
No, they
venue.
can, huh?
They can
Oh,
do. They
wow.
can
You're right. Name,
provide
yeah,
stuff.
name it all on that. Name all
They
the
get you a
things that PBC can
venue. They
do
can get you
if
a
you try to fight
date.
one of their fighters.
They
Go
can
ahead.
get you money. They can give you everything. And from the looks of it, you
Yeah.
seen Devin interview. They said, "Were you happy with that offer?" He said, "Oh man, I was. That offer was great."
Yeah, it was great.
So
It was
they
great. He
gave him
said great. That's
that's
what he
all.
said. Great. Okay.
So they gave him an A side
Keep
offer,
going,
Dean.
bro.
You can't be mad at a guy getting an A side offer, man.
Then I can't listen. I can't from PBC, right?
Yeah, PBC
And they
gave him a
did
good.
they did that by Bud Crawford too, right?
Oh, they gave Bud good money, man.
Oh, they gave Bud good money, did they?
Bud
They
had to
gave they
argue
gave
that.
they gave Bud money. He been chilling. Bud been everywhere but at the house. You ain't never
Man.
seen him. Remember Bud used to talk about he don't go nowhere and he be in his
Uh-huh.
truck. Nigga, use the mother. Hey,
Uh-huh.
Vanda, we gonna talk about that later too,
He
nigga.
traded that truck for a Ferrari.
Your nigga Bud's a motherfucking liar too, nigga Vanda. But we gonna talk about that another day. Don't even worry about lying ass, capping ass, fake humble ass nigga. I hate
Hey,
ain't
hey,
nothing.
don't do that. We had a
No,
good
I'm about to
line
get in there, man.
yesterday. We had a
No,
good
fuck
So
line
all
so
this.
yesterday.
Let me let
We,
no face. Fuck all this. I gotta say it. It ain't nothing Dame hate more than a fake ass humble nigga. Cause y'all know Dame, I'm cockier than a bitch. And one thing I don't respect is a fake ass like nigga, you don't act like that. You not really like that. You didn't care. Oh, I don't care about the thing. I mean, my truck costs $20,000. I don't need just this to depreciate. You know, I just want Omaha, Nebraska.
What, he got a
I
new
just,
truck?
I just want property, and that nigga been everywhere since he fought Canelo and goddamn Earl Smith. That nigga been on every podcast, nigga.
Y'all
You ain't
niggas
been
told him he
home.
had to get
You
his
ain't been
publicity
formed.
up. Y'all
He
niggas told him he
retired.
don't
Oh,
fail.
Band Up, you be quiet. I'm glad that you said that. What the fuck do that matter now, Band Up, when you retired?
When he
Yeah, we
retired.
was saying
Hey,
that in his
hey,
career to do it, Band Up. Not now, you goddamn Earthman. Band Up. You an Earthman. Yeah, we know. Ride again. Ride again. And that was my point, Band Up. So you're gonna do this now when you're about to retire? You should have been trying to be a superstar instead of talking about your fucking truck and wearing black hoodies with big cargo pants.
right again, Dean.
Uh,
Yes, yes. Hold on. Yes, hold on. Right again. Yes, because even though he just retired, even in his last fight, y'all was telling him he wasn't big enough for Canelo. Even then, niggas was
Mr.
telling him
Altruistic in
he
the
didn't
building.
deserve
You've
it.
been in
He
the
didn't deserve it. Canelo could have fought somebody else. I heard a whole bunch of shit. He don't
listen.
sell.
Nigga rocking
The shit that
Louis
he did in
denim now,
Aftermath didn't
Crucial.
work.
Hey, Crucial,
hey,
let me talk
everything you
about
wear,
that
Louis
nigga
V.
rocking Louis. He wear that
Everything
nigga
you wear,
rocking
Louis
Louis.
V.
Man, I hate a fake humble nigga. They ain't never worse because that ain't who you really are. I tell females this all the time. Y'all, they go off of what they want to hear. Us niggas, we be knowing. Niggas a fucking goofball. Like, bro, I can tell y'all some stories. Prime example, bro. I know stories of females with niggas that I know a clown. But we as dudes, like, go ahead and do your thing. But we know 10 years from now, you'll be having a sob story about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Because dudes, we know. But if you don't know, then all right, it is what it is, man. Then it is what it is, man. But yeah, Bud, no, Bud just he just a good dad, and not saying that he not. He just want to be a family man, and he don't care about the clothes and getting dressed and his
Things have
image
changed.
and all of that shit. I see, face.
He got that
I
money.
see.
He got that attention, and he kind of freaking out with it. You know what I mean? But
Oh, he is, huh? The same.
ah,
Oh, he is,
that's
huh? For the
deep.
same nigga Javante, cocky. Let me tell you about a nigga I
No,
hate. Y'all
deep.
want to
Before you
understand?
do that, you see them girls running up on Bud everywhere.
You see that right there, that little boy? He got his brain. You want to know one thing I hate about a nigga? And they above my guy, but I would tell him this dead in his face, bro. You want some? You a real fucking Earth man. What you mean I'm an Earth man? I'm gonna tell you 100% why. But you was the last nigga on earth to be walking around calling somebody cocky. Nigga, you a bully. How you don't
Oh,
like
here, bully.
Gervonta Davis? Nigga, you don't like Gervonta because he just like you in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Gervonta the only nigga you can't bully. And then that's why you don't like him. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Bud don't like Gervonta because Gervonta is the only boxer that don't nut hug his ass. He's the only fighter that don't nut hug that nigga.
Vice
Nigga,
versa.
how dare you? But again, how dare you act like you don't like this nigga talking
No,
about,
no,
yeah, I
look,
don't like him. He
I
a
got a
little
rebuttal.
cocky nigga.
I
He a
got a
little
rebuttal.
cocky nigga.
The
Bud, you
nigga,
be trying to wrestle. Nigga, I
no,
seen Bud start an interview off with a nigga. The nigga put his hand out. Bud grabbed that nigga
he
elbow and
shook
pushed
his
him.
hand and
Yeah,
pulled him in.
Bud is a fucking bully. Me and Bud have the rebel. I'm sorry, dog. Me and Bud will be
I
tearing
can
some
see
shit,
that.
nigga.
You got to show me your
Hey,
strip, nigga.
hey,
Hold
hey,
up, nigga.
hey, hey, let me tell you something. Bud, I'm not letting you get in no nigga. We tackling and wrestling. You gonna show me, nigga, today.
And
Cause
it's
I ain't
Could
random
you
too. That's
imagine?
how you
Could you
know he a
imagine
bully. He
Deem
do that
hitting
shit
Bud with a
random.
right again, and Bud be like, "Nigga, let's fight. Let's spar."
right again. I'll be knocked out. All I
And
know, Bud, if you knock me out, we hopping on you, Bernie, everybody getting
everybody,
hopping on. I can tell you that right there.
nigga, we
Nigga,
going to Bud
everybody.
Crawford Street, nigga. Fuck
Yo,
that.
you real rap, baby. Everybody get hopped on. Nigga, you got me fucked up. But no,
Hey, no, that nigga Tank. The only thing Tank said that was crazy was like, "Oh man, you gotta fight all them fights. You got all them kids, man." I'm like, "Come on, Tank. Why you gotta say he gotta fight all them fights?" Man, them fights is good fights.
Because he
shit.
was hating, man. Bud ain't start disliking Gervonta
No, he liked Tank. He liked Tank
until
as a fighter.
until what you call it until
Shakur.
till Shakur, dog, and that'd be like, okay, ride for your little brother, but my nigga, like, you can't, I just don't like. That's like me calling somebody, I don't like that nigga, he too cocky.
And Tank
That's
more
never be
like Bud than Shakur is.
100%.
Yeah.
For
You
real,
said one more
bro.
time?
If Bud and Tank
Bud
more,
and Tank more similar than Shakur and
than
Tank.
Shakur
and
is.
Bud. Yeah.
If Bud and Tank was around each other, you know
Oh,
why
yeah.
niggas ain't gonna do shit? Because that shit be easy to say. Just like, remember Devin talk all of that shit to everybody else, but then Tank was taking pictures in front of his car. You ain't jumped nobody. You want the one nigga y'all didn't jump on face was Gervonta, and that nigga took a
No.
picture in front of your car. You sitting in the car. Like, come on,
Bruh,
y'all done
Bud
jumped
and Tank
everybody
just
else.
You know he crashing out. Don't even fuck
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
you know he
that would
crashing
be
out. He
the
5'4",
nigga.
you know
You
he
said
crashing
being
out.
similar. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine a niggas just trying to run up on them niggas and not know who they are? That is the fucking most powerful, smallest duo of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to bet.
Yeah, but
You want to bet.
but Tank it's weird because Tank no boxing, but he felt like Earl. I mean, I guess that
Earl
was
is man's face.
yeah,
That's
that's
his
his boy.
friend,
That's his
bro.
boy. Yeah, that's his boy.
you about to be an Earth man again.
No,
That's
that's his boy. That's his
his
boy.
friend,
Hey,
dog. Like,
hey,
I just don't know how you couldn't see. I don't know how people really
hold up.
couldn't
Hey,
see that
Faze,
Bean.
though.
Faze, did you notice? Faze, did you know? I got you, Brenda. Faze, did you notice when in the lead up to the Frank Martin fight when Earl was like, man, if you don't just shut your ass up, man, I'm tired of you talking. Like, shut up. Like, you don't fight. Remember, he started going at Tank.
Yeah.
You notice Tank ain't respond to him like he do anybody else. Band up. Why was that? Why he didn't respond to Earl? He was much more like, what you saying? Why you acting like he was much more
Nah,
because that's really his big bro for real. He don't like
it
really
is, but
respect Earl.
he
Yeah,
wasn't
like
opposed to it. He said, "Shit, I'm right
nah, he was
here.
coming. No, he
I'm right
told him
here."
that. But my thing is, if anybody else would have said that to Tank would have called them all types of bitches and
Yeah,
what you want to bet is
yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
You
yeah.
already know how it is. If Bill
But
Haney
he
said
told
that
Earl,
same
"You just
shit,
here for a check." He told
of course he gonna pop this shit. He ain't no bitch. I'm
he
just
told
saying.
Earl, "You just here for a
I'm just
check."
saying. I'm just saying. When the whole lead up to the Earl to the with the Earl fight, and him and Earl was going at it. Yeah, that's his man's because he gonna have a different response. That's why he thought him and Lamont was cooler. Remember, he kept saying, please. Man, yo, Lamont, leave me alone, man. I ain't even gonna say that because your mom right there. Like, you lucky your mom right there, bro. Like, you lucky. He was like, nah, say it. Lamont trying, nah, you go ahead. He like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna do that. Your mom, like, right there. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Your pops. Like, he was like, your dad know. He was like, your dad know, but I ain't gonna do because he had a certain set when Tank got a certain level of respect for you. Think about it, Faith. Right
Yeah, no, I
after he
think that
knocked
hurt
out
him.
Frank, right after he knocked out Frank, who was the first person he ran to?
Earl,
Come on, bro. Earl
and
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 Derrick James.
and I don't think Lamont. The real thing about it was, I don't think Lamont triggered Tank. I don't think he turned him on. Pause. Like, he didn't activate Tank as far as like his killer
He ain't
instinct and
Tank ain't
that.
want to fight that nigga. That's what it is, Faith. We know that.
I'm trying to get a reason to really just, you know what I mean?
To really
You know what
just
I'm
try to
saying? I
be on
just can't
your ass.
find the
Yeah.
reason. You know when you want to fight a nigga, but it's like, damn, what's the reason I want to fight this nigga? And you know, I felt like it was one of them when it came to
Faith,
Lamont.
it's one of them
Hold up.
situations.
Can I
Go
say
ahead,
something
man.
for
Go ahead.
yo?
Go ahead, bro.
To that, I got two things to that. I've heard of this in a little bit of different ways, but the last time I heard of something like that phase was somebody said no, DC said John Jones makes up things in his
Yeah,
head to get
you gotta
him
make
mad
shit up.
before the fight.
Mm-hmm. You gotta make
And I
shit up.
think I
George
think
used to
that
do
might
that.
be a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be that could be a little bit of it. I ain't never thought of it like that.
And you remember the nigga off of the program,
Bro, it's
nigga,
just
the
different. Like,
football
Hey,
player
but
nigga.
watch this. Hold up.
let's be real, yo. Go
And
ahead,
hold up.
Bando. I'm
The
sorry.
second thing, so I can let my playing with that, Dean. This to both of y'all. I don't think Bud like anybody fucking talk about him. Now watch this. Like I told you guys, I came into this game from
Nah,
Wilder. Right?
Bud
Just based
sensitive
on
like
watch.
me. We the same
Watch.
zodiac, bro. I know he don't
Watch.
like that shit.
So at first, when the whole thing was going down, I was listening. I was watching watching the videos on who they think was going to win, and Bud was like, you know what I mean? I think it's a good heavyweight fight up there between him and Fury. You know what I mean? I think he'll do his thing. But it was like an interview, like a month or so after that, and they asked Wilder like they do all boxers at the end, you know, about a couple fights coming up, and they said Bud or EJ. They was like, and Wilder was like, he didn't even say nothing disrespectful. He was like, you know what I mean? That's a great fight, you know what I mean? 50-50 fight, but I gotta rock with my guy Earl. There was another video after that, like I promise you, like a day or two after that, and Crawford that came on, and somebody asked him, like, hey, what'd you think about the Tyson Fury and Wilder? He said anything heavyweight, Tyson Fury, anything heavyweight, Tyson Fury. That nigga was hot.
No, he petty. That nigga petty as hell.
That
But
is
I ain't even
fuck.
mad at, like, you gotta understand. I understand Bud Crawford. I just still think he an Earthman, even though
Nah,
I
he a bully.
understand it.
He a bully
He a
for
bully,
sure.
bro.
But my
He, I,
nigga, Ramon said familiarity and emotion hurt Tank in the roast
I was
fight.
just
I don't,
about to
I
say
don't,
that,
I
y'all.
don't, I don't believe that, man. I honestly seen in the press conference,
FaZe,
Tank was trying to
come
get
on, FaZe.
Tank,
Yes,
When
he
you
Tank
did.
was trying
rumble
to
a
get
nigga,
wired up, but he
FaZe,
couldn't really get wired up
when
against
you
Ramon.
know a nigga mom FaZe from torn, like when you know a nigga mom, look, Mom Roach mom was probably one of them nice moms. Like Tank,
Man,
you was probably cheering for him in the amateur. Beat him up, Tank. Get him, Tank. Tank, you want something to eat, baby? Yeah, y'all going, you keep doing your thing. But she probably was one of them. You gotta
and he
understand
probably was his boy
psychology,
for
bro.
real. Like, yeah, like
Yeah, like you gotta understand psychology, gang. Like, you see
that's
what
what I
I'm
said.
saying? It's like, that's why he
Look at
kept pointing that out.
look at
You
look
ain't
at
gonna
all the
point.
niggas
Think
that
about this, Phase. But think about this, Phase. You ain't gonna point a nigga mom out specifically
right,
if you don't got a type of relationship with that woman. Like, you
right.
got enough respect for her more than everybody to not say X, Y, and Z. You
And
feel
brother,
me?
I'm looking at it too. Like, you remember Ryan? He was saying he was gonna knock Tank out. Frank Martin was like, "Yeah, I'm finna beat him up." And even Rolly, it just seemed like Tank couldn't get wired up. Like he couldn't manufacture the want to hurt this nigga. Like, I don't know. Tank needed an excuse, and I don't think he ever got it.
But
I
no,
don't,
he got one now. All
I
that's
don't
out the
think he ever.
window. He fight Lamar Roach
Yeah, yeah.
now.
No, now,
All
now,
that's
now.
going. All that's going.
Yeah, that
Lamar
is.
Roach gonna get a whole different. He
But
gonna
my
get
thing
the
is this.
Javante. He gonna get the Javante Davis face that got up from the knee. Like after
Yeah.
he wiped his face,
Oh yeah.
how he ran right,
They
like how
forget
he was
that. They
like,
forget
you
that
was like,
part.
oh, that's real take. Nigga, where was this at? The last. Why you ain't been there? Nigga, why did it take you to think that they gave you a knockdown for you to fucking be on this nigga? My
Hey,
thing
I
phase
love
where I
that,
was
Dean.
mad
I
at,
love it because that's the same thing. I'm
bro,
not
because I
even
was wondering, like, I'm
I'm
like,
gonna say.
bro, why you not? I thought I was tripping in the fight. But then when I see you do it, Banda, I know you just wasn't doing it. So it pissed me off more after he wiped his face and he ran right to him and started
Yeah.
swinging and fucking, oh, now you want to fucking, you
Turn it
know what I'm
on. Yeah.
saying? Yeah, I don't like that shit, gang.
Right
That
again,
pissed me
Dean.
the fuck off, dog. That shit pissed me off. Because it's not like I don't think he can't do it because he was tired. Like Tank can't keep that up for 12 rounds. That nigga is, when he in his bag, he one of the most well-conditioned boxers we got. Tank don't get tired and shit. He one of the few boxers, yo. We don't even phase and Bender. When have we ever questioned or even had a discussion about Javante Davis gas tank? Like when have we ever, even people that don't like Tank, that's something they'll never bring up.
He got power the
The,
whole 12 for sure.
the whole 12 rounds, that nigga got power. You dig what I'm
Knock
saying?
your
So
ass
it's
out the
like,
whole 12.
so
Yeah.
it's just like I I, I was there,
That's the
y'all.
scariest thing about him. That's the fear factor about him.
And
That's
band
what
up.
you know. What I mean, and I feel like they kind of look at him as like the premier knockout artist. Of course, there got to be knockout artists,
Yeah,
knockout
he
artists.
is. I agree
Boxing.
with that,
He
Banda. I
is
agree with
though.
that.
That's the eye of the
When you think
sport.
about niggas getting knocked out, he the first person that comes to your head. And
And
in
then every
today's
round,
era, for sure.
yeah, and every
If I
round,
band
no
up,
matter what.
if I mention knockout to you and asked you and hooked you up to a fucking in today's era, if I just say knockout, who the first person went to your head? They could put a fucking brain in your a chip in your head. I guarantee a picture of him would be the first thing you think about.
Yes,
And it's
yes,
actually a knockout.
and
It's not no, just he's stopping. No, these niggas be going
No, he
out.
putting niggas in comas.
Like
Like niggas
out,
is
nigga.
they
Like
need assistance.
go
him
away,
and
nigga.
Wilder, not
Him and Wild,
the
bro.
two
It's
knockouts.
y'all. It's
Old
one thing to
Wilder,
knock a
sorry,
nigga out.
old
It's
Wilder.
one thing to knock a nigga out, y'all, and he get a 10 count. When you knock a nigga out, Jupe, and as soon as his head hit the canvas, the referee
Over,
waved that bitch off like
over.
he don't even fucking try to. So count it or nothing. That's different, dog. It's a difference in knockout. George Foreman knocking a nigga out is different than
And he
somebody else
put him out
doing
on
it.
his
Is
feet.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You
Yeah,
know what I came to say this. This is what I think is different because like Bud's a great knockout artist too.
Mhm.
He knocked out everybody at welterweight. You got other people that innerweight knocking people out. You have a lot of good knockout artists, but like before Tank, when I thought about knockouts, I thought about Wilder. Right
yep,
now,
Wilder,
I
yep.
think the reason why Tank knockouts are so different is because I think he's like an anomaly in the sport. We're not. How many times in the past have we seen someone like always with a size disadvantage, just knocking people out cold?
Just
Being
knocking
a
their
I
bully.
don't
ass
think
out.
we've
The
seen
little
that. I
guy
mean,
being a bully. Yeah.
even Duran at the time was like when he was at lightweight, he wasn't like it wasn't these huge weight size and disadvantage and stuff because they weren't doing like the whole.
Hey, Jupe, can you pause for me, Christopher, and elaborate on this? Because Jupe, you just brought, I've been a Tank fan for a minute, but you just brought something to my attention I never thought about. That might be the attraction with this. Like, you're used to the big guys, the Anthony Joshuas
Mhm.
and them being a bully, or a Devin Haney being the bigger guys at the division. But Turbiev, Jupe, people like
Yeah,
that. It's
I
you're
love
not used
it.
to the smaller guy at the division being the bully. That might be. Go ahead, Jupe, and elaborate on that.
Yeah,
I
but
just
I
never thought
think
about
that's
that
it. Like
before.
I was saying, like he's an anomaly. Like you go in the past, you look at all the stars in boxing. They really weren't lightweights. Like normally the divisions that produced the stars was of course heavyweight. You had some welterweights, middleweight. That was the star producing divisions. You didn't
Hmm.
have dudes coming from featherweight doing that, and you didn't have people that small and like especially consistent size disadvantage putting them out like knockdown maybe, but putting them out like that, it's
Like cold.
uncanny, and you really can't compare him to anybody. The best we can do is Duran, but even Duran was big for lightweight at his time, right? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He didn't like people are moving up from 130, and he still has and they still have the advantage. I think that's the difference. It's just odd looking at, right? Like we just like something our eyes are used to seeing in the sport.
100%. I think that's I never thought about it like that, Juke, from that perspective. Like maybe that's the attraction when it comes to him. Like you're not used to David Goliath story. You're not used to David being the Goliath, if
Right.
that
Right,
makes
right,
sense. Like you
Hmm.
gotta be a Goliath to
right.
beat David. That's how
And,
people look at it with Tank.
And then on
You
But
top of
gotta
it,
be
but
a
then he got
Goliath.
remember,
Go ahead.
skills to back it up. Then he got think about it. Then you came in to say, "Oh, he got need knockouts to win." He has skill. Like I'm sorry, one of my favorite performances of him was when he fought Pitbull and he injured his hand. That was one of my favorite performances because I'm like, oh, he put on
yep,
the jets. Like them legs was like
yep,
crazy. I'm like,
Juke, you
okay,
want to know what
exactly.
my favorite performance is? One of my favorite performances, I think his most underrated performance, but I think Faye's going to like this. Hector Luis Garcia, he was
Oh
boxing the
yeah,
oh yeah, that
dog
was beautiful.
shit out of
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Hector.
oh
yeah,
I
yeah,
swear this Tank
yeah.
a Valium puncher today. Oh, Tank, you
yeah,
decided to be a Valium puncher today, Faze. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He
I
has
didn't
some
see, I
yeah,
didn't
he
Yeah,
know
has some
you was
check,
doing
improvement.
that.
but
I
check
see
this
it.
out. Check this out.
Go ahead,
In
David.
the
Go ahead, David. You got the
Hector,
floor.
in the Hector Luis Garcia fight, you saw somebody who was evenly matched size wise with Tank.
Yeah, they
And
the same
Lamont
exact size for sure.
Roach, you saw somebody who was evenly matched the same size with Tank. In the Pitbull fight, you saw somebody who was a little smaller, right?
But he's
But
just a
you saw
motherfucking
Tank
dog, dog. That nigga.
face, yeah, he a dog. And you saw Tank face adversity when his major weapon hurt. I
Mm.
mean, with his hand hurt. He boxed off the
Hey
back
David, can we?
foot.
Hey David, can we all
And
agree on this?
yeah,
Pitbull. The one thing we all like about Pitbull Cruz that he got that we respect in boxers more than anything. If you a boxer, man, if we tell you to watch Pitbull Cruz, David, I hope you agree with this. It's for one reason. That's the mentality you need if you talking about you a fucking dog. It's going to be somebody like
exactly.
him that you
That's a
going to have to
fighter.
face, And are you ready for this? I love
He's a
Pitbull
fighter.
mentality.
Yes.
I respect
Pitbull
Pitbull.
different.
Go ahead, Dave. I
I
respect
always
that
feel
nigga,
like
Yeah.
bro.
I always feel
Because
like
Pitbull is a fighter. He go in a game from round one to round 12. He's not in there lackadaisical bullshitting
Nah,
or playing around.
It's
And
none of
Tank
that.
had to box that nigga off his back foot, going backwards
with one
with one
hand.
hand.
Yeah, that was nasty.
And he was still giving that nigga the work.
And
Still,
showboating with it too. Showboat moving around,
yeah. Tank
slipping
was
punches.
showboating. You saw
Yo,
every aspect of Tank's
yo, it
defense
was one
that
round. Hey, G.
shits on Shakur, shits on Devin. Them niggas don't even move their head. They move their
Hey,
body, but they don't move their head.
hey, David. It was one round in there, y'all, against Pitbull. Tank had hit Pitbull with some shit, and Pitbull
Mm.
like had wobbled a little bit, but he came back, and
And he
Tank just
came right
nodded his
back.
head. Not Tank nodded his head at him like,
He was like,
you
yeah,
want
here
a
we
dog? And
go.
like you, okay, like all
He
right,
said,
like
all right, let's
he knew,
go.
like, oh, I gotta fight
It's gonna
this
be a long
nigga.
night. Hey,
This
this
is
what
They
I
gonna be
always
a
said, I got
long
you.
night.
I got you. He said, I got you. Yeah. And you saw that button get pushed. You saw them eyes open up. You saw that sparkle in his eyes. And he was like, yeah. And he knew exactly what he was going to do him, how he was going to do him each and every round.
oh shit. Hey,
Coach
hey, this
Calvin and Kenny didn't really have to say nothing. He was like, all right, you doing beautifully. You beautiful in there. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Dean.
He want to come, get him.
Let me
Matador his ass.
Dean, this what I always felt like. I'm gonna just say this about it. When it came to the fight with like Shakur coming up there and he wanted to fight, I always felt like if Tank gets momentum, like if he fights a couple fights in the year, like 2 fights, and he's warmed up, he's ready,
On that third fight, he gonna be
he gonna
unstoppable.
fight him, man. But his ass keep what he had to draw, and then the court cases and all this shit. I'll
Oh,
be
you
like,
talking about with
damn.
Shakur, like Tank, like Tank need at least if Tank would go on a
No.
roll, like if he go, well, I think what FaZe trying to say, if Tank get two or like good 2 fights
Yeah, I know what
in a
he's talking
year.
this
about.
next
He get
year.
one, get a warm up fight in,
But yeah,
and
but
then
by
fight.
the time December come, hold on, Dave. By the time December come, going into 27, Tank could be we should be hearing about him
Yeah,
and
you know what I
Shakur.
mean? But
Is
he
what he's
can't
saying.
never get no momentum. He
But
can't.
no,
Well,
it
that's
ain't.
only
It
been
ain't.
this year, really, because then it's
It
only
ain't
been the last 2 years. Because the years before that, right, yo, he was fighting twice a year. Tank more
yeah,
active
but
than people give
see,
him credit for.
yeah, but see, this is what you gotta understand. When it comes to Tank, he is such a gym rat. He is always in shape,
Phase,
always
I'm
in
gonna look it
fighting
up too.
shape. He's always in fighting shape. He's always ready. So he could go ahead, fight a fight. Tank makes his fights competitive so he won't get born in that ring. So if he gets to the point he's whipping in his ass and shit, or he clearly beating Lamont Roach in all these early rounds. He was like, come on, nigga, let's fight.
I
Come
do
on.
not
All
know
right,
how
fuck
people
it. I'm
have
going
Lamont
hard,
Roach
guy.
winning
Come
that
on.
motherfucking
I'm
fight,
gonna go
bro. I
ahead
just
and I'm gonna put. No, he ain't winning fight. I had Tank winning seven
I,
five.
I, I, I
not it's
keep it.
not
I keep it real. I keep it real, man. I don't. I like Tank to fight power punching niggas, but I just Shakur, something about that style, man, that it just makes me think that Tank ain't gonna be able to get over that front foot, man. That style
Tank
is
gonna be able
nasty,
to
man.
get over that front foot. He gonna get around that front foot. He is gonna attack that body.
That'd be the worst
He's
day to
gonna
see
throw body
Shakur.
head combinations, and he's gonna be able to get inside with no problem.
nah phase
Shakur
phase
only keeps distance. He doesn't move his head.
But that
So
distance, you
if he
can't
can't
touch him
move
with that
that,
distance.
he can't move and switch, do that distance
All
bullshit
right, I will say this.
when
I will
his
say this
ribs
though,
is
David.
hurt, when his thighs is hurt, when his forearm is hurt, because they're going to be taking them punish. They're going to take that punishment.
I will
The
say
more that
this.
body wear
Tank,
down,
hold on, David. Hold on,
yeah,
David. I
go ahead.
will say this. Tank got 8 fights in the last 5 years. That's not bad, but we know because of legal issues, it probably should be about 10, 11. Because remember, the
I
Loma
say
fight
about
shit got
10.
pushed back. Yeah, about
He
good
was
10. But
fighting
I
two
can't,
fights a year. He was fighting about two
yeah,
fights
yeah.
a
So it's
year.
like, he definitely, I feel what Faye's saying. Like, that's what I want. Like, I want that from my favorite fighter, dog. Like, y'all think I don't like, I know niggas can't beat him, bro. So I'm not one of them fans that's on some scary type time. Like, I don't want to see him back in the ring. Like,
Bro,
I would love for him to fight
that's a ultimate squabble right there, bro. Like literally, like
like him
it
and
don't get no
Shakur,
it don't get no better
100%.
than that. It
It
don't get
don't
no
get no
better
better
than
than that.
Mhm.
it don't
No,
get no better than that.
it don't get no
It
But
better
I
don't
than
get no
that,
haven't
better
bro.
than
seen
that.
anybody that Shakur has fought that can bring that pressure. If he can get hit by Zepeda pressure and the motherfucking punches is literally like bee stings, with the exception of that one punch that wobbled him in front of his daughter.
But
Yo,
they,
come
they,
on.
we got to
When
keep
Tank
respect
put
though.
that pressure
Japita,
on him, when Tank put that pressure on him, oh man, come on.
When you
now
talk
David,
about
Come
a
on.
David, we hold on, y'all. We gotta give Zapata credit for one thing, man. He actually got that Mexican warrior
Yeah,
mentality.
he
I just
did.
respect.
Yeah, he
I
did.
respect that, bro. I just like whether win, lose, or draw, bro. The Mexicans who fight like that, y'all, like they just like listen. I know I can't out athleticism you. I know I can't out skill you, dog. But I'm gonna get this shit everything I got, bro. Just as a
Mm-hmm.
man, like William
aircraft,
Lapita, a
aircraft.
fighter. I'll go ahead. Go. What you about to say, Fade?
No,
Go ahead,
no, I was
Fade.
gonna say aircraft said explain the front foot. They don't. People don't be understanding when I say that, but I feel like Shakur.
Hold on. Aircraft carrier with the deuce. He says, Fees, can you explain the front foot? I'm lost. Go ahead, Fees. Explain that.
Man, it's the front foot and it's the lead hand control. I feel like Shakur he uses that front foot to really gauge all the distance that he wants. Once he has that foot planted in the ground, he knows how to lean back to where you really can't touch him and pivot off that front foot. It's like,
Fees, I really
yeah.
don't want to tell you why I think Shakur loses to Javante Davis. Because there's
No,
one
I
thing
mean,
that I
bro,
think all you Shakur fans forget one thing, bro. And y'all be quick to forget it though. Javante is the natural southpaw. So
Yep.
once I'm able to take your jab hand away, if you're not, let's say Phase, he makes Shakur land half the jabs he normally land, Phase, because it's Tank.
but
What you
Dean,
gonna do with
that's
that
his
back? What,
strong
what you?
hand.
But
That's like saying he's gonna
again,
take Crawford's lead hand away. That's his
no, you're
strong
not hearing
hand.
you're not hearing me, Phase. Phase. We both southpaws, but I'm the natural southpaw because I'm a southpaw, Phase.
But my
I'm
lead
the
hand is better
natural
than
southpaw.
yours.
Cool, but when I take it away, because guess what? Phase, this another thing I think y'all always leave out. Who one of the best at slipping and dipping jabs in boxing? Who one
Oh,
of the
it's nice.
top fighters? Huh?
Oh,
Who?
he's
Who was
nice
his
at
name?
it.
What's his name? Who the person that's real nice at that? At slipping a guy jabs and countering over the top. What's his name, Phase?
Oh, it's Javante.
What is it?
Exactly.
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 Hey, man, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna
That's
lie to
his
Hey,
you.
name, man.
I got another wrench to throw in there. Check this.
Hold
Who
on, David.
has the
Hold on,
best
David. Let me
footwork
just
in
say
the
this.
game?
Javante got better footwork than Shakur. But let me just say this real quick.
Yeah.
Phase, what I'm saying is if I make you land half of what's your strong suit, even if Shakur may tank land half of what's his strong suit, Phase, counter punching, power punches, right? That won't matter all the way because we both lower in volume. But my power punches and counter punches is going to hurt you a lot more than me. You want to know why? Because once I take that jab hand away, now you're relying on that hand that's hurt. You relying on that right hand. You relying on your hand that you relying on that hand that's your weak hand. I
Dean,
mean,
I
you
don't think you
relying
can
on
tell.
your
I'm gonna
left
say this,
hand. No, know
Dean.
what I mean? I'm sorry, my fault. You relying on your left hand. That's your hurt hand and your weak hand.
I
But you
think
got to
that
deal
fight.
with the natural southpaw Phase, who he got the same problem dealing with as Shakur, where you're not gonna just jab his head off. But what I'm coming behind it with when I counter phase, my hand not hurt. And this is my actual power hand.
You remember
I
that fight
say,
with
uh,
you remember that
go ahead.
fight
I'm
Yep.
with Canelo and Triple G, bro? How it was just so technical. Like it was just counter after counter
That was a
after
great
slip
ass fight, bro.
after
The
slip
first the
after
first fight was
slip.
one of the greatest fights I ever saw,
And
boy.
I just feel like that fight is just gonna be it. I'm sorry, that probably be the greatest technical fight I ever seen. I think that fight is gonna come down to. I think it go all 12, man. But
Bro, it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be. I'm gonna
it's gonna
tell
be
y'all
too
this.
much.
Only reason why I don't want Shakur and Tank to fight is for one reason, because I know niggas is gonna rumble at the venue. Somebody
Oh,
gonna
that's
rumble at the venue
wow.
first.
That probably
That
is
ain't gonna
Somebody
be on the
rumbling,
East
man.
Coast. That shit gonna
And
be
it's gonna be
strictly
here on the East
Vegas.
Coast. Yeah,
No, it's
matter of
gonna
fact,
be strictly
you're right. It's gonna
Vegas.
be in Vegas. It's gonna be in Vegas. You're right. You are. They're gonna make sure it's
MGM
in Vegas.
Grand, the
Yeah, they're gonna
house
make
that
sure it's in
Tank
Vegas.
continued to
Hey,
board,
hey,
or
hey,
even the
B Word
T-Mobile
Bully.
Center.
Hey, B Word
I
Bully.
think
They gonna make sure. They gonna make sure. Oh, I'm sorry, Juke. We gonna let Juke go.
yeah,
Hey,
go
Juke. I think it's gonna definitely be in Vegas because of that factor right there.
ahead.
You cannot have that fight on the East Coast. Juke, no.
I
Listen,
remember
it's not.
someone was saying that about the same thing about you can't they were saying the Russell family and Tank. Like if he was to fight one of the Russells, you also can't have it over
Yeah, in
there.
DC,
It'll be all
you
right.
couldn't have that. It
Nah,
should
It'll
be
be
in
all
DC,
right.
but you can't have
I
it
mean,
in
it'll be
DC.
fun. I mean, I think it'll be great and hype, but like, yeah, it might. I don't know. I'm West. I'm from the Midwest.
All right,
Anyway,
now.
I think both of y'all have really good points. Like I know people gonna kill me on this. I like Shakur, so I do think it's a very close fight if it ever happens. But again, I'm kind of like over time with that fight, especially with Shakur's recent interview doubling down. I just don't see it happening. So I mean, I just don't want to keep hyping everybody up for something that ain't gonna happen because the way Shakur talking, Tank ain't Earl,
Yeah,
and
that fight, that shit
so
not.
I don't
Tank
want
It,
is not Earl G.
it's
I
the
don't know
best
why
fight
he
in
think that.
he
boxing.
ain't falling
He
for
is no
that shit.
wait. Let me. I feel
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Juke.
No,
Cook.
not you. So I was just gonna say, at the end of the day, I see that I can see things that both of them can do differently. I think everybody keeps talking about this idea that if they were in this hypothetical fight that I'm done pressing for, and I'm tired of people talking about it because it ain't happening. But if people keep talking about a Tank coming forward, right, and Shakur, boxing and establishing Shakur's bigger man clearly, right? That's something that Tank has dealt with a lot. But another
Clearly.
approach that I can see Tank taking in this fight, and I think Shakur would probably do fine with it for a while. Is people forget like Tank can also fight off the back foot really well. I actually really like the way Tank fights off the back foot. And I know you're like, oh, you gonna come forward because you gotta come, yeah, but
That's how he knocked Rolly Romero out, Juke.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's how he knocked Rolly Romero out, bro.
Yeah,
He was on the back
he
foot
has
all night.
multiple knockouts on the back foot.
Yeah,
He set
multiple.
that
Multiple
trap
knockouts on the back foot.
perfectly for
And I'm
Rolly.
saying he hasn't even got to like other interviews. He can like his ability to kind of like stay on the back foot and pop shot. And that's another thing that Leo Santa Cruz fight. That was a really good performance because the problem I think why they put him in there with him because Tank was starting to have like extremely low volume. So what do? You put him in there with the person who has the highest volume I think in recorded boxing history that we know of, right? Where he's thrown
Mm-hmm.
thousands of punches in a
Yeah,
fight, right? So
Leo
he's
Williams, the Pater. They
and
up
and
there, Juke.
Leo and
Yeah.
Leo hydrated bigger than Tank, right? He's a much bigger guy. He was peppering Tank with a few shots, and then Tank showed 3 or 4 different styles. And there was one point of the fight where Tank would like move, pop shot, move, pop shot, move, pop shot, and that's when
Yeah.
that was like one of his best rounds before the knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Juke, Leo was throwing that 1-2. He was throwing that 1-2 all
Yeah, he can.
motherfucking
So
night.
he
He kept
can
that
hunt
motherfucker
Shakur,
out
but
there.
that's like predictable. That's predictable for him to just kind of come after Shakur. I think even more like I think what would make it even funner is like let's say Tank was to back up. I want to see how Shakur counters that. Okay, now you have to come to me. That's what
And that's what
I
I
was
think.
Tank. That's probably
Hey, Juke, and that's go ahead, Juke. That's my game. I think
that's what I
Tank
would
should
do.
jump
I
in,
wouldn't come
go
forward. I would make.
forward. Hey,
I'm a
Juke, what I
small
would do
guy.
with
You the
Shakur,
bigger man. You gonna act like the bigger man. That's what I would do. And
hey,
I think
Juke,
Shakur should be prepared for that in case he did.
what I would do with Shakur, Juke, is jump in, jump out. In the midst of the round, Juke, I turn into a back-footed fighter. Half of the round, I turn into a front-footed fighter.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
make
just
yeah.
Shakur
change
Got
levels.
to,
Yeah,
constantly think
he can
the
change
got
whole
levels.
to,
time.
got to.
He gonna mix it up.
Sometimes I'm trying to pop shot. Sometimes I'm going to digging straight to the body. One thing I think about Javante that's more the most underrated part of this game, and I think this won't hurt Shakur, and you can expound on it. Javante work your motherfucking body, dog. He do not forget about
Yup.
that shit. He pay them bills downstairs. Yes,
I
he
think
do.
it's
He
Yup.
pay his
Frank.
sewage
I think
bill.
Frank. I think
He a
Frank.
body snatcher. That's what they call a body snatcher.
He pay
Tank
that
is a
sewage bill.
body
He pay
snatcher.
that
Hey,
sewage
Dean,
bill.
you see the crazy part is though, Tank got to do all this game planning for Shakur, and Shakur really just got to go out there and fight his fight, bro.
But that's
No,
not
he
true
can't just
because
fight
that's
him.
not
That's not
true.
It's
true.
He got
not
to
That's
fight
not
true.
his
true.
fight,
Well,
bro.
no, they both
It's
No,
have
the
a
that's
game
not
other
true.
plan.
way.
They both
It's
have a
the
game
other way
plan
around.
because
No,
of
it's
Shakur.
that's
So
right.
again, Shakur, most of his game plan is contingent upon someone coming to him. If like think about it, how many people have Shakur fought where they're just automatically on the back foot?
He
Name the people who he's fought where they're on the back foot and he has to go to them.
I don't think
One,
he ever
he
fought
stepped he
I
stepped
don't think
forwards
he fought
towards
a pure boxer.
Auditorium,
he
He
but
stepped
never fought a
Auditorium,
boxer puncher.
he
Hold
yeah.
on,
stepped.
wait, I want to hear what I want him to respond.
Go
So
ahead,
it's
Face.
so how many
I
times
feel like he stepped towards Teofimo Lopez. I don't feel like he
right,
backed
but
up
no,
one
but Tio
time.
wasn't automatic. No, I said you didn't hear the question. How many people has Shakur fought when they're automatically on the back foot? Like they're moving back, they're jabbing back, they're moving back on the back foot. Kind of like how Tank was on the back foot with Pitbull a lot of the fight. On that, like that Tio was not just on the back foot because Tio doesn't really box well on the back foot. Tio can't box on the back foot.
So you talking about boxers like boxer
On the
beauty?
back, how many people has Shakur fought when they were on the back foot? Like immediately went on the back foot, and he had to
No,
come to them.
nobody.
That's
I
so.
don't not nobody that I know.
So what I'm saying is, you're saying that Tank has the game plan, Shakur doesn't. Well, if Tank changes it, yes, he would because
Change his game
if
plan.
you're saying he can just do what he want to do, no, he couldn't because once Tank says, you know what, I'm going to be the one to make it a boring fight. You want to come to me. Then what does Shakur do? So he would have a game plan for that.
Tank
Yes, he would because Tank has done both consistently. Shakur has not.
Phase,
That's all I'm saying.
phase. Part of Shakur game is he like to fight you mid range. The problem is, I don't think why I said Shakur can't fight his fight phase is because he's in order to fight mid range, mean you got to exchange. One thing Lamont Roach is good at fighting at mid range. He's one of the best
Oh, he's
inside
great at
fighters in
mid-range.
boxing.
Yeah.
So he's pretty good at that. He's not a good outside
Especially at
fighter.
counter
He's not a
boxing.
good he's not a good power puncher. He's not a good brawler. Like he's not gonna walk you down. Lamont Roach going to fight similar to Shakur, they very similar but different in a lot of ways, phase. Like they different, but they similar, and if
you
that
have
makes
to
sense.
you have to
You
have
know what I mean?
Tank
And I'm
has
not
to have
saying
the
Shakur
right
can't.
training
I'm not
camp.
saying Shakur can't come forward. I think he can. He's a bigger man. I actually
But
think
but
Shakur
no no
has some
but no
power.
Jupe but Jupe he can't come forward with Gervonta because Jupe in
He might
order to
have to,
come
but that's what I'm
forward
saying. He might have to though. What if Tank approaches him like he approached Rolly and Pitbull? He's gonna
which I
have
think
to.
he should and when he do
He's
though
gonna have
Jupe
to. So my thing is
now
that, and he can. He has the longer reach, right? I mean, I don't think it's extremely longer, but he's taller, so that's gonna help.
yeah he got about a
So
70
that's what
inch
I'm
I
saying
think
about this whole Shakur ain't got a game plan. That's dangerous. Shakur better game plan. No. You don't go in
Well,
there.
Yeah.
well, let
but
me
but
Of
but
finish
but,
course
this.
he
but, but
gonna be game
hold
planning.
on
That's
y'all
on him.
hold on y'all let me say this Fee.
Yeah,
If Shakur while I'm telling Jupe if he does do that, that's the fatal flaw because when you come forward, it means that you're going to be leading off.
Right. And I know
Javante wants you to lead off. Please lead off.
right, because the thing
Yeah.
is, Tank is a great counter puncher too. So I saw somebody in the chat saying, "Oh, if Shakur
No,
make
he's the
the
best
Tank make the punch."
counter puncher. No, Jupe, he's the best counter puncher in boxing because his counter punch you might not get up from.
No, I agree. And so what I'm saying is that
Exactly.
people saying, "Oh, if Tank makes it a boring fight," no. If Tank is really good off the back, I think I really like him off the
Very
back foot
good.
too. I like him on the
I do
front foot; like
too.
he's good too. But what I'm
I
saying is,
think he's better off the back foot, Jupe. I agree. I think he's better off the back foot.
I think he's underrated on the back foot, and I think so. Let's say he's on the back foot, and he just and he's really good with his feints, throwaways, and he's good with setting traps. So I can see this fight going differently. I'm not saying Shakur can't win that way. I think he can. I just
He
think that
can win.
Shakur will have to use that muscle coming forward and try to, use his power, put some thump on his punches to try to jab Tank's head off. But you gotta remember, I think people often forget that Tank don't have any defense. I don't think just like I think it will be difficult for Tank to hit Shakur. It won't be so easy for Shakur to hit Tank because you have a chance of throwing and missing too and getting countered too.
100%.
And I think we forget that.
100%.
I'll just say this. I'll say to my last point. How I see that.
Hello? Yo. You
I
man,
think, I
yo,
think,
what
oh,
happened?
I think Dean fell off, y'all.
All right, we keep it rolling though. But that's one thing that I believe is going to be part of the game plan. You're going to have a mixture of half round and half end of the round fight, or the fight where it's though Tank is going to box off the back foot and he may press, may box. They're going to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're going to go at him on the IQ. And at the same time, punch selection, sometimes it's going to be, they may be looking for body head, but he going to switch it up and go head body. Or he may go.
I think there's a lot of different things they both can do. Like I think Shakur to me is good mid range. Like I remember, especially at 130, like he will cook you mid range. He wouldn't have to. He can make you miss standing right there. And I think he's really
That's because they all smaller than him, Juke. That's because he was the biggest 130 there. They have been not
that's true. That is true, and that's a factor. That's a factor, and that's why I do my pound different. I do based on traditional. But
Shakur was Hey, Juke. Shakur was towering over Oscar Valdez. Do you understand me?
No, I remember. And I've been saying for a long time, the only true 135 pounders for a long time was we just Tank and Loma. That was it. Everybody else was just 140 pounds.
Shakur looked like a fucking big brother in there with Oscar Valdez. Do you understand me?
And this is why, to me, and that's why they're like, oh, how can you give credit? These people wanted to fight Tank's resume. Tank fought them smaller and undefeated. I mean, I'm not. Come on now, like you got to.
Hey, y'all, let me get to the super chat real quick. Foxy, hold on, Faze, and you got the floor. Foxy Brown with the pound in the super chat. She said, "What's good, Dean and the panel? I think Tank beats Core. Period."
No, I love that, and you know, I will say, Shakur will try to step to Tank as far as like to establish the ring dominance, and when Tank tries to press forward, he gonna jump back, Shakur. It's like this too. Shakur will step to Tank. Not to punch or to do anything, but just to see what Tank is going to try to do to him, and I think that game right there, that game right there just favors Shakur because he will literally sit there and not throw shit till he know I got a jab. Okay, jab, boom. Okay, wait again. 30 seconds go by. Okay, jab again. Those kind of games that Core plays, ain't nobody more patient than him. Ain't nobody more patient.
Well, that's so funny you
say that. I don't think patience going to work against Tank though.
Well, this is
not the
thing.
guy to be
That's what I'm saying.
patient
So
with.
Tank can't do the back foot thing.
He can do the back foot thing. And let me tell you this. It's so funny you said
Tank is
that.
one of the most patient fighters.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead, Juke.
The funny thing about what he just said is exactly what Tank was being criticized of. Like you say, be patient, don't throw a lot of punches, kind of see what you're gonna throw. Didn't Tank get crucified for that, saying he doesn't throw a lot of punches because he kind of like he did the same thing with Frank Martin? Everybody like, Frank's winning because he was waiting. He just sat back and waited, and he was just kind of like, he would throw a little things to kind of get your pattern to see where your head's gonna be, and he kind of that's exactly so. That's what I'm saying. They both do that. So saying Tank can't do it, he's doing it. That's how he's doing it.
Hey, Jude, that's what I'm trying to like, bro.
I'm not saying he cannot do
with Tank.
Well, I'm saying that everybody, it's people criticize Tank. That's what he's literally what he does.
Tank is one of the most patient fighters too. So your game, that's the one part where you being patient gonna hurt you because Tank is more patient in my opinion.
But Tank does get to a point where he wants to take it to you. He does.
He do, but you gotta get
to
that point.
And that's around like the 4th, 5th, 6th
He does,
round.
but he gets to that point once he's figured. Wait.
Once he figures you out, yes.
Once he got that pattern recognition down, or once he's seen things, then he does. Sometimes he doesn't. That's why sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes he knock you out by mistake, like the Rolly knockout. I don't think he meant to knock Rolly out. It was just a.
No, he meant to knock Rolly out, Juke.
He meant to knock him out. He was setting him up the whole.
Yeah,
he was setting him up the whole fight.
It was a setup. It definitely was a setup. But I'm saying I don't think he thought that punch.
Listen.
Wait. I wasn't saying that he didn't mean to knock him out. I'm saying I don't think he thought that.
Kenny was working on that. I just wanted you to know they was.
No. I know that. Listen, I'm trying to clarify. I know he's working on that. I'm saying I don't think he thought that one punch was going to do the trick. I thought he was going to knock him down. I don't think he thought Rolly wasn't going to recover from it.
Oh yeah, because he said he didn't get him with all of it. He
Yeah,
said he didn't get
that's
him
what I'm
with
saying.
all of it.
Right,
No,
because
no,
Tank
that's
was
what
like,
you're
"Oh,
saying.
dang." He said, "I
Okay.
didn't even throw it that hard."
No,
I
I
know
got
he
you. I
worked
got
on
you.
it. He just didn't
I
think that
got
the
you.
shot was gonna be like the end all be all of the fight.
Yeah, you saying you don't think that Tank thought that when he hit him with that he was gonna get back up at all.
Yeah,
You
he
I
didn't
thought
think
think
he
that
was
was
gonna,
their
Shakur is
but
the
he
last
said
favorite,
shot.
he
guys.
didn't put anything on the punch.
I think Shakur
Yeah.
would be the favorite right now, betting odds.
I
But
hope
I
so,
like
nigga. I've
the
been
fight. I
putting
like
up. I hope so.
Tank.
I pray to God. I
I
pray
Yeah,
to
think
I'm gonna
God
make
he
some
debate.
money.
Hey,
And
guess
that's
what?
I
fine.
need
And
that
again, like
money.
I've been saying from the beginning, I think it's a 50-50 fight. It can go either way, but I think that people, Shakur is an amazing talent, and I just feel like people discredit Tank. And I also feel like a lot of it is because I would say like this. I'm gonna be real. I think it's a 50-50 fight. However, if Shakur was the same size as Tank, it would not be a 50-50 fight. It would be a Tank 60.
Dude,
Exactly.
just because I'm analyzing it doesn't mean I
No,
like
no, no, no,
Tank.
no. I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, for example, I'm saying the same thing you said that Shakur does. He waits and patient, and that's literally what Tank people complain about Tank his whole life, that he's too patient. Like that's literally been his highest criticism. So I'm just saying is you're not seeing that at the same time and saying, oh, Tank can't find the back foot with him. Why not?
No, I'm
Yeah, that's his
saying
biggest
I
criticism.
know
Yeah.
the criticism isn't fair. That's why I was up on
No, but I'm
Fire
saying
Channel
I'm not talking about
and
the
I was saying
criticism.
He talking
I'm
about the
speaking on
game
the
plan. She
idea that
like
you said that you're
being
saying you
patient.
said that Shakur does this thing that Tank can't do when literally it's all Tank been doing so much. So what I'm saying is you're missing things because you're saying this Tank don't do it when he's literally been doing it his whole career and been getting criticized so much because he does it so much.
I think, but this is the thing. That's a Tank. Tank is the underdog in that fight, I believe, and I think that the, the
So
way that the way that Shakur is, guys wouldn't be surprised if he walked out of there 9-3 in a decision victory
and
over
people
Tank
and I
Davis.
wouldn't be surprised if Tank walked
If
out of
he,
that 9-3. I wouldn't
I
be
think
surprised if
exactly.
I
people
wouldn't
would
be
be more
surprised at any of y'all
surprised.
I
people.
wouldn't
I
be
think I think
surprised if it be the ninth round,
and not
midway,
I think that's more
stoppage
surprising.
by
I think
Tank.
that's more surprising if
I,
Tank
I
stops him.
You know what? I think the most surprising thing is that the
No.
hold on,
fight.
hold on, hold on,
Let me
hold
be
on,
real.
Juke.
Let me
Hold
get off
on,
this
Juke.
topic because
Hold.
I'm tired of talking about these type of fights. The most surprising thing is that the fight actually happens because Shakur is a B-side, is up there talking about what he ain't gonna do and what he is gonna do. So that fight ain't happening.
Lord, bro, I'm about to get her started.
No.
Hey Dean,
Hold on,
what
hold
you
on,
thought
hold on.
about what I said?
Hold on,
He
hold on.
ducking.
First of
I
all,
want to
you a
He
say that
never
the
goddamn
most
wanted to
earth
surprising
man.
thing
fight
is the
Tank.
fights
Hold on,
Oh,
is
Juke,
Dean, come
who's
Juke,
on,
gonna
really be
Juke,
be the
real. Be real,
favorite
Juke.
in the
Dean.
Hold on,
fight that
hold on,
Shakur
y'all.
ain't about to take. So let's
Hold
move
on,
on.
Juke. We done let his ass because Juke was
Jackass
talking.
Willie bet.
I
Juke, did
didn't.
you hear what the hell this Earthman said? He said the most surprising result would be Gervonta stopping Shakur Stevenson to be the most
Versus Shakur
surprising
walking out
result.
9-3. Yeah, versus Shakur walking out
Okay,
on
that's fine. You know what?
Listen,
That's fine.
you
You know
know
what?
what?
We
I,
look. Listen, Dean.
Man,
He been
you
wanting us.
know how Jackass Willie is, man. Come
Dean.
on, man.
He's
You
been
know how
wanting us.
Jackass Willie is.
Hey,
They know they
that nigga
gotta
could walk
spend
out
money
9-3.
now.
That nigga did walk out 9-3 versus William Zapata. You talking about
Right.
that's the most
Nope.
surprising
Let the let the let the
result?
let the let the
Oh man.
scorecards tell it. He did. Let the scorecards tell it. That
No,
nigga
no,
was
no.
Man, it's going 9 rounds.
What I'm saying is to even say that he could have, let's say he did, to even say he could have the same result against Williams and Payton that he had against Javante Davis, I think is fucking
I think
hilarious,
the
bro.
problem is that
It's gonna
people.
be 9 rounds.
I think that this is anyway. I'm tired of talking about hypothetical fights. The
Yeah,
fight
I
ain't
I
let
ain't
me get to the
already
already been
super
said.
said.
chat,
Let's
Jew.
move
Hold on, I
on.
gotta let Teach go. Teach came up
This
here.
man been
Let me get
wanting
to
us
the
to
super
entertain this
chat.
hypothetical
Yo,
fight that ain't
Big Dog
happening.
Willie, Lord have mercy, y'all. We got him started. Juke, you got Big Dog Willie, man. Big Dog Willie with the 30 ball in the super chat. Good looking. Big Dog, you ain't mad at me no more, Big Dog. I appreciate that, Big Dog. You ain't mad at Dean no more, huh? I appreciate that, Big Dog Willie. Big Dog Willie with the
Still a
30 ball. He
jackass.
said, chill, David. Don't say it during the middle of the super chat. Wait till I finish, man. Damn. Come on, Juke. Tell him you gotta wait till at least let me get the dirty ball off, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
let
go
me
ahead. Get that money, get that
and
money.
then
My
say
little
it. You say it
nieces need their
afterwards. Yeah.
snacks.
They need your
Yeah,
nieces
man,
to
go
come
ahead, get that
on. Yeah,
money.
you know how it go. Uh, Big Dog Willie says salute. I apologize for going at you the other day, but you still capping about that resume situation. Shakur boxing IQ is too much for Tank. Tank gets frustrated, i.e., Tank versus Roach, hair, grease, and a knee. Peace and love. Big Dog Willie, let me say this. I appreciate you, Big Dog Willie. I know that you was upset, bro. Big Dog Willie, you somebody I wasn't that mad at, gang. That's why you ain't see me start cussing you out and doing stuff that you might see me do with everybody else. So I appreciate you, Big Dog Willie, for you being man enough to even say that. I respect if I've offended you in any way, bro. You know that ain't never my intentions when it come to you because you ain't never done nothing but show love. Stay off that liquor though. Sometimes like, I know I get you in that feeling. Then that liquor, you be like, goddamn, Dave said, Shakur, don't want no smoke. Just don't revert back. You understand, big mama? Just once you get that vodka, hey Jew, once you get that vodka and that gin in you, don't just be like, Dave, you be talking about you can beat the red, and I actually he can beat the red. So you got the all right, big dog. Really. But y'all go ahead, y'all. I
And
appreciate
Juke,
it.
I want you to understand my perspective. I fucking can't stand the way Shakur wins fights. That shit bothers me. I really don't want
Say
to
that
see.
again. Hold on. What you say?
I can't, I can't
Hold on, Juke.
stand it.
Hold on, Juke. No. But you can talk to Juke. I just want you to. What you say, Juke? I
I
hope you're
said I
listening. What you
can't
say? Say that
stand
again.
how Shakur Stevenson wins fights and how just his whole he just beats guys, and I don't even So it's not like I'm over here fanboying it for Shakur. I just know that the dude got a good style, man, to win fights, and he's tough. He's tougher than what people think, and he don't mind making it a boring night. But yeah, no, I'm not fanboying for Shakur.
I
That's what
think
I'm
we
saying,
know that. Hey,
and that's
Face,
why,
can
and
you
that's
tell
why I
us
feel
something
like,
we don't know? Can you
and,
tell
and
us
that's why I
something we
feel like,
don't?
that's why I feel like it is more surprise if Tank wins because this guy will not give you a shot to hurt him. You know what I mean? This
He
guy,
not gonna beat Tank that way
man.
though. Phase. This is
I was
Gervonta
on Flyer Panel
Davis.
real quick, Dean. I told Flyer
Go
Panel, I
ahead.
said, I don't give a damn. I don't want to see Tank fight Shakur. I'd rather Tank fight Abdullah or somebody that can clip him or something like that. I hate Shakur style. I don't want to see Tank lose 9-3 to Shakur. I don't like how it would look. It would look embarrassing the way that Shakur fights. It would look
Bro,
bad.
can I tell you something, dog? Phase, you pissing me off, and I gotta let Teach go. Gervonta would run at Shakur and just start bullying him if need be. Remember,
If
like he
need
did
be,
Devin
huh?
Haney, yeah, if need be,
Mhm.
like how like he did Devin Haney in his sparring. Yeah,
Yeah.
when all of that boxing shit
He'll
go out
be
the window
right
phase,
there
when I
with
say
him.
fuck all that
Fuck the
boxing
game
shit phase,
plan.
and I
Fuck the
say
game
fuck
plan.
all that shit,
Wherever he
shut the fuck
go,
up in here.
Tank
What
will
about when
be
that
there.
game plan? Hold on,
That's what
Dave.
I want
What
to
about when
see.
that game plan happened?
I would hope to see that. That's what I would hope to see. That's what I
Phase.
would hope
Devin
to see.
tried to do that. Hold on, Phase. Gervonta did that to Devin. Devin tried to do that when he was sparring Shakur. Bro, what's Shakur gonna do on the ropes when he just gonna be now he in the Philly shell getting beat on? What about when that start happening? When he in the Philly shell getting body arm,
Mm.
Gervonta just out there backing up on him because you know you got great footwork, Phase. So he ain't like
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
He ain't about to be out
hmm
of
yeah.
position. As soon as you lift that head back up, guess what's coming? Straight left. No, we gonna stay right
And
here.
and
Boom,
see and
boom.
see
Gonna
Dean
hit
Do you
that
agree?
body.
and see Dean. That
All
goes
right.
back to my point. That's
It's a
why I'm saying
barbecue.
Tank got to go like that. He can't go on no
Phase,
back foot and
phase,
block
phase,
Shakur
phase.
like that.
After
I'm
he
Tank
wiped
will
sorry.
his face
be
versus,
Tank.
hold on, y'all, and I'm gonna let Teach go. Phase. After he wiped his face with Lamont Roach, he approached Shakur like that. What he gonna do?
Man, he has to fight Shakur like that, in my opinion.
He going to fight Shakur like that. What did
You
he say
can't
he
just
was going
box
to do?
that dude like
Hey,
that.
Phase. What did Gervonta Davis say he was going to do when he fight Shakur Stevenson? What did he say?
Oh, he said something about
He said,
Shakur
"I'm gonna
just
go
jumping
straight
back.
at them niggas." No, what he said is, "I'm going straight at him."
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to go get
I
him.
know he know, and the fact that he know that Phase, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
know
He
that.
know. He know. He know. I hope so, man.
All
Cause
right.
yeah,
I don't
no.
think he has
Uh,
to. I don't think he has to go straight at him. I
he
think this is
don't
what
have
it's
to
like.
do, but he want to. But he
I
I
know he
think
wants
he
wants,
to
has
if
to.
but
we want him to too, Jew.
I think
I,
that's
That
I
one of his
motherfucker
things.
been running his mouth. He
listen.
been running his motherfucking mouth. So Tank gonna
I can
wanna
hear
beat
Jew
that
screaming now.
ass.
Get him,
Okay, you know
Tank.
what? I think
Tank,
people
get
get
him,
the
Tank.
game plan.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Tank,
Jew. What's up?
Tank. Okay, when Tank was talking to Rolly, he was saying the same type of stuff. And what did he do? He fell on the back foot. He pushed Esau Cruz. He mostly fell on the back foot. Just because he says he still got him. He's gonna get him. He will get you one way or another, right? I'm not saying that, or he might get got in the process. But the point is that I just don't like the idea. Like I just feel like boxing fans are just y'all just too rigid and this person can only win by knockout. This person can only win by decision, and that's just silly thinking. People been saying that, and I don't care how many years people keep getting proven wrong. I never forget when Frank Martin fought. Michelle Rivera, everybody said, well, Frank will have to win by knockout, and Frank will have to win by decision because
Yes,
of course,
Frank got boxer shit.
Michelle Rivera is the longer, rangier boxer, and that's just how the fight has to go. And it didn't go like that. Frank outboxed that kid like crazy, won by decision. Right? We always feel like, oh, this person got to win by knockout. This person got to win. That's just silliness. It's silliness, and we act like these people don't have other tools. I think Shakur can even stop people. Right? I don't think just because he does it, right? And I think he has injuries with his hands.
You think he can stop who?
I don't think.
Like who, dude? Like who? You being an Earth girl, like who? Who you talking about?
Listen, I'm saying the potential. Wait, I understand right now he has issues, but I do think he has more pop.
You being a damn Earth girl, but I'm gonna let you get
I'm just saying, I'm saying in a fight, multiple things can happen. So this idea that Tank has to win by stoppage and he can't box from the outside. When I've seen Shakur give up rounds to lesser talent is crazy. But okay.
All right.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
Hey, Juke. Hey, hold on, Juke. Hey, you know I love you. You know I love you. Of course, yeah, stuff can happen in the ring. That don't mean, definitely could get a knockout, Juke, in the ring, but it's been 8 years, though, Juke.
No, I don't believe. Let me tell you this. I think the reason, for example, the reason why I think Devin issue with that is because I think he sacrificed power and for stealth. He sacrificed it because you know what? I don't need to because I'm so much bigger than everybody. He can literally just stay at range and use that long jab. He's bigger than everybody. He didn't have to be 100%. You have the size advantage. It just is what it is. So he can do that. I think as he's moved up, I'm not saying he's a knockout. I'm not saying he'll ever be a knockout artist. Let me finish, y'all.
No,
I'm not
saying
I'm not saying Devin will ever be like a KO artist, but I do think he has more pop because he's moved up because he was always a true welterweight. Always.
That's a fact.
He was never a lightweight. He was doing. That's why everybody's like, oh, you gotta give him credit. Undisputed. He fought itty bitty Cambosis. He's a welterweight in real life. I remember Floyd said it, and people said Floyd.
He got more pop now.
And that's why I don't be like, ooh, undisputed run. Yes, I mean that's like a high school senior having an undisputed run with a bunch of 8th graders. Of course he gonna win. You big. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, that's why I don't give it.
True.
Think about it. He's up there talking about fighting Xander Zayas right now. The man just a few years ago fought itty bitty Lomachenko. Like it's like it's stupid.
Lomachenko said, this a middleweight.
And we're like, oh, you give so much credit for this. So much credit for that. What? Like you went from Loma to talking about Xander in like 3 years? That's like, come on. That's
hey, y'all, hold on, y'all. Big Dog, hold on, FaZe. Big Dog Willie with the pound in the super chat. He said, y'all still a bunch of delusional tankomaniacs, especially be more pussy.
Oh, no.
But it's all love. He said, Tank rush Shakur. Core will hold on. What did he say? Core will Olay Tank and make him look silly. IQ. Okay, Big Dog Willie, whatever. Y'all can take.
We're gonna keep
Teach go. Hold on, please. I gotta let Teach go.
Jackass Willie.
He might be
Jackass
right.
Willie.
He could be. You know what? Willie could potentially be right. He could potentially be wrong because I know he didn't make Santos look silly.
Sure, so didn't. He ran from that motherfucker.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta let Teach go. What's the deal, Teach?
Wait. You gotta make B more respond to that comment first.
Go ahead,
man.
Respond to Big Dog Willie. Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to give you any credence, you B-side fan club boxing bitches. Man, forget you, jackass Willie. You have tranny. That's the reason you say pussy like that. You sound like a tranny. Motherfucker, get out of here with that, nigga. Fucking clown ass nigga. Be more fuck you whore.
All right, go ahead, T.
Man, as you know, Big Dog Willie is the one who's been holding us down, man. So I gotta stand with Big Dog Willie. So you won't see me go against Big Dog Willie. But either way, salute to them.
He the leader of the Shakur.
Yeah, you the leader of the B-side bitches fan club. B-side bitches boxing bitches fan club.
Go ahead,
Yo,
TT.
fuck the
Gotta
fan
let
club
Teach
over that
cook, y'all. Hold on.
motherfucker. Y'all carry that
Hold on,
B-side
y'all.
banner
Hold
proudly.
on, y'all. Let
Especially
Teach cook.
Devin. God
B
damn.
word, chill. B
Not
David,
Devin.
chill.
Don't
Hold
don't
on.
say Devin, B boy.
Hold on. Let
I'm
Teach.
saying
Let,
that Devin.
hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let
I'm
Teach get it
calling up
off.
the pimp and the trick. The trick and the pimp.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Teach. What's
All right,
up, man?
man.
You got the floor, bro. Go
All
ahead.
right. But salute to the panel. Salute to you, Deem. Like every time I watch your
Salute,
content,
bro.
I'm at work. So it's like I can't come up on the panels. And if I do come up on the panels, a lot of people have complaints about my audio. But it looks like my
No, you
audio is
sound good
fine
right
today,
now.
right?
Yeah, your
All
shit
right.
good. You
Bet,
clear.
bet.
This the loudest you ever been, Teach.
Yeah, for real. You on the
We didn't
PC. You
even know
got
you
that mic.
sounded like this, Teach. This the
All right.
loudest you ever been. Go ahead, though.
So I feel like a lot of people, right? They see the fight go
Mm-hmm.
in two ways. Tank by KO or Shakur by 12 rounds, like a decision, right? So
Decision,
when
yep.
you look at Tank, right? Tank has that one punch equalizer. I mean, everybody knows it, right? Tank is like one of the most dangerous fighters. Like he has that rare ability to be down and then just come back and land that one shot and you're out. Like we saw it against Leo Santa Cruz, right?
Yep.
And I think you
Yeah.
mentioned something about, Tank being a trap setter, which he is, right? Like Tank is elite. He's elite when it comes to that because like he collects data, right? He spends like 4 or 5 rounds like letting people do what they have to do. Then later he just figures out their timing. We all know that
Yep.
Tank is good at that. And then when you think of what people have to say about Tank is like about Tank plus this fight in particular. Like people have, Tank winning by late round knockout. They kind of argue that Shakur is hard to hit, but can you keep Tank Coffee for like that whole
Oh, 12
36
round.
minutes or whatever? Yeah, the 12 rounds,
Yep.
right? Because Tank is going to eventually find that chin. I think at one point Oscar De La Hoya kind of said that too. I don't know his mindset right now about that fight, but Oscar De La Hoya definitely said that. Tank could definitely find that chin. Now, when we think of Shakur, we all know his defensive abilities, right? Like obviously, statistically, if you go off of box,
Hey, Teach, back up from the mic just a little bit.
okay,
Just a little bit. Yep,
um,
you good right there.
good,
Yep, yep,
all right.
yep. You great.
So when we think about Shakur, like statistically, the dude is the hardest to hit, right? He has good distance control, he has good footwork, and a lot of people praise him for that. Like we call him good. Some people say he's perfect at that. Dude has good pace control. Like, Shakur, to me, like he won't get baited into a brawl. I don't care what you think. Like nobody's gonna bait Shakur into something that he doesn't want to do. He's too disciplined, and I don't think Tank would get him to do something out of the ordinary, right? Again, a lot of people have Shakur winning by 12 rounds, and personally, I feel like if they fight, that's gonna go to a decision to Shakur. Like Shakur, smart, disciplined. He's not going to get dragged into a fight that's not his. He has a game plan that he's going to stick to, and he's going to always stick to a winning game plan. If one plan isn't working, he's going to stick to a plan that works. If he has to run, he's going to run. So that's the type of fighter Shakur is. He's going to make sure that there's a way to win. And what FaZe said is not that FaZe doesn't like the way Shakur wins. It's like people know the type of fight that Shakur is gonna bring, and it's kind of like, why fight Shakur when we know he's gonna win? When we know he's gonna win 12 rounds, like why fight that guy? That's why a lot of people don't want to fight Shakur because they automatically know that he's gonna win. That's it. So for me, I have Shakur because I think he's gonna win that
Ah,
that
that's
that 12
automatic,
rounds.
huh? They automatically
Yeah,
know you gonna win,
I
huh?
think he's gonna win
That's not
12
what they
rounds.
believe.
Plus,
All right.
Shakur studies film. Like he watches a lot of film. He's definitely gonna pick up on Tank's habit.
And,
Like I know some of Tank's habit. Dude ducks low. he maneuvers to one direction when he's in danger. Shakur is gonna pick up on all that, man. And in my opinion, I have Shakur
So you say
winning that fight.
you think Shakur is a smarter fighter than Tank?
Oh, facts, yeah, facts.
I
And,
completely
and,
disagree
and
on that. Hold on, y'all.
You
Let me get
know,
to
the
the
only
super
thing
chat
I
real quick.
agree with.
Hold on, y'all. Big Dog Willie, I'm only letting you. I'm only going to read this because we let B More say what he say. Big Dog Willie with the deuce. He said, 50-year-old fake motor to dies wheelchair using bully. B More bully. That's what he said. He talking shit. Go ahead, y'all.
that's what teach is saying is that's why I say that it is a more special moment if Tank can touch Shakur and knock him out. That'll be like I think that will take the boxing world more crazy. I think if Shakur 9-3 Tank, they'd just be like, oh, okay, fucking Shakur went out there, fought boring and won. Okay, whoop-de-doo. They'll just keep on going about their day, and it'll be a nice win. But fighting Shakur he's a good fighter, man, and I don't like it. No, teacher, I don't like it. I'm watching him fight right now. I don't like. He just know what he gonna do, and he gonna stick to it. He ain't gonna do nothing else but what he
But
does.
Tank know what he gonna do and he gonna stick to it too. That work both ways. Why do y'all only see it one way?
And that's what I'm
I'm
saying. Like, as
confused.
a fan
Like
of
I'm
both,
literally
and that's what I've been
confused about
saying,
this.
Dean. As a fan of both, I hear what they're saying, and I feel like I don't know. I think at this point, this is why I hate talking about this fight. It's like because it's a broken record. Everybody come up here and they want to have a time to talk, and they're gonna say the same exact thing the other person said. So I got it. Y'all all got one mind, and that's fine. I understand that. And I'm not saying that Shakur and that's what's crazy. When I was talking about the fight, I wasn't saying that Shakur is going to have to change his game plan and he has to draw Shakur into a battle. I think that's what the rigidness I'm saying. I don't think that Tank has to draw Shakur into a brawl to win. I think that people just have their mindsets that Shakur is the better boxer. And I know he has a size advantage, which is going to help him a lot. And I'm not dismissing that. I don't think that Tank can only win by knockout. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that he has to win by knockout. And what Teach was saying, Tank has the ability to set a trap and knock you out when you're doing, and come up when he's down. But the thing is that what they're not noticing is that there has never been a time in Tank's career where he knocked someone out and was down. That's never happened. And they keep repeating this false information. Like, you can correct them 1,000 times. I guarantee you, Teach in a couple of weeks gonna come and say the same thing, despite it being factually untrue. He was never down when he get the knockout. Like, he's always up by then. So they act like he gives away all these rounds. He doesn't, because what he does is the work that's not as flashy as as he starts figuring out. He's getting a lot of the body work. Like, people kept saying, "Oh, Frank Martin was winning. Frank Martin was winning." I think Frank won the first 3 rounds, and then Tank really got to he started knowing some of the patterns. Okay, he started getting more to the body. Tank also started getting more defensive. So a lot of the punches that Frank was throwing was not landing. He was starting to duck up under him, pawn at the jab, preventing him from the work rate, sticking to the body. So he does a lot of these things on the way to North. When he stopped Leo Santa Cruz, he was not down the cards. He was winning on all the scorecards. Same thing with Frank Martin. Same thing with Rolly. And I think people keep saying that, and so I think it's because it's something called the curse of the puncher. When you get punched, people ignore the round. The good, like if you're not knocking someone down or hurting someone, they just imagine that you lost the round. If you're a puncher, and the pattern. Like, it's like you don't pay attention to, you're not really looking at the fight. You're just waiting to see if Tank can get a knockout or a knockdown. If you don't, you automatically give it to the other person. And that's not what's happening, because y'all, and that's what I'm saying, they're not
Juke, you a fan of both?
Actually, fairly, because they have a certain thing in their head. When I look at these fights.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Juke.
When I look at these fights, I go round by round whether there's a knockdown or not. And I feel like when it's a knockout puncher, if they don't get that, it's like they penalize for it. And that's just not what's happening. So the idea that Tank absolutely needs a knockdown when I've seen him go to decision, when I can see him winning rounds, is crazy to me. Plus, I think Shakur gonna do what he want to do. He's gonna try to make it boring. I think he can try to make it boring, and I think he can win that way. I absolutely do think he can win that way. I also think he can play that role by making it boring, not throwing a lot of punches, and then the judges can say, you know what? Yeah, you throwing some punches, you landing, but they're not. But again, the scoring criteria is not I landed more punches; it's the most effective punches and then give it to Tank. I can see that too. You can't have a star
So
like
you
Tank.
could see Shakur getting robbed.
Soft punches, it's the most effective punches. It's ring generalship, right? If you're pressing the action, that goes into a fight. That's all I'm saying. You can probably do that with some of these other people, but you're gonna have to be outlanding him like crazy. You're gonna have to be really upping up the ante. So that's all I'm saying. And I just think that people have this very rigid, puncher gotta win by knockout, boxer gotta win, and it's like a lazy thinking, and that's why people always lose their money in scoring these because they don't know how to score these fights apparently.
Hey, y'all, let me get to this super chat. Y'all, Randall with the deuce in the super chat. He ain't even say nothing. I hope you hit that like button, hit that super chat, hit that cash out. We is having a great live, a great show. I hope that you continue to support the channel. Aircraft carrier in the building with the deuce. He says, Jupe, can you explain the Shakur size advantage? Jupe, if you'll take a brief second, and then after Jupe go, I'm going to let Big Dog Willie go and then let Paige go because they just came up on the platform. But Jupe, he said, aircraft carrier said, Jupe, can you explain the size advantage? Go ahead, Jupe.
Explain the size advantage. Shakur's bigger. What do you mean?
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah,
Shakur's bigger, you know?
he's bigger. I mean, even though it's not, I think the reach is again. I don't trust all the stats, but we can clearly see he's a bigger person. I mean, after that fight, when they took the picture together, you can clearly see Shakur has always been bigger than Tank. He always will be bigger than Tank. He's going to be heavier. I think it's just we can see it. He has the reach, the height, every physical advantage there is to have. Shakur has it.
No,
I mean,
I agree.
Oh, and one more thing about we talking about CompuBox stats. I don't always go off it 100%, but I will say yes. Shakur has some of the best plus minus stats. Now Tank is not on there right now because he hasn't fought in a year. But people forgot that Tank was on there too. He was like a close, like he was on the top 5. Like, so Tank doesn't get hit as much as people think either. Like, people act like every punch that Shakur throws is going to land. And I know every punch Tank throws is not going to land. But the reason why I always love the idea of the fight, because Shakur is the most defensive fighter in boxing and Tank's the most accurate fighter in boxing. So that's why I wanted to see it. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's happening. So I know we got a lot of people talk about it, but I'm kind of tired of this fight because it ain't happening. But, you know, it is what it is.
Big Dog Willie, what's up, Big Dog Willie? What's the deal? Then after Big Dog Willie, we got Paid, and then after Paid, we got Rich in the building. What's the deal, Big Dog Willie?
Salute to all you guys.
What's going on, man?
Man, I just want to put my little 2 cents in here. I just come down to it is boxing IQ. I seen Tank get frustrated a couple of times in fights, and especially in the last fight, he fought Roach, and he got frustrated in that fight. That's why he took a knee. I don't think it was more than that. He just got frustrated, took a knee, and then at the end of the fight, he felt embarrassed and blamed hair grease, which that was a terrible excuse. But I think I never seen Shakur get frustrated in a fight. He might ran a couple of times, but he never got frustrated. And I just think that
frustrated in the Arthur fight.
No, not frustrated.
No,
he's frustrated because he didn't get to do what he wanted to do. I'm talking about Tank. Tank got real frustrated. Like Tank just like how did Tank get frustrated?
Yeah, how did he get frustrated?
In that Roach fight?
How? I'm asking you.
How?
When did he get much frustrated?
You mean when did he get
Nigga,
frustrated?
how many times I gotta repeat?
Man, shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Yeah, go ahead, Big Dog.
Yeah, you kept asking the
man, just let me talk. You can't. You said when? What? Where? When? I'm telling you.
You kept how, nigga? Like
you said when? I said you said when? I said in the Tank fight, in this Roach fight.
I said the Roach fight. I said how?
Nigga, let me talk.
Wait a second, man.
Damn. Nigga, already got something to say.
Look, because you can't answer it.
Huh?
Exactly.
You can't answer it. You can't answer it.
When he took a knee, when he getting frustrated, when he couldn't do what he wanted to do, when he couldn't throw back. He couldn't counter Roach like he wanted to counter Roach. And Roach was countering with him. Roach was countering with him.
Brady hit him in the eye.
Brady hit him in the eye. Brady hit him in the eye. See, listen to the excuses. Here we go.
Did you look at the goddamn replay?
The Brady him in the eye, and then the hair grease. What was the hair grease or the braid? Was the hair grease or the braid? Was the hair grease or the braid?
Jen Sasaki. Hold
was it the hair grease or the braid? Tell me which one.
You know exactly.
No, I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you what hair grease or the braid.
Look at the
Hair grease
replay.
or the braid? Hair
Look
grease or the
at
braid?
the
Which one is it?
replay. It's the
God
braid,
damn.
motherfucker.
So the grease
Look at
flew
the
off
replay.
the grease flew
It's
off
the
the braid
braid.
into his eye.
Look
The
at
grease
the
flew off the braid into his
motherfucking
eye.
replay.
Hey, hold on,
Look
hold
at the
on.
The
replay of
grease
it.
flew off the braid, hit him in
Look
his
at
eye.
the
Is that what we're saying
replay
now?
of it, you idiot.
The replay
Look
scene,
at
I
the
see grease fly
replay.
off his
Hit that
braid,
like button.
hit
If
him
you
in his
look at the
eye.
replay, you see
Hit
what the
that
fuck
super
I'm talking
chat.
about, you
Oh, so
idiot.
Hit
so the
that
replay
cash app
said
money
the grease
line.
flew off the braid and hit him in his eye.
Look at
Okay,
the
that's what the replay said.
motherfucking replay. Look at the fucking replay.
I did. I seen the
You
grease
can
fly
find
off
that
the
shit
braid and
all
hit him in
over
his
fucking
eye. Then he took a
YouTube.
knee because the
You
grease
will
had
see the
acid in
braid.
it,
You will
and then he
see
had to
when
go
he
to the
was
corner, wipe the
backing
acid out
up.
of his eye.
He
Okay.
Hold
was
on, bro.
backing up.
Both of y'all talking, bro.
Hold on,
He
y'all.
knew
Let me get to
exactly
the.
what the fuck
Hold
I'm
on, y'all. Let
talking
me get to
about.
the
Yo,
super
look at the
chat while I can
replay.
get it in. Hold on,
Fucking
while I can get it
jackass.
in.
That's why I say jackass
Hold on,
Will.
David. Hold on,
Fucking
David. Hold on.
jackass.
And then you're just a. How old are you, man?
Man,
Like
shut the
64 or
fuck
something like
up.
that?
God damn.
Walk around with a
Shut the
cane,
fuck
punking
up.
little kids or something like
Can
that?
y'all hear me,
Shut
Come
the
y'all?
on,
fuck
bro.
up.
Can y'all hear me, please?
Fucking
Can y'all hear me?
emotional
Old
ass
ass man
bitch.
think he's 22 years old.
Fucking emotional ass
You're a
bitch.
fake ass Debo.
Fucking emotional ass bitch.
Oh my God, fellas,
Fake ass Debo. Look at you.
You a
Fellas,
fucking
let's calm down,
emotional
please,
ass
fellas.
bitch.
please, fellas, please, hold on.
It's just
You a
boxing. It's
emotional
just
ass
boxing,
bitch.
y'all.
No,
Hold
he's
on,
the
y'all.
one getting emotional.
Hold
He's
It's
trying to
just
You
yell
a
at me.
emotional ass bitch.
y'all.
God
Come on.
damn,
You
hold
hopped up
on.
on this
And he said
live
the
because
braid
you
hit
want
him
to
in
try
his
to get
eye.
at me,
The
nigga.
braid hit him in his eye. You see
I
the thing, the
see
braid
you
hit
a
him in his
mile
eye.
away,
Hold on. Hey,
nigga.
just
And
a
this
You
nigga
got
second.
blame
on
hair
here because
God
grease.
you
damn
want to
it.
get at
The
me.
braid
Just
with
a
hair
But this
grease
second.
hit
is
him in his
Just
Dean
a
eye.
second.
platform.
Just
Okay.
all right.
Dean
Oh god
at
damn
Hey,
it.
y'all,
work.
hold
The
on,
Okay.
hold
braid hit
Ain't
on,
him
no
in his
hold on, hold
eye.
on.
disrespect being
Please.
like
Y'all,
that.
hold
Why
on,
y'all
bro.
like? Why y'all
Hold
gotta
on,
end
hold
here?
on.
Listen,
Chill,
hold on.
chill.
Good.
Please,
Senior
y'all.
citizen
Please.
bully. Okay, go ahead.
Big Dog Willie, chill. Hold on. Trade skills with the deuce. Hold on. Trade skills with the deuce. These
Put that
Shakorians is
car
out of
comments
control,
on.
dude. God damn. Hold on, y'all. Big Dog Willie, well,
Big Dog Willie, you gotta finish
hold
your sentence, man. You
That's
gotta
it.
on,
I'm
finish,
gonna
Big
I'm gonna
Dog
let you
Willie.
guys go.
No, you gotta finish, Big
You
Dog Willie.
got
Come
it.
on, man.
I don't want
This
to let you
stage
guys go,
talking.
man.
This
I don't feel
stage
like
talking, man.
arguing.
Gotta
Got
get
my.
to it, bro.
You
I
ain't
don't
got
want
to
to
Listen,
get. I
Big
don't
argue,
Dog
want. I
bro.
don't want
Willie.
his heart rate
Listen,
to
Big
get
Dog
up
Willie,
and
can I
he'll
ask
pass
you?
out on the
Can I
phone.
ask you this one
listen. I'm
question?
gonna
Big
Can
dog,
So I
I
chill,
don't.
bro.
So
Dean.
I just
hold
don't
on,
want that to
everybody,
happen. So I'll let you
hold
Dean,
on.
guys
Dean,
go.
No,
Dean,
no,
No,
I
Big
didn't
I'll
Dog
mean
see.
for
I
you
Willie,
to
see
leave
you
man.
you
guys
out the
later.
Big
room.
Dog
But I
Willie,
don't want
man.
to argue with nobody on the phone.
Bro, you
I
you
said
good,
know
something,
what?
bro.
and
I'm
this guy
gonna
started
God
arguing with me.
damn.
Bro, you
Big
good,
Dog
I don't
bro.
want.
Big
I don't
Dog.
want to get. I don't want to get a wheelchair. I don't want to get ran over by a wheelchair
Would
or
y'all
Oh,
get a
stop
walker
talking?
thrown at me.
can
Listen,
y'all
y'all
stop?
So
Can
always
I'm
y'all
saying,
good.
stop?
"Oh, y'all
Okay.
just
Hold
giving
on,
her
Because
emotional
can y'all
he's
everything."
stop?
Y'all, come on.
trying.
Please,
I'm with the ladies all the time. We
please, Lord
disagree. It do
have
not go
mercy.
here. Why do
Hold
y'all
on.
always gotta go there?
I
Big
There
just
Dog
you
really
go.
Willie,
want to know the
man.
answer to that
Hold
Damn.
on.
question.
Take the cash app.
Did
Okay,
he
baby.
hop off?
Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Big
All
Dog
right.
So
Willie
that's my
left,
Hey,
thing.
man.
He
hold on.
starts
Go
stuff,
ahead.
then he runs off. He does that all the time. That's what bothers me about it. Like, why are you
He's a
always
bitch.
starting this and
Okay.
going personal and then running off?
All right.
I'm gonna say this because, like, this is just boxing talk.
Yeah.
There's this whole y'all tank maniacs, and then you come up here, you start mess, and I'm not saying that he's the only one in the wrong, but then you run off after you start all this mess. You always throwing personal shots at folks. Just talk boxing. It's not that deep.
Well, Juke. Well, I want to ask you because you a fan of both, like I'm a fan of both. What do you see Shakur path to victory is?
I think he has multiple paths to victory. I think he could potentially, do what he does, try to make it a boring fight. I think he can just kind of like use his reach, maybe a jab, use his footwork to kind of keep Tank at distance. Spin out, kind of make it a boring fight. I think that's one route. I think he could also kind of mix it up. I think sometimes if you go back to like his 130 bag, he did a little bit with the Zepeda fight, kind of like in mid range. Maybe try to do some some mid range stuff, but his defense has to be on point, of course. Maybe try to go to Tank. Maybe try to push Tank back, although that Tank is really good being pushed back too, though. But he probably can. Maybe he wants to try to see if he can hurt Tank. I don't know. I think think he has he's super athletic, super talented kid. He has a lot of ways to victory. I think Tank has a lot of ways to victory as well. Like I said earlier, I think he has a lot of paths to victory. That's why I just don't see it going one way. But one thing I want to say to Big Dog Willie before, of course, he's creates chaos and madness and all this personal mess. Oh my God, I don't even deal with women like this. Anyway, I just want to say one thing he said about Tank getting frustrated, and he's never seen Shakur frustrated. And I know like he's mocking about the braid in the eye, but like there's footage of it. Like that's what I don't get. Like I feel like with certain fan bases, and I'm thinking of Shakur too, when it comes to certain fan bases, like they will take something that's on film and act like it's crazy if you acknowledge it. And that's what's annoying. Like because that's just stupidity. Like it literally happened. I'm actually rewinding. I'm looking at it right now on my screen. That's literally what happened. And then he was in his it hit him in the eye. He got the rubbing.
The gaslighting.
He's in the corner, but that's his fault. He should have styled his hair differently. That's on him. I'm not saying poor him. It's on him. But he literally complained about it and said, listen to me. He was telling me to get it out of his eye. They were too busy trying to tell him what to do. Right? So it was a little chaos. It was a little chaos in the corner. But to say that Shakur's never been frustrated is crazy because he literally yelled at Moses. He had a whole argument with Bud. Like trying to tell him how he could get the stoppage, and he wasn't listening. And then I think they were trying to tell him to press when he fought T.O. and he was like, "No, because I might get countered." Like he has gotten a little frustrated, and then also, so I think fighters get frustrated. I don't think that that's a telltale sign. But like, what do you mean? He yelled at his own granddad in the corner.
Nah, can I make a comment?
Can I speak, man?
Hold on, Rich. You gotta go after bro, man.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Can I speak?
Hold on, Rich. Go after what's the name?
It's on pay, and then Rich has the floor. Go ahead, pay. Rich, Rich.
So the question that I was going, the reason why I asked him that question, because I don't think that part of the fight was the frustrating part. The frustrating part for me with Tank in that fight was more so when he started arguing with Calvin in the corner, when he was telling him to listen to him. I would take that as a valid point. But to say a nigga took a knee as frustration is crazy, bro. Like it makes absolutely no sense, especially when you can go back and look at when the braid hit the nigga in the face. Could he have reacted to it differently? I'm pretty sure he thought about that shit after he took it, because of the backlash that it caused with that fight.
And that's why he stepped it up in that.
He said it was on him.
Stepped it up, and that's the reason why Tank came back. And he stepped up the action in the fight in that ninth round. He started whipping Tank ass.
And most people had him winning that. Most of the judges, I think all the judges had him winning that ninth round despite that knee. That was just crazy about it.
Hey, all right, well, you still going, Pay?
Hey, Deem, I'm about to send you something, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you on X though.
Okay, best. Say no more, Pay. You already know. I appreciate you, bro.
For sure, bro.
Rick, your Page, you staying up? You can stay up, Page. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Rich, what's up, Rich?
Right. Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
What's up, Dan?
Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Rich, what's the deal?
Rich, before you go, Rich, you've been having this echo problem in your back, but I'm gonna let you cook. There's been this beep sound going on when you talk in the last couple lives. Even on other panels I heard you on, bro. I just wanted you to know because it might be your phone or whatever. I just wanted you to be aware. Like it's fucking your shit up. But go ahead, Rich. You got the floor though, bro. I can hear you though. It's not messing with your voice. It's just a little echo in the back. But go ahead, Rich.
I just wanted to say that as far as Shakur, I never really seen Shakur frustrated with a boxer making him frustrated. That's why I think Big Dog Willie was talking about. I seen Tank frustrated, but as far as when he used his shoulder to what he do? Hit the knee with the chin. Hit Lamar Roach with his shoulder. You seen that shit? Nobody saw that in that fight.
I saw that shit
when we did it 2 or 3 times and all that stuff. You don't see Shakur get that frustrated. You don't see Shakur get that frustrated in the ring.
Bro, he did that. He
like
did that because Lamar Roach was holding on to his arm. Y'all ain't peeped that. Lamar Roach was holding on to his, he wasn't letting his
That's
arm
what it
go.
was.
That's why Tank was like, he was moving his shoulder up like, bro, get the fuck off my arm. But go ahead. He did do it, though, Rich. I'm not saying he didn't do it at all. He did that deliberately for sure. But it was because Lamar was holding his arm.
Called it dirty boxing, man.
What's his name?
Damn, can I finish? As far as Tank arguing with people and shit like that, that's just his personality. As far as Shakur arguing back and forth about boxing, you know what I'm saying, with his grandfather or his Terrence Crawford, that's just them. That's just their personality. I wouldn't say that's frustrated. You know what I'm saying? That's just who they is as a human. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as Big Dog Willie was saying what he said, and then 3 or 4 people jumped on him. He ain't started nothing and started cussing at y'all, none of that shit. But other than that, man, y'all keep cooking, man. I'ma just listen.
Let me just say something real
Let
quick.
me.
Can I respond to that? So
Yeah.
one, I was just saying Big Dog Willie with the whole like we've been having a respectful conversation about Tank and Shakur all day. All I was saying about Big Dog Willie is when you get it started, when you come in, Tank a maniacs and when you that automatically bred the energy. Then he was throwing super chats, throwing shots. What I'm saying is that, and I'm not saying that he was the only one wrong. I'm just saying that you bring that energy and then you run off. That's what I was saying. Like, God, dogs, talk about boxing, leave it alone. Like, it's not that serious. But to the point what you were saying about this frustration thing, I've been watching Shakur and Moses a long time. That is not their natural. That's not what they normally do. Moses was telling him one thing because he was trying to figure out how to get this stoppage or how to press. And Moses was telling him, "You're not using your jab. You're not jabbing enough." He could counter me, and they were literally arguing about how to move forward in this fight. So it was absolutely about the fighter that was giving him a frustration, and
Mosley was telling him,
and then
Moses
after
was
he got
telling
the
him to
ring,
use
he
his
argued.
jab.
And then after he got the ring, he argued with Bud about the very same thing.
Yeah.
So we can't say it wasn't the fight. Yes, it was. Now, in terms with Tank, he was trying to tell them, like, listen to me, it's on my eye, and they didn't get it out. That was actually before that round had even started. So he went out to the round, he was already something in his eye, and then the braid hit it and made it worse. So yes, he did. So I'm not saying that they both can't get frustrated. It was different things, but to say that Shakur has never been frustrated when he argued with his whole team, apologizing after bouts, all sorts of stuff, and then say he's never been frustrated in a fight, it's just ridiculousness.
No, can I jump in? Yeah.
I got you. I gotta let Mr. Greg go though for a second. Mr. Greg just popped up. I wanted to say what you was saying. What happened was when Moses was telling him, you can stop him, but you just trying to go on your front foot and go at him. You getting you got to continue to break him down. Shakur was like, nah, I'm about to go in here and just go at him. His grandpa was trying to tell him, no, keep doing what you doing. Do more of it. Don't do less of it. Don't switch up what you're doing. Do more of what you're doing. Don't try to just go in there and walk them down and body shot them and that's what Shakur tried to do, and they was going back and forth about that. But his grandpa was 100% right because that's what he did. He noticed he stuck to the game plan.
He really was. He said lead with your jab, and he wasn't leading with a jab. He's worried about being countered. He just kept doing his stalking thing, and then Bud told him the same thing. But he was arguing.
Like, just break them down, bro.
And listen.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg up here, man. What's going on, Mr. Greg? How you doing, man? I'm glad you up, man. Thank you, Mr. Greg. What's up, man?
Stand up, Dean, all of you all. I was in and out listening, so I just want to throw a few things in there. I'll start with the frustration since that's what you're in. You can be frustrated by what you're not doing, let alone what the other fighter might be doing to you.
Right.
It could be something very subtle. But that frustration doesn't have to be so obvious to you, but it could cause you to make mistakes or to lose the fight. In the case when you were talking about the grease with Tank, I don't think that was a little frustrating for him because I think he had said something previously that it was in his eye and it wasn't addressed. And then, of course, he gets in the next round. And it gets in his eye. So that frustration wasn't from him being hit. It's because he had mentioned it to his corner and it wasn't dealt with. Now he got to take a knee as opposed to getting knocked down and getting knocked out or losing the fight. So frustration can come in a lot of different ways. Or when you're arguing with your corner, you think you're doing the right thing. They're telling you.
Hey, Mr. Greg, can you pause right there for me? Cecil with the 10 in the cash app. He said, Big Dog Willie, get over it, bro. Tank, I ain't gonna say the other part. F your girl or something, man. Goddamn. 10 and them with the deuce in the cash app. Go ahead, Mr. Greg. I just had to get that in real quick. Go ahead, Mr. Greg.
Hey, hold on, real quick, Mr. Greg, how you been, man? I'm sorry, I just came back in. I had a phone call. But, I was asking about you the other day, man. How you been?
Oh, I'm fine, man. I just been busy on some things. That's why I ain't been able to come in and listen to y'all and talk with you. But I'm glad to be able to do it today.
Man, I am so glad to hear you've been all right, man.
Yeah. What's up, Greg? What's up, Greg?
Hey, Rich.
My phone messed up. My phone still messed up.
No, you good now, Rich. You good now.
It's this one Google thing that I keep using, and then the phone keep getting hot. I'm about to just use my
Okay, that's probably what it is. No, you sound you loud and clear right now, Rich. Go ahead, Mr. Greg. You can finish up.
So what I'm saying, sometimes when you're arguing with the corner because you think you're doing the right thing, they all telling you, no, you got to do this. So that can be frustrating as well. So frustration can come in many different forms, and sometimes it will determine how you perform in a fight. Sometimes you know you should be doing something for whatever reason, you're just not getting it done in the way you think it should. The other
Mm-hmm.
thing was I heard you was talking about size. Size only means something when the person who's the bigger person can actually use it. And the person that they're fighting is intimidated by it. Some guys aren't intimidated by your size, particularly if some of the
Yep.
deficiencies that you have is that you really don't have no power punch, or you can't hurt me with your punch, or you're not as strong as me, even though you're taller and tend to be looking bigger than me. So those are the dimensions, the psychological impact of size has to come into play only if it's been used to win. But when you fight somebody and you've beaten guys who are bigger than you, that's a strength that the other guy really can't use too well, because the fighter he's fighting has already bested that. So you have to think about in terms of Shakur. Shakur hasn't been known to be a power puncher. He hasn't been known to throw people around or lift them up and things of that
Oh, you
nature.
think, Mr. Greg? Say, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Greg. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. My impulsive thoughts. Go ahead.
Just because he's bigger doesn't I don't think it means anything to Tank. And to be quite honest, I'll say it right here. I don't think Shakur is going to beat Tank should they ever fight in the first place, because I don't think Shakur has enough of a killer instinct. I don't think he'll go after Tank, and he doesn't have that mentality, in my opinion, that Tank has to hurt you. He'll win.
Yeah.
He'll try to win by boxing, and sometimes you can win all your fights that way. But there's going to be somebody who is, just because of who they are in the ring and how they perform, is going to push you or press you into stepping outside yourself. And I think the last time that Shakur did that, he decided he wasn't going to try to do that again.
Yeah.
Somebody like Tank is going to make you do some of that, and he's going to make you do it a lot during the course of the fight. So we'll, if that should that ever happen, I guess we'll see if
Mr. Greg, I love your breakdowns, Mr. Greg, because this is what I get mad at all you earthmen about. When I ask you what you think, that's what I'm talking about. Give me something tangible I can hold on to. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Give me something that I can say,
No, I agree.
oh, I can see that.
But that's the
Go
thing. I feel
ahead.
like that's what I said. All the conversation.
Can I jump in?
Who that Teach? Go
Yeah,
ahead, Teach.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Juke, you go after Teach,
Okay,
Juke, because
no
Teach ain't
problem.
get to say too much.
Hey, Teach.
Go ahead, Teach.
Yeah. So to Jupe's earlier point, right? Like, we don't get to see the official scorecards until the end, right? But the official scorecards is like what we can definitely the unofficial scorecard can definitely influence a fighter's performance, right? So Big Dog's really comment. Like, I've seen Tank get frustrated. It showed in the Barrios fight. It showed in the Roach fight. And I'm glad that Mr. Greg brought up the definition of frustration. You could get frustrated in different ways, right? In the fight with Barrios, obviously he started off slow, and his game plan kind of changed, when Floyd Mayweather told him, "Hey, you're down on the official scorecard," and we start seeing Tank.
Unofficial.
Yeah, the unofficial. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the unofficial scorecard, that's when Tank kind of ramped it up and he started going for the stoppage, right? In the Roach fight, we obviously saw the shoulder check. Deem kind of explained what that was, but we still saw it. We saw Tank going in there for a bite. That's what I saw. So he gets frustrated in that moment when he feels that he's down, or when he feels that the fight is close, right? And I mean, clearly shows that he was pressing to get Roach out because he knows that fight was close. So this kind of pressure to me doesn't affect Shakur. Like, we don't see Shakur in a fight down and then he's changing his game plan, trying to come back and win, right? The frustration that you guys are talking about is conversation of, hey, how are we going to knock this guy out? We're up, but we want to knock this guy out to see, to get the fans on our side, which in the Artem fight, like, he was definitely frustrated because he knew he could have gotten the stoppage, but he still played it safe. So frustration comes, in different ways. And that's what I want to say.
Hey, Chief, can I ask a question?
Sure, sure.
I'm gonna ask you after Juke go because I don't want to cut nobody off.
Okay, thank you, love. I'm gonna say, I feel like once I debunk one thing, y'all make up another. Because when in the hell was he frustrated in that Barrios fight? Like that didn't happen. Like that just didn't happen. Like
no, but the reaction. Listen, the reaction.
I know what you said. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
But let me make this.
I didn't interrupt you though, Teach. I disagree with you.
This point so
you don't get to know. I didn't interrupt you. You see that when I start interrupting folks, no, you're not gonna interrupt me. You're not gonna interrupt me. You're not gonna interrupt me. You're not gonna interrupt me.
I just gotta say this. I gotta say this so she could understand. When Bud found out he was down on the scorecard against Porter, he also changed his way of fighting.
You're not gonna interrupt me. Stop being disrespectful. You're not gonna interrupt me, Teach. You don't get to just jump in. I let you talk, even though I disagreed, even though you were dead wrong. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting me up here for real. Wait your turn. Let me reclaim my time. Anyway,
there was after she finished, you can go, Teach. You can respond. Go ahead, Juke.
Yep.
Let's be adults. So there was never a time in that Barrios fight that he was frustrated. Not once. He was fighting his fight, doing his thing. Floyd Mayweather said, you're down on the unofficial scorecard, right? He told him that. Now, was he actually down on the official scorecard? Later, we found out absolutely no, he was not. But that's what Floyd said. So just for good measure, he said, okay, let me just get a quick knockdown. Bam, got a knockdown. There was no frustration. The pace of the fight was the same thing. He just went out there and got a knockdown immediately. He didn't put Barrios away to the 11th. He still kind of took up his pace. He didn't change his pace. He didn't rush anything because I think that was around the 7th or 8th round or something like that. That's when he got a big knockdown, boom. Just to say, just in case you're right, I'm going to get this knockdown. So now that's a 10-8 round. I think it ended up being a 10-7 round. I think he got 2 knockdowns that round. He went on. Barrios kept fighting. He kind of kept the pace. He didn't press the issue, but then he found the opening in the 11th and he stopped Barrios. So there was no frustration on his part. He listened to his mentor and it said, let me just get knocked down just in case. That's all we saw. There was no point in that fight that he changed drastically or changed. Because we already knew he can normally get a knockdown in the late rounds anyway. So there was no frustration in that fight. I think at this point, y'all made a claim and y'all want to support it, so y'all making up shit. And that's just really what you just did. And I'm sorry. Now, and that's fine because you were already wrong. Because you was already wrong saying that he be down on the scorecards and then get a knockdown when that's absolutely factually untrue. And so now you made up some new shit, Teach. That's all that was. At the end of the day, do I think he was frustrated in the Roach fight? Yes, he got frustrated. And I do think that I did see the shoulder bump thing. Yes, but also it's because Roach was holding his arm. Roach does a lot of stuff that also at the end of the day, and what did Ward say? Andre Ward said when he's claimed, I don't know if y'all follow Roach's career like that. He said he's complaining to his coach when fighters would get dirty with him. He said, don't let him get dirty back. That's exactly what Tank did. He felt like he was getting dirty, he got dirty back. It is what it is. Sometimes fights are like that. And I do think he got frustrated with that eye thing because what Mr. Greg said, and I know I wasn't tripping, Mr. Greg, the round before that, something was in his eye. He tried to tell the team to handle it, but it was 3 different coaches talking at the same time. They weren't listening. He's pissed off. He goes in. So, yes, it was a mess. And Tank accepted that. Tank later said, you know what? We got to clean up the corner. And I made a mistake. I should have took a knee. That was stupid, but it was some of my eyes decision. He owned it. I made the mistake. This was my mistake to make. This is how it went. We're going to clean up the corner next time. That's what happened. I don't think it was just so frustrating because anything, he came out and after that, he got it out of his eye in the 9th. What did he do? I think every judge gave him the round. I think maybe one was like 10-10 or 9. I can't remember.
No, every judge gave him that round.
Right. He won that round. It was such an impressive round. He went on hand and took it over. Right. Okay. So he has to, at the end of the day, they both had shown frustrations. Shakur got frustrated in that Artem fight when he couldn't get the knockout, and Shakur got frustrated in the De Los Santos fight to the point of apologizing to his fans in France. So we can keep talking about them. So they got frustrated. Fighters get frustrated sometimes. We're trying to y'all landed on really thick. They're both great fighters. Even the greats get frustrated. It happens. It's not a big deal. But at the end of the day, I haven't seen Tank out here apologizing for multiple performances. Shakur has. And then to the point where not only was Shakur arguing with his coach, he was arguing with his big brother. And he didn't say, you know what, that was my bad, blah, blah, blah. No, he was up there arguing with Moses, who was telling him the right thing to do. And then when Bud told him the exact same thing, he argued with Bud. He argued with him. He said, if you even try to correct him about something he do in the ring, he get mad at you and stop being your friend. So they both get frustrated. It's just that one is saying, okay, you know what?
Juke,
Hello,
she
my
kicked
bad.
out.
My bad. I was just saying one get frustrated and say this is my bad, and the other one is getting frustrated and saying, man, I know what I'm talking about. And that's okay. But we ain't gotta put all that extra smoke on it.
All right, let me get to this super chat. Juke just burnt the damn house down. Let me get that super chat.
Facts.
2 cent boxing in the building. Make sure you hit that like button. If y'all enjoying this conversation, y'all enjoying the content, make sure you show love to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that super chat, hit that cash app. 2 cent boxing in the building with the deuce. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing. She will be live tonight, I believe, around 9 p.m. I think East time, so it might be 8 p.m. West time. 2 Cent. Make sure they know in the chat so I can put it on the screen. She says they only have emotional responses, 100%. Now, Teach, I'm gonna give you the floor. You get to respond, and then we gonna let Dondrick and them. We gonna let Dondrick and them go ahead after that. All right, go ahead,
Yeah,
Teach.
I mean, well, this is a real quick response because nobody was laying on anything thick on this whole frustration thing. All I'm saying is that Tank gets frustrated like during his fights. Obviously, frustration comes in different ways, which Mr. Greg was explaining. Obviously, on the official cards, that could definitely change
Hey,
the way
Teach,
you
hold on,
fight.
hold on, real quick for me, Teach. Hey, y'all, 3 p.m. for 2 Cent. 2 Cent to be live at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. So she about to go live
That's
soon.
4
3
that,
p.m. Go
that's
ahead.
4 p.m. our time.
That's 14 p.m. our time. All right, bet. Go ahead, Teach.
Yeah, so obviously, like the unofficial could definitely influence the way you fight. Again, I'm gonna make the point. Barrios, we've seen it. He had to ramp his the action up just to get him out of there. You may not think it's huge frustration, but there was some frustration in there to get him out because in his head he felt he was down, right?
How you know he
We've
was ahead?
seen. I mean, because Floyd was telling him he's down. So
Then
he,
how come
obviously,
Tank didn't get him out? How come Tank didn't try to get
but
him out without
obvi-
getting there? So you
you're
gotta get
still
both
you're,
people.
s- you're still gonna try to ramp it up some way. It doesn't
But he always
necessarily have to be that
but he
round.
always ramps it up at the end. He always does that.
But you gotta let me
How
talk
you
though.
know
You gotta
frustration?
you gotta let me talk though. Let me
Oh,
finish
now I
my
gotta let
point.
you talk. Oh, now I gotta let
Hey,
you talk.
I
You
let
don't
you
like me,
talk,
do
right?
you? You don't
I
like
let
me, do you?
I
That's
let
You
a
don't
good
no,
like me,
point.
but
do you?
Hold
no,
on,
but the
You
Juke.
don't
thing is,
like
I
me,
let
do
you
you?
talk,
That's
You
Juke.
don't
a
like
good
me, do
point,
you?
Teach. She
You
got
don't
your
like
ass right there. But
No,
go,
no,
Talk about
I let her
frustration.
talk. I let her talk.
Tip for tat. No, after I asked you to let me talk for 2 whole minutes, now I do the same thing
What?
to you.
Nah,
No, no, I'm doing the same
you're
thing to me.
expanding
The
it,
Juke,
same
man.
hold
thing
on.
that you
Hey,
2
do.
Juke,
whole
hold on.
minutes.
Hey,
Oh my
Juke.
Y'all
God.
gonna learn to
Juke,
y'all gonna
you
learn to
got a
respect
great
me.
point,
I'm
Juke.
Two
gonna do the
whole
same
minutes,
thing to
Juke.
you.
Come
I'm
You
doing
on,
the
got a
man.
same
great
thing to
point,
Chill,
you.
Juke.
chill,
It's
chill.
frustrating, isn't it? Now you
Juke, you
frustrated,
got a
aren't you?
great
You
point.
frustrated,
Teach,
aren't
Chill,
you?
Juke.
I bet you
Chill.
won't interrupt
teach,
me
Chill,
again.
Juke.
I bet you
teach.
won't
She
want to
got
interrupt
a
me
great
again.
point.
Nah, but she's saying
Teach,
Tit
two
for
whole
teach.
tat.
Let
minutes. It
her
was
Tit for
just a
talk.
tat.
Teach,
Tit for tat.
teach. You
Next time
doing
you
it there?
shut
You
up.
going back
And
and
I won't
forth
do it
with
to
her?
you.
Leave it alone, dog.
nah, but
I bet you
I'm
won't do it
trying to get
again.
it
so let me
together.
get my point off now.
Now I will allow you to talk.
Now you will allow me to talk? Nah, that's not
Yes.
All right,
allowing me
y'all.
to
Hold
talk. I
on,
just have to
y'all.
I'm gonna
finish
do
the
it every
Y'all,
time you
conversation.
up here. I'm gonna start
Juke,
finding pounds you want just interrupt you, just to be petty.
Please, Juke, let him finish.
Yeah,
Teach,
I
Nah,
got on
lesson learned right
headphones.
there, brother.
nah.
Lesson
This
learned
is
right there.
yeah.
Okay, all
This is
right. Just she got you right there, but you go ahead.
yeah
You got the floor, Teach.
yeah.
You
This is
already
the
know. Go
first
ahead.
time me and Jupe had a dialogue. So I mean, it's no big deal. But either way, yeah. Frustration comes in different ways, and it showed in the tank fights. I mean, like for example, I'm talking about example with Bud versus Porter, right? Bud, they told Bud he was down in the corner, and he came back with a vengeance. So he had that type of frustration. Um, and we definitely don't see this type of frustration with Shakur in the ring with these fighters because he's always up, right? When you talk about frustration, it might be again frustration about Shakur not getting a knockout. You talked about what Bud told him. Andre Ward was Andre Ward was also there. But the thing is, this was after the fight. They talked about this after the fight of what Shakur could do better. It was not like he was in the ring and he was frustrated because his fighter was up and he was down and he had to go back
Hey,
in
Teach,
there
can I
and
say
try to.
this to you though, Teach?
Yeah.
Now you remember the guy, Hot Rod, that just knocked out Golf Chick, the guy that went 12 rounds with David Benavidez,
Oh yeah, I've
even
seen
though
that
David
fight too.
Benavidez beat David Morrell. David Morrell was frustrated with Hot Rod teach, and he won damn near every round.
Nah, but Hot Rod was
But he
getting
was
off
but
though.
he was frustrated. He was, but David Morrell still won damn near every round, but he was frustrated. David Morrell clearly won that fight, but he was
But when you,
frustrated, teach, right?
I don't
Also,
know
D,
if
can
you
I
I don't know
respond to
if you
something
listen
too when you
to
done?
wait,
I
yeah, I don't know if you
I got you,
listen
teach.
to
I mean,
yeah,
I
I don't know
got you,
if you
Juke. I'm sorry.
I don't know if
Go
you
ahead,
listen to
teach. You
the
got the floor.
I don't know if you listen to commentary like when these fights are on. Do you?
Depends. Sometimes it
No.
Yeah,
depends. Not
because
all the time. I'm about 50-50. About
yeah,
50-50.
because if you do, I mean, I could understand Morel's frustration is because Hot Rod was getting off, and people, people thought that he shouldn't have been doing that to Morel. And in a
Hey,
fight like that,
But
those
Teach,
thoughts
even if
they
they thought he shouldn't have been doing it, Morrell was still clearly winning, though. But he was frustrated. So, to your point in saying that Shakur was clearly ahead, just because he ahead don't mean that he's not frustrated. Is what I'm trying to say. Is my point. Is what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
but again, the type of frustration though, it's not like Shakur feels he's down in that fight. He's
can I
frustrated because he knows like, okay, I could
Yeah, David Morrell knew
not
he wasn't down in the fight either. He was still frustrated. Teach is what I'm saying. The
all right.
Jerron Boots in his teach the first fight versus Karen. He won.
Mhm.
He literally won every round. He was frustrated the whole fight.
The crowd,
So much
the
so,
crowd
Teach, that they
paid.
criticized Boots. That's Boots' most criticized
facts,
fight. A fight he won
facts.
12-0, Teach. It's his most criticized fight. So it just, to your point, it's the opposite though, because we like Jerron Boots in this, we got an example. He won a fight 12-0. It's his most criticized fight, Teach. But he was frustrated. And on a fight, he won 12-0. He
Well,
didn't
the
even
first,
beat
the
Karen
first, the
12-0
first,
the second time.
Oh my God,
yeah,
this is lingering.
the first fight with Karen you're talking about, right? That's a
Yeah, the
different
first fight
kind
with
of
Karen.
that's a
I'm,
different kind of frustration because obviously Boots didn't feel he was down.
Oh my
The
God,
frustration,
so
Teach.
can I
the frustration came
teach?
because Karen was make
No,
Karen was
no.
Hey,
doing
Let
all
me
that
get my
moving.
bid in, man.
Okay, let me just
hey,
Karen,
rebuttal real quick. Can I get
Hold
rebuttal
on.
real quick, and I
Hold
promise y'all can
on,
got
man.
it.
Let me get my bid
Karen,
in, man. Let me
Uh,
dabble in this
No,
conversation, man.
I
go
know, but
ahead.
he was
The,
directing stuff to me, so I wanted to
Hold
respond to
no,
him.
no.
on.
Hold
hey,
on, Juke.
teach.
Let me dabble. Let me dabble a little bit.
I know, but just
Let me,
between two people, and I want to get him before you change the
girl, I ain't
topic.
gonna never get to talk. Y'all gonna be
I
talking
just,
for
Good.
I
'Yes,
got
36
you will. I
Dondrick.
minutes.
promise you. I
Dondrick,
promise
I
you.
It's
I
a
promise you. I
promise you.
socket.
promise you,
I
Dondrick.
promise
You
you. Real
got the
quick.
floor. Let
I'm
her respond. You got the floor, Dondrick.
I'm
You
gonna
can go
say
off
I'm
for
gonna say
15
again. I
minutes if you
promise you,
want.
and I'm done with it because this is so silly. Again, let me tell you how I know. Like you're saying, he was frustrated with that whole Barrios thing. Not only I know he wasn't frustrated because he argued. He when Floyd said you're down on the unofficial, he said what? How? Because at that moment he didn't feel he was down. Him and
Mm.
Calvin looked at Floyd like they was crazy, and that's what he said. You want me to keep it real with you? You want me to keep it real with you? It says it on the unofficial. Because Tank was like, I'm up. He said, no, I'm just saying on the unofficial. So just in case, get a knockdown. Tank did it. Tank delivered, right? But Tank didn't feel frustrated or any pressure because Tank argued and disagreed with Floyd that he was down in the first place. That's what's
I
crazy. So
remember that.
remember that? So Tank never felt any pressure, and Tank tends to pick it up in the end anyway. The fight went the way most of Tank fights goes. So there's nothing that he showed any frustration. And then after he got those knockdowns, he said, okay, now I know for sure. So Floyd can shut up. He coasted in the 9th and 10th round, just boxed comfortably, and then he got him with a body shot in the 11th. The end. It was no frustration in that fight, none whatsoever. Teach again is just making up stuff. And when it comes to Shakur has been frustrated in not just that fight with Artem, but he was frustrated in the Santos fight because he felt timid, and Santos was the comments was coming so quick, he was scared to let anything off, and his corner was up there telling him what to do, and he wasn't doing it, and then he started talking about his hand. So at the end of the day, this whole Barrios frustration thing is just you just making stuff up at the end of the day because he didn't believe he was down, and that's why he coasted in the 9th and 10th. So let's just wrap that up.
no,
I just
I
gotta
think
ask
you're
teach.
getting my
Hold
point.
Hey,
on,
D,
You're
y'all.
can
Hold
I
you're
on,
just
y'all.
getting
ask
Let,
him?
You
let,
don't
let
have a
Dondrick.
point,
No,
bro.
hold
Let
on,
No,
Dondrick.
Dondrick. Hold
that,
on, y'all. It's on
I just had
Dondrick.
to
It
ask.
is on Dondrick. Hold
Let me
on.
go
It
out to
is
Don.
on
I just
Dondrick.
gotta ask him one
Who
question
that
though.
pay?
mm,
I got you,
Yeah.
pay. You can go after Dondrick. Dondrick been
All
waiting.
right.
Go ahead, Dondrick. My
yeah.
apologies
So
for the
first,
wait, Dondrick. They up here cooking,
so
Dondrick. My apologies.
yeah, you good. So first of all, we all know why Floyd did that because he had a parlay. We know he was betting on that goddamn fight. That's why he told Tank, "Hey, you down on the unofficial?" Because he needed a damn knockout to hit that parlay. That nigga is a gambling fool.
Damn sure
We know
was,
that.
Dondrick.
We
Continue.
know damn well. We know why Floyd said that. And
Valid
people,
point.
I think they mistake frustration with urgency. Sometimes you're taking your time. You don't get frustrated in a fight most times. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna step it up. If somebody says something to you, like, all right, I'll step it up then. It's not frustration. It's just like, all right, now you're telling me that I'm gonna do it now. So, and the thing is, I see a lot of this back and forth about, oh, he's frustrated. You want your fighter to be frustrated at some point because that means they care still. Because if they're not doing what you tell them to do, they don't care. That means Tank has a different level of frustration because he knows he's a show. He's trying to close it. So that comes with pressure. Like, oh, these people got to want to see me again. So I have to knock these people out. Shakur doesn't have that type of pressure because they know I'm going to 12-0 him. Only time he was trying to knock Artem out is because he kept saying before the fight, I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop him. That's why he apologized at the end.
Yep.
Like, he didn't stop him. So he knew that's where the pressure is from. It's most times pressure they put on themselves. All right, so I'm going to get off that. But so the fight with Shakur and Tank, I keep hearing the same thing. FaZe especially. I'm getting tired of your ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. You my dog. I like you. You getting on my goddamn nerves. But y'all keep saying, oh, Tank does the same thing. He circle. Do you know Shakur throws the same 1-3 combination every goddamn time? One to the head, one to the body. Two to the head, two to the body. Every damn time it's the same combos. Then he circles out to the left, circles out to the left. Then he keeps his head on line, straight back with a head on the line the whole time. So everybody keeps saying this pattern. They both have patterns. Every fighter has to have a pattern because that's their tail. Every fighter has one. Now, who has more wrinkles in the game is who's going to win the fight.
Who dare say my name without fear?
I did phase because you don't phase me, nigga. But my bad. But it's like,
go ahead, Dodger.
So
you got the floor, Dodger. You got the floor. Go ahead.
So it's like I understand. Like the thing people say, I think Shakur is a great fighter. I think Shakur can beat anybody but Tank. The thing I have with is that Shakur can't do is he can't fight. He can box. He can't fight. So what you gonna do when you gotta fight somebody off you is the difference. And we seen that with a little bit with De Los Santos. The problem with De Los Santos is he doesn't have an IQ at all. He just punches hard. When he got this Shakur, he would not throw a punch. You think Tank's gonna do the same thing? Even with Williams and Payton, when he had Shakur pinned, he's throwing punches to the guard. Directly at the guard. He's not fanning. He's not throwing it. He's not throwing the fade. Back your ass up, fade. You can get this 2-piece later. But
Dondrick waited for a minute. Y'all gotta let Dondrick cook. Dondrick was waiting. Let Dondrick get his bar.
Yeah.
And continue to
and the thing is, I think Shakur has people don't watch Shakur. He doesn't slip a lot of punches. People keep saying, "Oh, Shakur, he's this defense." He doesn't slip a lot of punches. He's very standing up straight, tall the whole time, which is a bad place to be. And it's harder to fight someone shorter than you. As much as people want to say, it's easier to fight somebody taller than you. I've been boxing. It's way easier to fight taller people because they have to swing down. You're at a disadvantage. I have to swing up. I can hit your body, and if I get your chin, it's over for you. It's harder. So it's a difference. It's going to be a difference. It's going to be a chess match, but it's like y'all got to do little intricacies and things like that. Y'all don't bring in the things that you don't see. You know what I'm saying?
I love looking at both sides of the coin, Dondrick. Trust me, I do, man. And I don't want to do what I'm doing right now, but you guys gotta understand certain guys like Shakur Stevenson. You heard Coach Calvin say, man, he don't lose to nobody in sparring. To nobody. You hear Terrence Carver saying this guy is
saying what?
That's not true. That's not true. Jerron Ennis and Terrence Crawford, he on record beating AS. He lost to Jerron Ennis in sparring.
He lost to Tank. He lost to Tank. Tank knocked his tooth out. He had to get out the ring.
Listen. Coach Calvin said that. Go get the tape. Coach Calvin saying that.
FaZe, I don't need the tapes when Shakur Stevenson admitted that he sparred Jerron Butenis and he got his ass whooped. I don't need nobody tapes about nothing.
You're going too far with that, Deem. You're going too far with that, Deem.
I'm going too far with that? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, because he never said.
Go mute. Everybody go mute. Since I'm going too far with that. Because now you made me mad. Nope, be quiet. Everybody go mute. Since I'm going too far with that. I'm going too far with that.
Yeah, because Shakur
that's not what happened.
Yeah, because
Shakur never said what Shakur never said.
Because Shakur never said that. He said Boots has a fast jab, and then during that sparring, he had to ramp his defense up. and that's it.
He said
Oh,
he
that's
didn't
what he
think
said.
Jerron was hitting him his hardest. That's what I heard
Mhm.
Shakur say. He said I didn't think
Oh,
Jerron was
okay.
hitting me
But
his hardest.
That's what he
but
said.
at
He
the
never
same
said
time,
anything about
at the
losing.
same
No,
time,
that's what he
wait,
said. No, he
at the
did.
same time, he
Okay,
said the same
okay.
thing about
I
Bam.
think they did
He
some light
said when
shit,
he
Deem. I
fought
think it
Bam,
wasn't
he said
serious.
Bam. Yeah,
Everybody go mute.
I
Everybody go
think he said.
mute. Everybody go mute. Everybody go mute. Y'all got Dean fucked up. Everybody go mute. This is Shakur Stevenson talking about Jerron Ennis. So I got in the ring and I know he could box. He could and what he can bring, and he can punch. One thing people don't understand is that that dude is fast. I sparred him and he came out and he was just hitting me with a jab. Shakur, the guy that don't get hit, was just getting hit with a jab that people say he can't get hit with. That's number one. He was just getting hit in the jab. He said, I'm a smaller guy, so he was like, so I'm fast, but I felt like dude was faster than me.
So he did
That's
say
the
all
one.
that,
That's
That's
Boots
also
though.
and
that's
during
all. Hold on,
and
I ain't done. I ain't
No,
done
no,
talking. I ain't
Boots.
done talking. I ain't done talking. And that's the only guy that he said at 147 he wouldn't dare fight. Jerron is the only person, Shakur Stevenson, that's been on record saying he wouldn't dare fight.
Yeah, come on, man. Boots, come on, man. Come on,
he
man.
said
All right,
he
so why
said
do
he's
y'all
not.
just sit up
He
there and
said he's
argue
not.
with me? Why is it so hard and believable when I say he got his
No,
fucking
no,
ass whooped in
no. Don't
sparring,
argue
but you
that.
niggas
Don't
want to
argue
cut me the
that.
fuck off when I say he got
Yeah,
his fucking ass whooped in sparring,
yeah.
but then he's on record saying this one fighter that he would never fight. Guess who that fighter is, FaZe? Can you tell me the one fighter he
Jerron
said on
Ennis,
record he
man.
would
That's
never?
not
Oh,
no. That's
then
yeah.
go ahead.
No,
Then
leave
to
Boots out
continue
of
with the
that. Leave
conversation.
Boots out of
Then
that.
continue with the conversation. Then please
No,
go
no,
ahead.
but
I just got a quick question
Go ahead, P. Ask your question,
Teach.
P. I forgot all about P's question. Go
Teach.
ahead.
I wanna know what is considered frustration to you.
Exactly how Mr. Greg explained it. Exactly the way he did. He did.
No, I want to hear you explain, not what he
I
said. I
mean,
know what Mr. Greg said.
I don't gotta explain it. It's the same. Exactly the way he explained it. That's exactly the way I think.
Just the way Mr. Greg explained it, it wouldn't count
Yeah.
Barrios' situation because he
Exactly.
also said
That,
he
Nah,
was
thank
but
you, Jude.
Again,
Thank you,
with
the
Jude.
way Mr. Greg explained it would say sometimes you're frustrated when you're not doing because he said it's if the it's different times and it's sometimes something you're not doing. But the thing is, in the Barrios fight, Tank felt like he was doing everything and disagreed with Floyd, but just got the knockdown for good measure. But again, we all know that that's how Tank normally fights anyway. He tends to get the knockdown in the later rounds. So the fight looked like every other fight. And he was like, "What are you talking about? I know I'm up. I'm beating this guy."
exactly,
So there was no frustration
Ex-
for Tank because Tank was like
exactly,
Tank disagreed. So therefore, there was no frustration because not only was Barrios not giving him a really hard time, he felt like he was winning also. So there was no reason to be frustrated at all. So according to Mr. Greg's definition, Tank wasn't frustrated. And that's why we never saw it. No one ever thought that he was frustrated until Teach just made it up.
no, but that's the point I'm trying to
Hey,
make
do
though.
y'all
And
It's not what
you
Teach
said the
he
same.
heard to.
You said the same thing. You
do
said the
y'all
same thing.
do y'all
Dondrick them
Go ahead.
said,
Go on
and
the
this is
freeway.
all
Get
about
this
the
one.
pressure, right? Well, Tank felt that he
hey,
should
do,
be up. Same situation as Bud. Like
No,
Bud
he
felt
didn't say
like
he
he
was.
should
Not
be
saying
up.
he think he should be up. He
No, no.
said he was up. He said I am
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
frustrated.
And that's the
So
point.
there was no
He felt
frustration.
he was up. Obviously, there's frustration there because he felt he was
No,
up,
there was
which
no
is why he did what he
frustration.
did. In
What
the
That's
Bud
not the
fight,
frustration?
same. No,
in the
Craig.
Bud and Porter fight, it's the same situation.
That's not the
Bud
same
felt
That's
thing,
not
bro.
no, but
That's
the
frustration.
not the
thing is,
same
You
Bud
know
thing,
what the
bro.
felt
definition of frustration is? You
Bud
know what the
felt he
definition
should
of
be up, and
frustration
he
is?
went in there and changed his game plan
He
because
didn't change his game
obviously he
plan. That's
felt
how
like he had
Tank
to bring the
always
pressure.
fights.
What you said?
He
What
had to bring
game
the
plan?
pressure.
hey,
How different was his game plan than any
y'all
other
wait,
fight?
do
He gets the
y'all
knockdown in
think
the later
Do
rounds.
y'all think Canelo was frustrated with Skull? Do y'all think Canelo was
Wh-
With
At
who?
frustrated
the
with
end of the day, how is
Skull, with
his
William
game
Skull?
plan changed when it looks like the exact same way
Yeah, I
he's
think
won
he was
every other
frustrated.
fight, or
Yeah,
at
I
least the
do think
majority
he
of
was
them?
frustrated.
That's stupid.
He definitely was
That's really
frustrated
stupid.
with
How is
Skull.
it he changed his game plan? How did Tank normally box, right? He figures out your, kind of does his little he does his little mind computing, figuring out what you do, and then he gets knocked down in the later rounds. See what he do? He got knocked down in the 9th and a knockdown in the 11th. That's the pattern of Tank fight. So
Well,
how
then
can
I
you
can
change
I
Can
his
I
game
ask?
can I
plan?
get in here real quick?
What's the
Hold
Hey, hold on.
change? There was
Hey,
no
hey, Dean,
change.
Jude, Dean,
Go
can I
ahead,
get in here
band
real
up.
quick
Go
with
ahead, band
something?
up. Go ahead, band up.
Yo,
Then I want to ask the
in
panel a
my opinion,
question. Go ahead, band up.
my opinion is frustration is what David Morrell was kind of doing with David Benavidez when he was kept grabbing his glove and couldn't figure it out. Frustration is what Devin Haney showed when he said Loma was figuring him out. Frustration is also can be seen with
Wait.
not too
I don't
clear.
think David
Again, not
Morrell
too
was
clear.
frustrated
Listen,
against David
Y'all
Benavidez.
making
But
up
go ahead.
definitions. Y'all making up
Go
shit.
ahead.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
think
I,
he
I
was
need.
bro,
I
Deem, I
need.
told you that's
Nah,
my favorite fight.
No, go
Deem, I
ahead,
told you that's my
man.
favorite fight. Frustration
Then my
comes
baby,
when
you
you're
go
in
ahead. You
there
got the
and you
floor.
don't know what to do. What Bud
Hey,
did,
Dean,
though.
check your
Hold
DM when you get
on.
the
Watch
time.
this.
I'm
On the
about to
flip
jump out.
side, frustration
Okay.
is what Sean Porter did when he hit the ground and he kept punching the ground. He was frustrated.
Thank
He had a
you.
record of
Thank
saying that.
you.
That's frustration.
Thank. Oh my God. Thank you. I can hug you right
That's
now.
what I was
Thank
gonna
you.
say.
Because these
Boots.
guys are just
You don't.
I
You
agree
don't
with
you
that,
don't
but
get
that's
you see you
frustrating
don't
in the
get what
fight. All
Don
that
Drake them
talking back and
Don
forth,
okay.
Don
argumental
Drake
and
them
all that stuff.
said
I don't feel like it's
you
frustrating.
see
Can I say this, You y'all?
Don
Fight
Don
different
Drake
and
them
doing a
made the
lot of
point
Dean,
that I
can I
was
shit
read
trying
the
to make
definition of
that you don't
frustration?
usually
Because
do
he
in that
was
because
fight.
wrong.
Hey, That's y'all, hold on,
He,
y'all.
Frustration.
Hold
I'm
on,
assuming
y'all. Let me
it's
ask
the
let
pressure
me
of the
ask the piano a
scorecards.
question.
there was no
That's it.
pressure. There was no pressure because he didn't believe it. There was no
There,
pressure. He
there was
walked away. He
definitely
always
pressure of the
Order in the court.
scorecard.
making up
Order in the
stuff.
court.
Hey,
Dean,
y'all, I want to
can
change
I
my.
read the definition of frustration? Can I read the
Go
definition of
ahead.
frustration?
Go
Since
ahead. Go ahead. If you
people
got
are
it
just
pulled
making
up,
up
go ahead
stuff.
and read it.
And I'm sorry,
Go
I'm a
ahead and
former
read
teacher,
it.
so listen to people. This illiteracy is frustrating me. Y'all grown. Y'all don't know the definition of basic words. Frustration. Let me just go ahead and down to the definition. The feeling of being upset or annoyed, especially because of inability to change or achieve something. That's frustration. Tank was saying, I'm in the lead. So he wasn't upset, he wasn't annoyed, and there was no inability to change something. Now, the frustration would have been if he told him to go get the knockdown and then he couldn't get the knockdown because now there's an inability to do what he's trying to do. That's not frustration. Actually, what you described is what happened with Shakur because there was an inability for him to get the knockdown when Moses told him to get it. That's frustration. Literally, the definition, the Oxford definition of frustration is not what happened with Tank because he wasn't upset, he wasn't annoyed, he felt he was down. Even when Floyd interjected and said he was down, he said, I don't believe that. He's telling him to get a knockdown. Fine, I got the knockdown. Very easy. There was no inability. There was no annoyance. There was no. He was upset about anything. So based on the definition, teach, you're wrong. Can we please move on from this stupid conversation?
Was Boots annoyed with Karen in the second fight?
No,
You're the
I'm
one
glad.
who
I know.
keeps bringing it up,
Hold on.
but I'm
Stop,
trying to
No,
stop,
make
because
my
you're
stop, stop,
wrong.
stop,
Move
stop. Hold
on.
on.
because I'm
Hold
The
trying to
on.
land
Let
my
definition,
me.
point to you, which
Listen.
you don't get though. That's the
listen,
point.
Hold
You don't
on,
wanna
y'all. Hold on, y'all.
understand.
you don't want to
Hold on,
understand
y'all.
Talking
the
to him.
God
definition of
damn.
words. You're factually wrong, Teach. Let's move on. You're
Hold
factually
on,
wrong. Not
y'all.
the
Make
definition.
sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that
Grown
cash
man.
app.
Basic
I
English.
appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I wanted to get on something that I think gonna be even a little more controversial, and I would love to get y'all opinions on this. How does Shakur Stevenson keep calling himself the best fighter in the world when there's a fighter in the world that his birthday is 2 days apart from? They are the same exact age, and he said he would never fight him, and that guy is living and breathing and exists. So don't that mean he don't truly think he the best fighter in the world? I would love for y'all to answer that question. Come holler at me. I want everybody's opinion on that question. Don't that mean that Shakur is lying, that he don't think he the best fighter in the world? Because don't that mean he don't think he better than Jerron Ennis or could beat Jerron Ennis? Mind you, they are the same exact age and their birthdays is 2 days apart. Y'all go ahead and
Damn.
expound.
Damn.
It's
They
the
fight at a
arrogance of youth.
20-pound weight difference.
Huh?
They
What that
It's the
fight
got
at
to
a
do with
arrogance.
being the
20-pound
best
weight
fighter?
difference.
What that got to do with being the best fighter in the world? What do that got to do with that? That's not what I asked. I asked there is a bunch of other guys that's at a 20-pound weight. See, no, we're not about to fucking do this. It's a lot of guys who got a 20-pound weight advantage that Shakur Stevenson to fight. But he won't fight Jerron Ennis. So what's the excuse?
It's
So
simply
don't
the
that mean he
arrogance.
don't think?
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, y'all. Y'all expound. No, go
It's
ahead,
simply
Mr.
the
Greg. You ain't
arrogance
say
of
nothing. You talk.
That's like saying
it's sim-
Terrence Crawford and Tank. That's not fair.
Hey, you don't cut off. You don't cut off Mr. Greg. God damn it. You let Mr. Greg finish, sir. But then
I was
things you
just
go next.
saying it's the arrogance of youth. That's all it really is, because that same fighter says that he was better than the great Sugar Ray Robinson. Somebody who's had 200 fights. His amateur career trumps everything that Shakur has ever done, professionally and as an amateur. But it's what happens when fighters get a little shine in this day and age. And because we have the age of attention, when you can be on social media and you can learn how to promote yourself that way. But all it really is, from my perspective, is the arrogance of youth. He hasn't been humbled yet. He hasn't found that he had to really step outside himself yet to win a fight. He hasn't been really hurt badly enough, and maybe win, maybe get a draw, where he can change his perspective and realize being the best there is takes more than just having speed and talent. It's also a mentality. It's also a fortitude that you have to have that gets developed in the ring from sometimes hard fights. That hasn't happened to him yet. So it's easy because you haven't, especially when you haven't really lost yet, and opponents that you fought haven't made you do anything exceptional, that you would talk that way. And of course, it's a guy he won't fight. So when he says that, it's just hyperbole. That's all it really is. And we don't have to really believe him because he doesn't really believe it because he hasn't proved it. And that's how you have to look at that, right? I mean, at least that's how I'm looking at it. And I'll land right there.
That's why I love you, Mr. Greg. What's your thoughts on it, y'all? If there's a guy out there, he'll fight everybody else at them higher weights and all that. But I literally think even if let's say if Jerron Ennis could still make 147, I still don't think that would change. I think Shakur would fight Devin, Rolly, Ryan, and all them. I still don't think he would fight Jerron Ennis if
We
he
know
was
who
there.
would fight Jerron Ennis.
Who?
Debo Haney, and that's a fact. That was already
Go ahead,
lined up
FaZe.
and ready to go.
Y'all, he about to rage bait, y'all. Go ahead and get everybody mad on the
I'm
panel.
all
Talk
right.
about
They
it.
got me mad already. Don't worry, I'm here. Go ahead. First of all, Devin can't get past Ryan. I don't want to hear that shit. He gonna get his ass knocked out by Rolling.
The triangle theory doesn't work.
He had a 5'2" Loma whooping his ass for at least 5 rounds, whooping the shit out of Devin.
I said
They
who would
figured
fight
me out,
Boots.
Devin.
I
They
said who
figured
would
me
fight
out.
Boots.
He'll get his ass whooped by Boots. He wouldn't fight him.
He'll
It wouldn't
fight
even be
him.
a fight, bro.
He'll
Tell him
fight
go to
him.
52 like he was
He will
supposed to.
not
No, he
fight
would.
Boots.
No, he would. He turned the fight down. He said, let's fight at 52. Well, I want to fight at 47.
For the
No,
belt. For
I
the
said
belt.
50.
Yeah, I want to fight for
What?
the belt.
Hold on. What happened to the best versus the best? Wasn't that y'all
What
calling
happened
card?
to that?
We fight the best.
That was a
We
main
fight the
calling
best versus
card.
the now
Hey,
the belts
hey,
versus the belts. You
hey.
niggas is soft.
I don't
You
want to see
niggas
no.
is trash.
Hey,
I'm
listen
tired
to
of
this.
hearing this.
Listen to this. When you got two of the best African American fighters, man, I don't want to see them just fight for nothing. I want to see them fight at
And
the
I ain't
best
fighting for
venue
nothing. It's for
for the most.
legacy. It's
It's
been
not
saying I
legacy
put
yet.
my
Legacy,
hands
nigga.
on you.
It's not legacy yet.
It is
It's
legacy
not
because I'm gonna
It's
beat
not
the
legacy.
dog
legacy
shit
yet.
Oh,
out you, and you ain't gonna.
hey
You
Dante,
can always say I got my ass
No,
whooped by
Dante,
Boots.
It's not
Dante, we not letting
legacy
them
yet.
get out of this, Dante. You know
Ooh,
I'm a bad motherfucker. What's not legacy? Who not
It's
legacy?
not. It's
If
not
Devin,
legacy yet.
if
Boots
Devin
haven't.
beat, if Devin beat Boots, that he'll get more wins for beating Boots than he'll even get for beating Ryan
But let
Garcia
me
in a
tell you this,
rematch. What the fuck
Dean.
is you talking?
If Jerron Ennis,
Hold on,
wait a
Vince.
minute.
No,
Wait a
wait a
minute.
minute. No, you wait a damn
Really
minute,
quick.
sir.
This
You
is
said
1
it's
second.
not. No, hold
5
on. You
seconds.
gonna get your 1 second. No, I'm gonna give you 20. I'm gonna give you 20
I
seconds.
don't
I
need
need
20.
you
I
to
don't need 20.
explain this. You said Boots is not legacy. Not even
No.
right now. Boots would be the
No.
best fighter that he fought. He would get more credit in 2026 for beating Jerron Ennis than any fucking body else, even Ryan Garcia in a
Hey,
rematch.
the difference
That's it.
is, Dean.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what, FaZe? That's the only fight that Juke wouldn't say nothing about if Devin did and didn't rematch Ryan Garcia.
Hey, Juke
That's
gonna
the
say
only
something
person.
about Devin regardless.
FaZe, I ain't done yet. That is the only person Juke will not say nothing
Come on, man. You
about.
can't please Juke.
If
Okay,
that,
listen. This is what I'm saying.
Hey Juke,
If
Juke,
if
hold
if
on,
Devin
FaZe. I'm gonna
Haney,
let you go. Hold on, FaZe. I'm gonna let you go. Juke, can you answer this question, Juke? If Devin
Uh-huh.
Haney announced he
don't
fighting
ask
Jerron
Juke.
Ennis, will you not be mad that he didn't rematch Ryan Garcia?
I would not be mad. That's no.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Thank
okay,
you. Thank you
okay.
very much,
Well, this is
Juke.
what I'm
You
saying
go
right
ahead,
now.
FaZe.
This
What
will
you were
be
saying
quick.
is not legacy.
If Devin the Dream Haney, the legacy of Devin Haney retires today, he's going in the Hall of Fame. If Jerron Ennis retired today, he'd just be a great boxer.
Stop.
He ain't going to the Hall
Cap.
of Fame.
That's cap. Stop.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
FaZe.
No, he ain't.
FaZe.
No, he ain't.
Stop.
No, he
I
ain't.
got you. FaZe.
No,
This
he
Dame,
ain't.
I'm a bad motherfucker. Now you just said if he retired today, right? And he would
If
be.
Devin the Dream Haney
I heard all
retires
that.
today,
Can I speak? Can I speak, brother? I got you. I
go ahead.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
And if he beat Jerron Ennis today and then retired, what would be his best win on his resume?
Oh, that'll be a cherry on the top, but it's already written,
I
brother.
didn't fucking
It's
ask you that
already written.
question, gang. I didn't ask you that question, FaZe. Who would the boxing community be saying if he beat Jerron Ennis
Oh, he
and
was
then
the bad. Yeah,
retired?
he was
Who
the
would they?
baddest motherfucker he beat. Yeah.
So how could that not be legacy then, FaZe? If the best person he fucking beat, if he was already a Hall of Famer, and then if you say he already a Hall of Famer, FaZe, think about what you're saying. He already a Hall of Famer before he beat Jerron Ennis. Then if he beats Jerron Ennis and retire and goes into the Hall of Fame, Boots would be his best win. How the fuck that's not
I
legacy,
mean,
nigga?
there's
What
no
are you
such thing as
talking
a
about?
super Hall of Famer. I mean, once
I
you're a
think
Hall of Famer, you're.
I think it come down to that
All
we
right, everybody be
know.
quiet. Everybody be quiet. Sorry, FaZe, you gotta go. I love you, FaZe. That's the first time you done got kicked off. But if Boxing
Again,
Hacker did the same shit, hold on, y'all. If Boxing Hacker did the same shit, I would have did the same shit. Now, FaZe, you just came up here and been a motherfucking Earth man, and I love you to death, FaZe. You can try to come back up if you want to come back up again and explain yourself. But right now, FaZe, you a goddamn Earth man, dog. It ain't no way you
Ejectocito.
telling me. It ain't no way
Dean,
you telling me, FaZe. It ain't no way you telling me on God's green motherfucking earth that if Devin is this Hall of Famer and that Boots is not legacy,
I'm
but
saying
if he
Boots will be
beat
the
Boots, he
best
would be the best.
guy. I'm saying
So ain't
Boots will
that
be the
legacy?
best guy
So
for
so so
sure.
when people talk about your credit, when people talk about your legacy, what's the first thing they bring up, Figs?
your resume.
Watch
Your
this one. Watch
resume.
this, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Yeah, watch this, y'all. Y'all love
Who you
Deem. I love
for?
y'all too. Hey, hold on, y'all. Y'all love Deem, and I love y'all too. This is why I'm the best doing this shit. On FaZe, when you retire and your legacy, what's the first thing they bring up?
The guys you went up against in the divisions you conquered.
The guy, no, but first, what was the first thing you said?
The guys you went up against.
Oh, and the guy he would go up against would be Jerron Ennis, and you said would be the best person on his resume, right?
Yeah,
So don't that mean that'd be his legacy? That the best person he beat, because people hold your legacy to the best person you beat, correct?
that's
When
true.
people talk about every fighter, they always bring up the best person they beat, correct?
True.
So if he fought Jerron Ennis tomorrow, belt, no belt, he
hmm
would get the most credit. Like I told you, FaZe, before you cut me the fuck off, like I told you, he would get the most credit in his career for beating Jerron Ennis. So there's no way you can't tell me it's legacy. It's not legacy, son.
Yeah,
You
but
see
it
how
wouldn't
that works?
it wouldn't stop or dictate him going to the Hall of Fame. And you know
I
what
didn't
else is
say I
weird?
didn't say that. I didn't say it would stop and
And
dictate.
then if
I didn't
Jerron
say
Ennis,
that. No, FaZe, you're trying to change the argument. Nobody ever said it would
but what
stop him
about
going
this?
for the Hall of
What
Fame.
about this?
Nobody
If
said that. You brought that up. You the only person on this panel that brought that up. Ain't nobody say that.
well,
That
I'm
wasn't
saying
the
this too.
conversation.
If Jerron Ennis
You
retired after
said
that
no. The
fight,
conversation was FaZe. No, the conversation FaZe. I can't let you forget. The conversation was you said Jerron Boots Ennis was not legacy, but then admitted that he would be the best person that Devin Haney fought. And then after you retire, people ask you about the first thing they bring up is the best person you ever fought. How was that not legacy?
it's weird because this if Jerron Ennis retires, they're gonna say, "Oh, your best win against Jerron Ennis? Who did he beat? What did he do? How good was he?" That's all they're gonna say.
What FaZe? What are you talking, bro? Did you just hear yourself?
I'm saying if Jerron Ennis, I'm talking about skill wise, yeah, but accomplishment wise, no. He's the best skill wise
No,
fighter,
skill,
yes.
no, see, no, FaZe. You think you're a trickster. Skill wise, accomplishment wise. Jerron Ennis, the person today in 2026, with all that, who would people say was Devin Haney best win if he beat Jerron Ennis today? The Hall
You
of
could
Famer.
you could still argue Lomachenko.
Loma. Definitely Loma.
Man, kick that nigga out of here, man.
Nah, that's what they're gonna say.
That's all they gonna
They
cost you
already,
to
bro.
say.
They already saying this shit. These niggas out of pocket, man. That's the fucked up part. Cause I agree. I agree with Dean. I agree with Dean point in terms
Y'all
of
got me. Everybody go
Boots
motherfucking mute, and
being
I gotta let Cash go. Everybody go motherfucking. Y'all got me fucked up. Did a nigga just tell me motherfucking the day I say his best motherfucking win was Lomachenko? Did a motherfucker just tell me that a nigga best win was Lomachenko? You gotta go. Y'all
man.
know I got one motherfucking rule on this program. If everybody know my rule on this motherfucking program, I got one motherfucking rule and FaZe in them. Teach should know better. I love you, Teach. Don't take it personal, y'all. Do not take it personal, FaZe or Teach. Please don't take it personal at all, brother. Nobody will be thinking that Lomachenko is better than Jerron Ennis. In 2026, that is not true. If Devin Haney beat Jerron Ennis today, nobody would say Lomachenko was a better win. That is not true. That is not facts. That is not real. I can't even let y'all slide it. Y'all don't think that Lomachenko's a better fucking win than Jerron is, but you gonna tell me what other people gonna say. I'm tired of that. Can we stop doing that? Can you stop making arguments for people that you don't even know exist? But you don't. But you don't agree with that. But you don't believe it, but you gonna tell me what people will say. Well, let Dean tell you what motherfuckers gonna say. People are gonna say that Jaron Ennis is the best person that Devin Haney ever beat. He will get way more credit for being Jaron Ennis than any fucking body else. Period. Not no 34-year-old fucking Lomachenko, nigga, who we thought was retiring. We didn't even know if he was retiring or not when Devin for him.
Dean, can you say the same thing in reverse though too?
Who said that? Who trying to piss me off? Who said that?
No,
Who said that? Who said that? Cameron?
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I ain't
what you
trying to
say,
put you
Cameron?
up.
No,
I said,
Cameron. What you say? What your ass say, Cameron? It's like, nah,
I
go
said,
ahead, Cameron. What you say?
could you say the same thing in reverse for Boost? That would be Boost's biggest test in his career and shit.
No.
Do I? No, I don't think that'd be his biggest test.
If
I
they
think
fought today,
No.
it'd be his biggest name. I don't think it'd be his biggest test. No.
That would be an easy lick, man. You
Y'all
niggas is
being wrong
crazy,
now.
man.
I'm saying
Y'all
test
being
as
wrong now.
y'all
Man,
not,
Devin wouldn't win 10 seconds of a fight with Boots,
I'm
man.
not here. I'm
He
not saying he
I don't
would, but
think
I'm
it'd be his
saying
biggest
evaporated,
test.
man.
I think
I
Karen. I
feel like Dennis would
think
do. I
Karen
feel
was a
like
better.
Dennis would do better
Hold on.
than Stanionis.
Cameron, I think Karen
Dennis.
would be a tougher
Who's
fight.
Dennis?
I think
I feel
Karen would
like
be a
Devin
tougher
would do
fight.
better than
Hold on,
Y'all
hold
miss
on.
what I'm
Stanionis.
saying, man.
Hold on,
Y'all
y'all.
miss
Hold on,
what I'm
y'all. I
saying,
think
y'all.
Karen will be a tougher fight than Devin
Nah,
Haney.
nigga,
I
we
think
don't know
Devin
what you're
Haney will be
saying.
a bigger. I think Devin Haney will be a bigger name. Karen was definitely a tougher test for Geronimo.
I would
I
have
think
to see
Karen would beat
Devin
You
and
have
Devin.
to
Henry.
see
I don't
that. You
know.
have to see that, Dean.
Stanionis
Come
is a
on,
tougher test.
Dean.
Lima
I
is a
don't
tougher
know. I don't
test.
know.
I
Some
need
of
No,
to
them
y'all
see
have to
what?
see
fucking.
Hold
that,
on.
Dean.
Hold on.
I'm
Some
like,
like
First of all,
nigga,
hold on, y'all.
nigga
The
got
only
stopped
thing
in
I need to
in
see,
2 minutes. How the fuck is
hold
he a
on, y'all.
tougher test?
The only thing I need to motherfucking see is I saw Karen last 24 rounds with Boots. Karen got a chin. Can Devin withstand what Boots gonna hit him with? Who wanna bet me money right now? Devin can withstand what Boots gonna hit him with.
Man,
Karen
Devin is
could.
not.
Could Devin
He
do it?
hell
Dean,
no.
Dean,
So what
this
are
is
y'all
what I'm
talking
saying.
about? Hold
And
on,
I'm
I don't
not
even
just
know.
no,
If,
no,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
even
no.
know
I
if
gotta let hold
if
on.
Devin can beat
Phase,
Boots. I
phase,
mean,
I
Devin
gotta
can
let
beat.
Cash go because Cash ain't get his bars off.
Oh, go ahead,
But
family.
y'all gotta explain to Dean. The reason why I say Karen, because Karen has a chin. All them Russian niggas do that look like Khabib and Beterbiev. All them niggas do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I seen Karen get hit with clean shit and he still got dropped. Am I lying, Jupe? I seen him get hit with some shit. Both
Oh
fights.
yeah,
I'm
no,
talking
he
about some
did.
shit.
He did. And Karen
Is
got some
Devin
pop too.
is Devin withstanding that? Is Devin withstanding those same things that Karen was withstanding? Mr. Greg laughing because he know that's not going to
I
fucking
have to. You
happen.
know what?
Hey,
Nigga
hey,
I
hey,
just
Greg
hey,
like
go,
hell
Cash.
to
Go
the
ahead, Cash.
no.
Let Cash Crypto go. Y'all know that's not going to happen either. Go ahead. Mr. Greg, don't laugh at me because you know it's true. Mr. Greg saying, hell no. Hell ain't no. No.
Go ahead,
No.
Cash.
Damn goes Haney. Go ahead, Cash.
Nah, I almost didn't have to come up because Juke been throwing these niggas in hot grease for the whole show, man. I'll say this about. I'll get back to what your question was, Shakur, man. To me, a bit of the history, and Mr. Gray can account for this. Like Shakur has had 98% of his fights were Bruce Trampler and Brad Goodman match made layups, man. Like I ain't seen this nigga fight one 50-50 fight. I haven't seen him be at a physical disadvantage in any fucking fight. Shit, nigga was bigger than Tio when he got in that motherfucker. I mean, name me a fighter, man. This nigga making brotherhood packs with a bunch of niggas who it look like he think it'll go give him some smoke in there. And then
Nah, that's
you
facts.
see these Shakur fans, they so high and they love how Shakur calls out everybody on social media. He calling out this nigga, he calling out that. Well, what about when Tito Mercado called that nigga
I
bitch
was just about to
ringside?
say that.
And
I
then
was
these
just
niggas
about to
make
say that.
cool, and then these niggas make excuses for Shakur not to have to fight this nigga. Like,
And
man, this shit is
and
some nasty work.
that go
It's
back to what
nasty
you
work, man.
what you was talking about. Tito, the bigger guy, longer reach. He want to fight niggas where he feel like he got the advantage at every time.
He don't want to fight O'Shaquie
Shakur
Foster.
know he not the
He
best
want
fighter in the fucking
O'Shaquie to
world,
go
man.
fight his
He
homeboy.
knows he not the
I
best
fuck with
fighter.
Shakur, but I call a
I
spade
fuck with
too,
Shakur too.
bro.
I fuck with
He
Shakur
I
too.
won't
call a
fight
spade a
Abdullah
spade.
Mason. He won't fight Abdullah. He ain't trying to fight none of the young lions at
And,
135.
Abdullah and
None of
Deem,
them.
Shakur is a
like
great
Deem
ass
to your
fight.
point, Deem to your point.
Uh-huh.
with the Boots talk, I'm just saying, aside from Boots, like Boots not included, like if Devin were
No,
to
Boots got to
retire.
be included. No, Boots
Okay,
is
yeah, well,
living.
if yeah, if he yeah,
Teach, they
if he's
birthday
in,
is 2 days apart. Teach. I'm
yeah.
sorry, Teach. You know you my brother.
No, I
Teach,
agree
they
with you.
fucking
Like if
birthday is 2 days apart, gang. Them
yeah,
niggas was born the same year.
yeah. So
Prime
if
Menace ain't going no fucking where. He is Shakur Stevenson
yeah,
era.
if Boots included, obviously Boots is going to be his legacy fight for sure. And with the whole Loma thing, I actually thought Devin only lost to one fighter in boxing, and that's Loma. That's what I think. But they gave
No,
Devin that
Me
win.
too.
no,
No,
I
that's
thought
wrong.
I thought
You're
Devin
wrong.
lost that fight.
You're wrong
no,
about
I
that,
man.
do too.
Teach.
No, man.
I
Ryan
I
Garcia
just think
beat that
shit.
nigga ass,
Hey,
yo.
FaZe,
No,
one
He
thing though,
beat
FaZe,
that
you'll
nigga
figure out
ass.
is that I don't cry for Loma, even though I thought he won because he took off that
He
12th
took
round
off the
and he
12th
was good.
round, bro. You
I
can't do
can't
yeah,
shit.
win.
You can't do shit
can't win
like
like
that.
that.
No,
And Devin landed, to be fair, bro, Devin landed 50%
Yeah.
of his power shots. Name
come
me
on
a
now,
champ that's landed 50% of his power shots that's gonna lose.
Debo. That's the only one.
Name me a nigga who landed half of their punches and gonna lose a
That's
fight.
what you want
Unless they get fucking dropped.
on pieces.
Hey, what I was saying, Deem, is this: if you let the history books tell it, if Devin beats Boots,
I'm sleep.
the
I'm listening, bro.
history books would say that Loma was his best win. If
No.
Boots was to finish
No.
now, the history
History is
books would say
now.
that.
Who gonna be hold FaZe? The history books is now. All of the people that will be saying it living right now. Who would say that that's living right now?
Because you would have to Boots would have to go on and win titles and be great. If he had to
And
stop,
FaZe,
if
stop
he
it,
had to
stop it.
stop
FaZe, stop being an Earthman. He not gonna do that.
but Deem, we seen it before.
Where do at FaZe, can you not be an Earthman? If Devin Haney
I'm not.
beats Boots, where do you think Boots' career goes after Devin Haney beat him? Do you think he still is good? Do you think he goes off and accomplishes everything you think he could still accomplish? You think he still accomplishes it, right?
I mean, I would hope so if Debo gets his hands on him. You know, Debo gets his hands on guys
90%.
and they slow
What's your
down.
percentage? What's your percentage on it?
On Debo and Boots.
No, I'm talking about if Devin beats Boots, what is your percentage that Boots still becomes an all-time great?
Oh man, you know it's 50-50, you know.
The
He
fuck
got a
out. Y'all,
chance.
somebody else
Got a
go.
chance.
Somebody else go,
I think I
It
think
ain't
I
a
think it
please.
I
Please,
think
Here we go.
please, god damn.
I think
God
like
damn.
honestly think it depends on when they fight.
I think it depends on multiple
Now, we
factors.
talking
I don't
Cameron, we
think
talking now.
Yeah,
I
if they
think
fight now for sure. I still agree. I agree.
like at
Go
the end of the
ahead,
day, I
T.
think it depends on multiple factors. I think that people, again, I know, like when we look at fighters of the past, I promise you, when we're like the other day, remember you had this great show. We were talking about resumes and we were talking about like greatest heavyweights and top
Yes, that was a
10,
great show.
and that was a
That was a
great
great
show,
ass show.
right? And I noticed in that conversation, we were talking about like, oh, they beat this person to this person. We were talking about the people they beat. We talked about people they beat because we knew they were good. Not once did we say the person they beat had a belt in this many divisions. I noticed we
We
didn't
ain't
do that.
mentioned that one time.
It wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned, and I'm not saying it's not important, or because like I think we're
Gold medals.
y'all conflating belts with legacy and all this. Legacy is about the impact on the sport that you leave, right? And so it's not just the belts thing. Like that's why
Loma was #1 pound for pound and a
a
gold
legacy,
medalist.
but pound for pound don't
God
necessarily.
damn.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know, Jude.
Pound
God
for
damn.
pound subjective, bro. That
Again,
shit don't mean
pound
nothing.
for pound is, and that's another thing too about this pound for pound list. That just shows you another thing how a lot of people don't know anything. The pound for pound list that y'all looking at is literally just that they did something lately that we think is good list. It's not even the true definition of pound for pound. And in Ring Magazine, it's no coinky dink that everybody on their freaking
Watch this, Jude. Watch
thing is
this,
people
Jude.
they're
Hey,
associated with. So
FaZe.
that's not
Hey,
legacy. We're talking
FaZe.
about, but hold on, let me just finish real quick.
Go ahead, Jude.
When we were talking about those best fighters, no one talked about, yeah, they were on the pound for pound list back in 1968. That didn't come up. You remember the matchups. That's what people remember. If I actually right now, if I tell you right now, oh my God, Tommy Hearns versus Duran was such a good fight. You cannot tell me what they were without Google where they were on the pound for pound list, if they were on the pound for pound list at all, or what belts they had in that fight. You don't know, but we know it was
I do know.
amazing fight. No, not without Google. No, you don't.
Everybody know that Ray Leonard went to the Olympics.
I didn't say Ray Leonard.
Faye.
I didn't
Hold
say
on,
Ray
y'all.
Leonard. See, I didn't even admit. I said Tommy Hearns and Durant.
Who said anything about the Olympics?
I
nigga?
said nothing about. I said nothing about Ray Leonard.
Watch this. Watch
That
this,
just
y'all.
shows you how you don't even know who was who. I didn't
You
mention
said
it.
Ray Leonard on accident, Juke.
No,
You
I
said it
did
on
not.
accident.
I said Tommy.
Play it back. Play it back. Play it back.
Oh no, we're
Oh
not
my
playing
God.
nothing back. Hold on, Faze. Answer this
Oh
question
my
because you
God.
about to end it. You watch this. This is why they can't be fucking with Dean. You watch this. Hey,
Come on, Dean.
hey, Faze. Is Ocampo a better fighter than Jerron Ennis?
No, sir.
He's on the fucking pound for pound list. So miss me with that pound for
Right
pound
now?
shit. And
Right
me,
now?
yes. See, look
Yes.
at you. You didn't even fucking know. You just proved.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Duke
Y'all
Faze.
arguing on
Thank you.
stuff.
God damn.
No, but you can't. But you got to get number one. We talking about a number one pound for
It
pound.
don't matter if it's number one. It's an
No.
opinion.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
Rumors
does. Yes, it does.
is
It does
owned by.
matter.
I was
Oh my
finished.
God. Ooh.
At the end of the day, the pound for pound list. If you ask this kid what pound for pound is, he probably don't even know. At the end of the day, it's a magazine. It's a Turkey Al Sheik list. It's who ain't
He
just
said
like
you gotta
ESPN.
be number one pound for pound. Then
You
why
don't.
is you arguing for Shakur Stevenson? No, why is he arguing for Shakur Stevenson? Then he's not ranked number one pound for pound. Then
Not only that, by whom?
I'm not arguing Shakur. I don't care about Shakur.
Everybody's pound for pound list
bro,
is
you was
different.
arguing.
It's
Never mind. Go
subjective.
ahead. God
And
damn.
it's subjective. Everybody's pound for pound list is subjective. And Ring Magazine doesn't even have, they completely ruined their credibility because it's owned by Turkey Al Sheik and he's used the magazine to lie. And think about it for a second. He had Devin on the pound for pound list, then put Ryan, and for a while didn't have Rolly when Rolly beat the guy that beat the guy. And that's the definition of how it's supposed to work. And they didn't have him on there. They got him lower than the people he beat.
Loma was number one on everybody pound
I
for
don't,
pound.
but there's no such thing as number one on everybody because everybody pound for pound list is different.
Juke.
But when he was number
God, Lord.
when he was
Lord,
number
y'all
one,
hold
Everybody's
T.O.
on.
beat
pound
him.
for
I
pound
got
list is different. ESPN and the zone had one, ESPN had one, Ring had one, and they were all different all the time.
Is Loma a hell of a fighter or not? Is Loma a hell of a fighter or not?
I'm getting mad.
Okay, so now you move the goalpost. So now that you realize there's no consistent pound for pound, you move the goalpost.
Is he a hell of a fighter or not?
Why you move the goalpost? So now that we disprove pound for pound theory, you move the goalpost instead of acknowledging that you.
Hold on, Juke. You long-winded.
Allow me to say this. Let me
I'm not long-winded. You changed the goalpost. A hell of a fighter.
He pissing me off. Faze,
Just be quiet until the lady's done talking, nigga. Damn.
No, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. We
Oh,
talking
lame
to,
ass nigga. You talk more than a
Square ass
ratchet female, nigga.
What the fuck you talking about?
Talk more than a ratchet
can't
bitch,
hear anybody.
nigga.
Chill,
You's
y'all.
a
Chill.
bitch. Your mama's a
Hold on,
bitch.
chill.
Calm your little ass down, little nigga.
Square ass little nigga.
Yeah, only on the
Talking
internet,
to.
little mama.
Hey, D.
No, y'all. It's not that serious.
Have some respect when the girl talking,
You
boy.
have some respect, little nigga.
Hey,
Yeah.
D. D. You gone?
Niggas talk more than ratchet females, man. Shit crazy.
You up here
I
talking
think
too,
if
nigga.
we
Shut
go
the
through
fuck
that
up.
whole
little
ring
nigga.
pound for pound list, we could agree that, some of the people that they have on there should be there, but it's just a matter of positioning. Is that what we're saying?
What I'm saying is this. One, the pound for pound list by Ring is a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest. In a day, the reason why people like Ring magazine is because they were neutral. It was just a magazine. They didn't have their own fighters. They didn't have their own cards that allowed them to be neutral.
Hold on.
Once you have,
Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yes,
All right. Goddamn. Y'all chill. The collide, like chill. Please, y'all. I'm about to end the show, man. I gotta feed my babies, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Mr. Greg, Teach, Faze,
right, my
Cash, B More Bully,
Yeah.
Banda, Juke, everybody. Mr. Greg, I appreciate y'all. I gotta feed the babies. David Lynch in the building, Be More Bully with the pound and the super chat, man.
have a good
Snacks
evening,
for the
All right.
kids. Y'all
Salute
have a
to
good evening.
everybody.
Lord have mercy. God damn. I didn't even want to. I got to.
Y'all
Y'all
take care of
y'all
the
talking
kids.
about moms of these.
Oh,
We
yeah,
not
that
doing
was
that, gang.
hard.
We not
y'all gotta
doing
relax.
that, y'all. We
Relax.
got
All
we
right.
gotta relax, y'all. I appreciate everybody for sliding through, rocking with your boy, man. We'll be live tomorrow, same time, man. Cash, Juke, everybody, Teach, Be More Bully. I appreciate y'all. Cameron, I'm sorry you came up a little late, gang. And you came up a little late, band up. I appreciate y'all. Lord have mercy, y'all. It was another one for the record books, y'all. It was another one for the record books, y'all. I just want to say thank y'all. Lord have mercy, y'all. I was trying. I was trying my best. I was trying my best, y'all. It's real. You hear what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy, man. Yo, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for rocking with Dean. Thanks for showing love. Thanks to love you, Dean. Lucid, I love you too, baby girl. You know I do. You know I love you too. You hear me? You know that's from the heart, baby girl, for sure, man. Y'all have a great day, man. It got a little crazy. I thought this would be the perfect time now to end the show, or it was gonna get even more turned up. Dean, we need to do that. What a Wallow Gilly do? What will Wallow and Gilly do? Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Dean, this why boxing is a unique sport, man. Can't nobody get you emotional like boxing, man. Lucy said she loved it, and I'm glad that you loved it, y'all. I'm about to go feed the baby girls, man. And niggas got fake, Lord face. They got fake, he a LA nigga. He talking about squabbles. Lord have mercy. Y'all be y'all be good, man. I appreciate y'all. Juke was up here. Lord, Juke be. Listen, the only reason why I don't be even cutting Juke off for because she be cooking the hell out y'all. I'll be loving what she be saying. I be kind of biased a little bit because I be like, yup, I agree. Yup, keep going. So, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't care. I be cooking. Let her cook. Goddamn. Stop telling them fibs. Y'all ain't got to worry about that. But nah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great day. Everybody be safe, man. And I appreciate you rocking with your boy, man. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy y'all weekend, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man, for sure.
Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Dang, niggas. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive.
Hey, John, I see it, man. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. Everybody have a good night, y'all.
Philly, Chester. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate and a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Can't make this up, it's all cosmetic. Truly believe nothing happens unless God let it. Y'all ain't used to nothing, it's cold. Jamaicans bobsledding, and their cool runnings, they throw pussy because I'm eye-catching. For insurance, be progressive while you progressing. Funny, he ain't like school, it died and became a lesson. And his daughter just learned the 1, 2, 3s, ABCs. But niggas out here with choppers and 2, 2, 3. Land to make believe. And money I have, anybody you wanna make believe. Give you the same feeling as little kids on Christmas Eve. I'm too gifted, I should take my spot right under the tree. Agrees to the shit, that's why they sit in pity under me. They wonder why they still stink. Don't tell me how to think, you seen Frank Lucas with the mink. Try and be something that they not. TT at the bank, thinking that they really fucking with you was your first mistake. Relationships like tug of war, shit give and take. Could take her on no date, I'm getting money, had to make her wait. Milk conversation, stir it up, then want a handshake. That's the last straw. How can people be so damn fake? Why I can't they give you something authentic, non-fiction? It's crazy how they bodies grew, but they minds didn't. Now no same niggas locked up with they mind prison. Defense conviction rate better than Steph free throw percentage. Every beat like the electric chair, murder you could witness. They got me feeling like Ali versus Sonny Liston. Then they get in jail and start bitching and wanna turn Christian. Deciding that they was important was your worst decision. That's bad news, the mechanic blaming the transmission. Funny how everybody break when you in transition. They want ball with you long as you assisting everybody on your team. Just don't become the Pistons. If you do, make sure that you the first pick. She tell me that she worth it, I really think she worthless. They claim a mistake, whole time it's on purpose. You thinking that you fucking with me must be liquid courage, you heard? You take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate and a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate and a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. It's Dame, niggas. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive.